Hello, welcome to another episode of SDS. We are back for another Premier League roundup. Listen, I'm very happy. It's been a great weekend for me. Almost perfect, but you know what? Usually I would be more upset seeing that my rivals Spurs and Chelsea have won their games. But I don't care about Chelsea and Spurs anymore because now I'll focus on City and Liverpool. And it's been a great weekend for me, and I'll explain that in a second. But first, let me introduce the table. It's got a really good table. First of all, my vice captain next to me for the first time ever, finally, is Levan.
Yeah, round fourth, man.
How does it feel to be here?
It was good, man. It was good. It's
What's
a
different?
different view.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, everything. It feels like it's the first time I've been on the pod.
It's weird, isn't it?
It feels different.
It feels opposite you, not next to you now.
Yeah.
What's that like? I had to split you two up.
Nah, I needed some break from him, man.
Nice.
Jarring you as well. Coming just like for Lincoln Gal on the first day of Ramadan as well. He's coming with jeans. It's crazy.
He's wearing jeans today. I don't know why he came in with jeans. It's Fuizzi. Okay, Fuizzi. Hi.
What's going on?
Anything you want to say?
We'll leave it for the
football.
For the football.
When it's time to talk about football.
Yeah, when it's time to talk about football, talk about football.
I'm excited. We will.
Liban, what? You didn't miss me, no?
Not really, man.
What? I message me all the time. Oh, I miss you, man. We need to get back on the pod together.
Man, guys.
Yeah. And next to Fuizzi, it's not his first time ever on the pod, but his first time being on the pod in a long time, and it's his first time here in the studio. It is everyone's favourite Spurs fan, Expressions oozing.
Come on, man, telling me, bro.
Good to see you, man.
Come on, love for having me on and that.
Nah, always, man, always. I don't know why it took so long since the first one, but, you know.
I don't know why intro took so long, man. These lot were there fighting. You were there looking at your laptop to say my name like Destiny Child. Less of that, bro. You know my name, man. You know what I mean? What you looking at your laptop?
I was checking the audio was working.
I thought I was going to get the genetically jacked, athletically. I thought I was going to get the whole team when you was looking at the laptop. I didn't get none of that.
Can you give it yourself? What is it? Genetically jacked? What is it gone?
Yeah, nah. We're past that now. Big up the man. What you man telling me, fam?
One thing that definitely what happened, no animals are flying in here this time.
Oh my God, yes.
Oh yeah, what last time I was on, bro? Yeah, you man had man in some Harry Potter forest, bro. You know, and then some bat flew in, man. I was like, where's Bruce Wayne, bro? I was like, what's going on, fam? I couldn't believe it. What's that?
So from now on, there's an initiation for SDS. It's called Smelling Salts. Do you want to try it?
Man said initiation, blood. So what? So what does that mean? Does that mean man's officially a part of the SDS panel of this season, blood?
Yeah.
What is in that, blood?
Generally, you just smell it and it's like, it wakes you up. It wakes you up. It wakes you up. Trust me.
Bruv, I'm awake, blood.
No, more.
And now there's a little mini trophy in there or something like that. I swear it's me and you,
you just
blood.
smell it a little bit.
Get me, fam.
Trophy potion.
Bro, it's not. You just smell it a little bit.
Oh my God! Hey, I don't mind giving it to me. Oh, I'm good. Yeah, that one.
Listen, let me tell you this, yeah. I will be playing in that next Qatar game after this, bro. Yeah.
Close it.
I will be in the next beta squad video after this, bro. No, what else does he do, bro? I'll be in the next whatever, bro. No, how can you do that to man, bro? How can you do that to man?
Primo model as well.
My eye, bruv. Oh my days. My eye, fam. I'm crying. Bro, I'm teary-eyed, bruv. Missy Elliott, fam. What's going on, bruv? How can you do that to me, bro? And what's with all of this canned laughter, bruv? Is man on the Keelan and Kel set, bruv? What's going on, fam? No.
We got him for that.
Hey, this is the last time I'm on this podcast, bruv.
Oh my God.
Can't believe this.
I just vomited, you know.
Oh, my eye, bruv.
I vomited from laughing.
You vomited, bruv.
I didn't even know that was...
Bruv, I know you the most out of all these, man. You're gonna let them do that to me.
I didn't know it was going to be like that.
What's going on, fam? You went on foot asylum and you're just gonna do me like that.
No.
What's going on? You got
To be fair though, it was his,
food and that, blood.
it was his idea as well, you know.
Huh?
It was his idea as well.
He
Still.
gave it to me.
Alright, say no more. Sharky, I remember this, blood.
Look. How awake are you now?
Jeez, bruv. It's crazy.
I did it earlier today for the first time.
I got a date tomorrow as well, blood.
Now you're fresh. Oh, man.
On YouTube.
So after that intro, let's get into the first game.
This room, I can smell it in the room. The salt in here. Did you close it?
You fired.
Yeah, but I
No,
vomited.
the whole thing.
I closed it.
The
Oh,
salt.
Top lip.
oh man, you know I generally vomited. Look at I generally vomited on the floor.
Yeah, you're nasty.
Bruv, I've got no... Because you know when man said, oh, yeah, a little bit, yeah, but man's got no control over how much... You know what I mean? Because the thing was open, fam. Do you know what I mean? And obviously, I'm not... You get me? I'm not Dyson Fury and that, so I don't do them things there, innit? So I got no control over my nose powers, blood. You get me? Because man don't do them things. I'm 420X and that. But, bro, when I open the thing... My Lord. Couldn't believe it, fam.
Oh man! All right, so
take my nose bridge.
first game,
like Daniela Westbrook and that. I couldn't believe this, fam.
Oh man! Let's go to Anfield.
By the way, anything said by me on this podcast is it means me, blood, not SDS, fam.
Yeah.
You know that way there, just so you lot know, blood. I ain't signed no papers, blood. I ain't Usher Raymond, fam.
No,
It means me.
Anfield.
Let's talk about it.
You were there. I was there.
Yeah.
We were there together. Big game. The final clash between Jurgen Klopp and Pep Guardiola. Definitely in Premier League. We don't know if it's ever. And it was a draw. And I'm not going to make it about myself. We're going to talk about you. But for me, it was a perfect result. That's what I went hoping for. That means Klopp officially now has beaten Pep more times than Pep has beaten him in the Premier League. 8 wins to 7, which is very impressive. He's the only person that's got more wins against Pep than anyone else, right? Than Pep does against them. 1-1 game finished. Do you want to start? Do you want to tell me about how you felt?
Yeah.
Are you happy with the result? Are you not?
So we definitely
There's a lot of things in that game we need to talk about.
It's robbery. We got robbed. That was a penalty.
That's a penalty?
Yeah,
Yep.
100%.
Facts.
For sure.
100%.
It's outrageous. It's outrageous for it not to be called a penny.
It's crazy.
It's harder to not call it for a penny than. Do you know what I mean?
It was Joey Madoku high.
Yeah.
Chest, innit?
Right now, City got 116 charges now, blood.
Yeah,
you know them
it's
way
updated,
there,
they got
fam.
updated.
Actually made that 117, blood, because I won't forget what happened when we went out the Carabao Cup this season. Yeah, they got additional charges. That was definitely a penalty, because the way I see it is, yeah, he got the ball first, but he followed through. Go look at the Ramiro challenge against Chelsea. He got the ball, followed through. Do you know what I mean? Go look, even the Liverpool, Curtis Jones, he got the ball, but he followed through. He got sent off, blood. You know what I mean? Yeah, they stopped it for a foul. So why does Jar Jar Binks get to go and do that? Turn into Eddie Gordo, blood, from Tekken, kick man in the chest.
That was a foul.
No, real talk. And then you lot don't get a pen.
Yeah.
It's a disgrace. It's an absolute disgrace.
We
And
definitely
the foot should never ever be that high up in the first place anyway.
in a man's
That's what I'm
chest.
saying.
Yeah, it
So
doesn't
that's
make
not
sense.
even allowed
Yeah.
in general. So
Man turned into Bobby Boucher from Waterboy, blood. You know what I mean? Like, do you see what he did?
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it. Do you know what I mean? That was a definite penalty for me. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
I agree.
Second half we played amazing.
You did really well
We
second
did
half.
very well, and
Yeah.
even like before the second half, the lobster mac and cheese. What?
It's about the meal we had in the half time.
Yeah, yeah.
Halftime meal, yeah.
It's about the meal we had half time. Nah,
but-
he's setting the scene. I get it.
I'm setting the scene that lobster
It
mac
was-
and cheese.
yeah. It was a good meal.
Like, you're going in, bro.
Like
What
the
was man talking
lobster
about?
mac and cheese
We
was
weren't
great,
there, fam.
and then we came out second half. It was just I've never
One
heard Anfield
1-0
make that
down
much
going
noise.
into the second half.
Yeah, 1-0 down, but the noise that was coming out of Anfield the second half, one of the best atmospheres I've heard all season.
Yeah.
And then it's just I don't know, man. I'm proud of the boys, regardless of the result. But yeah, it should have been 3 points. So I felt like we've lost 3 points rather than gained 1. That game, and that's not to discredit our performance. It was just wrong decisions by the referee.
Everything's on the referee.
That penalty shout, yeah. Luis Diaz should have buried the few.
That's what I'm saying. Before we even got to that penalty.
Yeah. Luis Diaz should have definitely buried.
probably
Yeah, 100%.
been
He should have.
winning.
Yeah. Oh my God, when Salah came on, that
was crazy.
ball he did to Diaz,
Yeah.
that showed the levels of like a world class player when they come off the bench and what they can do. It's just
Yeah,
mad.
we've seen De Bruyne do that before.
Yeah, but he
come off
got
the bench.
subbed off.
And I'm gonna say we've seen De Bruyne do that before.
He was arguing.
That would speak about
Fam,
as well. In
yeah.
that big of a game, being
He was-
taken off.
You know, he didn't even want to come off.
What message does that send?
He was in Endo's pocket. He saw Caicedo. He saw Enzo, and said, "I still want to be here." But Pep said, "No, you need to come up. Playtime's over. Come."
Yeah,
back
now
to the
you know
bench."
what it was like with City. Like City's midfield were getting exposed, innit? Do you know what I mean? And when you got 9 men on the pitch, bruv, because obviously Haaland, bruv, you know them way there, yeah. Brock Lesnar's daughter, fam. If he's not involved in the game, if he's not scoring, he's not running for the team, yeah. De Bruyne, you get me, fam. I said it on my pod, bruv. He's got no legs, blood, like a Jigglypuff, blood. He's got all the feet in the world, blood. Feet, but no legs.
Yeah.
You get me? He can do all of that, but he can't do the running for the team. So they had 9 men, innit? Pep didn't really care who we got on, bruv. You know what I mean? He just needed someone that could run, because the way that Liverpool were cooking them in the second half was crazy. Diaz was absolutely what he did to Walker, fam. Oh my days, bruv. Walker's probably gonna want to go and play for Macedonia or something in the Euro. England, less of that, fam. The way he got cooked, like, I couldn't believe it, innit? Diaz was just missing chance after chance. I'm not gonna lie. He should have put them chances away. But for me, like De Bruyne getting hooked and the way he was arguing with Pep shows, yeah, man, like City, there's something ain't right there, innit? Do you know what I mean? That was a massive game. De Bruyne, for me, he's a world-class player. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he got hooked and he was arguing the whole time. It's like Pep had to explain to him. You know them way there. Like you saw him arguing and then like about 10, 15 minutes later, I see Pep on the bench explaining to him again and I was just like, right. It was mad. But for me, Liverpool should have definitely won that game. You should be upset. You know what I'm saying?
No, we are.
You get me? I know you got robbed of the penalty, but the amount of chances that you lot had, because I can't name any chances that City had, like Haaland and Van Dijk, that wasn't really a chance because Van Dijk done his job.
I think Doku hit the post.
That was it.
Yeah.
Doku hit the post, and then that was
it. They weren't really creating chances second half.
There was a crossbar at the end.
Yeah,
Foden.
When he hit.
At the end. It was a crazy game. Like as a neutral, it was a great game to watch. So let's speak about Van Dijk quickly, because now people are from that game speaking about him very highly again, saying where does he rank? That's what I'm seeing about in best centre backs ever in Premier League.
Right now,
how high does he rank?
As right now,
not right now ever.
Definitely up there.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
No, because like he would.
I want to know what's up there.
Where, blood?
Top 10, top 5,
he's in the top 10.
top 3.
He's in the top 10.
Okay,
No,
we know that.
Not only top 10,
top
bro.
10.
No, we're gonna talk.
I don't know how far I'll go after that.
We're definitely gonna say
top 5. Are you gonna bring down top 5?
I'm bringing him top 5.
I wouldn't bring him to top 5.
I'm bringing top 5.
I wouldn't bring him to top 5.
I'm bringing in
Can you
top
name me
5.
5 centre backs in Premier League history better than Van Dijk?
Yeah, I'll tell you John Terry. I'll tell you Rio Ferdinand. I'll tell you Vidic. I'll tell you who else could I say?
Ledley.
Say Sylvester.
Ledley's up there. I think Van Dijk will probably surpass.
Sol
Campbell.
Tony Adams.
Who else?
He's not, blood.
I'm saying, you man are saying Sol Campbell.
He's never gonna say so.
Yeah, you like taking the
Well, you don't
have two strikes.
Sol Campbell,
Anyway,
come on, fam. You man,
there.
so what? You was watching ball in 2000.
Why Sol Campbell? Why Sol Campbell?
Carry on, Sharky.
No, why?
Carry on, bro. You know them way there.
No,
we could turn this into no jumper if you want.
No,
we can. You know, we can. You know them way there, fam. I lose sponsors and all sorts, blood. You know them way. Let's go, bruv.
We don't have any.
All right, say no more, blood.
Why is that disrespectful?
No. That's just a personal.
Oh, okay.
But that's
like he was bantering.
I generally think Van Dijk probably
top 5, top 4.
Yeah,
maybe even top 3.
There's definitely an argument for top 5. I'm not going to dispute and say no. You can't say have him 100%. You can't have him. You know what I mean? There is an argument to be made. But for me, I feel like there are a lot of centre backs that had longevity. At the top.
Yes, but longevity.
I think Van Dijk in the shorts. I think out of all the centre backs that you could compare him to, I think maybe he does have the best prime, like the best peak. But if you talk about longevity, a lot of those centre backs like Terry, Rio, they were doing it for over a decade straight. Because Van Dijk got like this small period, then he had a little bit of a fall off, and then he's come back again.
It wasn't a fall off though. He had
an
ACL
injury. It was an ACL injury. He came back. He wasn't up to his best again.
So it's not impressive the way he got to again now. The levels got to. It's not impressive. Getting an ACL injury at like 30.
I think he hates him. He definitely
him.
deserves credit for that. I'm not gonna say of course, give him his flowers for that. But I'm saying is, if you're comparing him to the likes of John Terry, Rio, and what they accomplished in their careers and how long they were doing it for, in comparison to the likes of Van Dijk, I don't think there's people that shout that Van Dijk is the best centre back in Premier League era, which I think that's an outrageous shout when you're comparing it to those centre backs. But when it comes to top 5, top 10, that's more subjective. It just changes from person to person. But
there's a big difference between top 5 and top 10, though.
There is.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then I grew up on the Invincibles. I grew up on, you know what I mean? So like, I rate Sol Campbell highly. Sol Campbell, I think is one of the best centre backs. I think he's still, till now, I don't feel like he gets the flowers that he deserves.
He does, blood. You know what I mean? Tottenham fans still sing about him today, blood.
Yeah.
I won't sing the song though, blood. Yeah, them way there.
I think that's more our generation though. I think obviously you got, you know how Twitter is. You got like a lot of younger generation who don't even acknowledge Sol Campbell. Yeah, that's Sol Campbell doesn't even come into conversations. Do you know what I mean?
That's just how it is. But Van Dijk's very impressive. His stats from the game: 100% aerial duels won. 77 out of 79 passes were completed. 6 out of 7 long passes completed. 4 tackles made, 4 interceptions made, 2 last man tackles. So I mean, very impressive game for Van Dijk, and he's been very impressive recently.
Got player
of
the year shouts at the moment.
I mean, yeah, but he's been.
He's been cooking.
Is he? One more question about Van Dijk as well before we move on to other discussions in that game. Is he the most important player in the club era for Liverpool?
100% one of.
He's
One of.
We know it's one of. You're giving me weird answers.
No, because
One of. I know it's one of.
personally, for my, no, you know what it is.
But
Because some people will say Virgil, some people will say Alisson.
I was gonna say, what
personally,
about
I'll say
Alisson?
Salah.
Yeah,
I'll
Alisson
say
was
Salah. But like, if you say
don't know
Virgil for
about
you, and you're a Liverpool fan, you're saying Virgil, that's fine, bro. Like, we can agree to disagree, and I agree with everything you're saying. But for me, it's Salah. That's why I'm saying one of. Do you know what I mean? You can't just straightly say Mo Salah and then disregard Virgil van Dijk and Alisson, because they're the
Robertson as well. There's a lot of players.
do you know what I mean? But they're the top three for me. And number one, I'll give it to Mo Salah.
So what in Liverpool? It's not a thing where like Man City, Rodri, when he goes missing, they lose games, innit?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
haven't got like a
No, we
one
haven't got
player.
that because Salah goes
but I
missing
think
to
yours is Van
Because
Aston.
when Salah,
I think
yeah,
yours
but
is
Salah
Van
went
Dijk.
AFCON,
Yours is
yeah,
Van Dijk,
and
though.
but come on,
Exactly,
them out
you
forwards that you
still-
lot.
exactly,
You
you're-
man went Harley Street, blood, and brought hella forward.
You're-
Your chest is, you get me?
You're
Yeah.
better without
Crazy.
Salah than you ever would be without Van Dijk, though. If Salah's missing, you're still getting wins.
Yeah, but then I
if Van
thought,
Dijk's missing, you're in trouble.
and I thought the same thing with if Alisson's missing.
Exactly. So
But-
now, so
Nah,
exactly.
but
So what does that tell you
Kelleher's
then?
cooking.
So what does that tell you then?
Yeah.
If you want him, 70 M's right now.
Who? Kelleher.
Yeah, if you want him, because you guys need a keeper right now.
Well,
You get me? But
Yeah,
we'll talk
okay.
about that when that comes.
We'll get
Yeah.
there. We'll get there. Other points again. You mentioned Lucias, how much of a weird game he had because it's very impressive, but then also couldn't finish. He's still yet to lose the Premier League game at Anfield as well. Luis Diaz, you know,
Oh yeah.
still yet to lose a game at Anfield. What is it with him? Because
Also,
there was points where he looked like Neymar, Maradona type dribbling, but
Yeah,
then,
that's what I said. Neymar on the wing, but up front he's Screech from Saved by the Bell, blood. You know them way
No,
there.
literally, bro.
Like you get me. Man
What's
can't
going
finish
on?
anything. Man can't get Lisa, blood. You
What's
know them way
going
there.
on?
Man
Bro,
can't get
no, you're
nothing,
right.
blood.
What the
You know
hell's
what I mean?
going-
Yeah.
We all sat next to his dad.
Oh,
We're
was
like,
it?
yeah, a little bit next to his dad, yeah.
Who Luis Diaz is that?
Yeah, yeah.
Pops, yeah.
Obviously-
Boy. But I hope he didn't see Fu had his tweet, blood. You know them way there.
Literally, bro.
Yeah, I swear now.
But what is it about him, man? Like,
His
I know you're a
pops,
big fan of
his
him.
dad.
No, not his dad, but Luis Diaz. Wait, say anything about his dad?
His dad, I was, you know, because me, yeah.
I know you're lurking behind him, just waiting to catch him.
Not lurk behind him. Like there was a point in the match. I turned to Sharky. I said, "We're seeing Diaz doing a mad thing," and I was like, "Where's his pops?" Like I just wanted to see his dad's reaction. To see, you know what I mean? Like the celebration.
Yeah,
I just turned to the left. I see him.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What about his sister? You see her?
I think his whole family was there. His whole family.
Are you laughing? What? You get a photo with her?
Who?
Your sister?
I don't know.
Yeah, I like that. Very good answer, man. Yeah, media trained answer. I don't know.
Bro, I'm talking about Cameron Diaz, but I don't know who they're talking about. Blood. Do you know them way there? I thought they're related. I don't know who they're talking about. What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas and that. You know what I mean?
No, you know Luis Diaz. I think he had a good game. Yeah, apart from the missed
Yeah.
chances,
Missed
he
chances,
was probably
yeah.
Liverpool's best player. Let's be
Yeah,
real.
yeah. No, he had
So,
an
I
amazing.
mean, it's normal. That's football, man. You miss
He
chances.
should have
You take
finished.
chances.
He should
Sometimes
have.
you take a chance. Sometimes you don't.
Should have finished his chances.
should have finished
To
it,
me,
but-
I don't care
Yeah.
who you are, bro. If you're a professional footballer, them type of chances there, you have to tuck in. Like
Yeah,
it
but
was.
it happens.
It happens.
Yeah,
I
but
know
not,
it does.
but you can't afford that to happen in those
Yeah,
games.
yeah,
this
in
big.
this stage.
Nah,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
why Liverpool
No, I agree.
can't be happy with that, innit?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah, yeah.
especially the game that it is, the club that they're at, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all well and good having tricks, this, that, and the other, but you need end product, innit?
Yeah,
Like, come on,
no.
look at Yannick Bolasie, bro. Come on, bro. No one ain't got more tricks than him, fam. You know them way there, yeah? And he never made it to a top club, you know what I mean, yeah? And that's maybe because of his end product.
played
He's
for
my
Everton.
guy. You know them way there? Huh?
Play for Everton.
No, yeah, but boy, you get me, fam. I don't like Werther's Originals or Butterkiss, Toffee, blood. You know them way down. I'm not on any of that, blood. You know what I mean, fam?
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm Starburst, blood. You know them way there. What's man talking about? But yeah, Everton. Yeah.
But I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. Like you need to have that.
He did his bits at Palace,
front of
innit?
goal.
Let's be honest.
Nah, I agree with that as well.
Yeah, we drew with Man City at the Etihad, but I felt like we were so lucky to draw to get a point. That's how they feel now with us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Roles is reversed.
So what do you think they got wrong? What do you think Pep got wrong? Because you got a lot right, but obviously you didn't finish your chances. It's like with Luis Diaz. Darwin Núñez was caught off. Has now been caught offside more times than any other Premier League player this season. He can't keep his line.
Exactly.
Yeah, literally. So with City, their stand-up players, usually De Bruyne, Haaland, and Rodri, they were very quiet.
Yeah.
You know,
Where Pep
Rodri was
went wrong-
outperformed by
You know
likes of Endo in that
who-
midfield, McAllister.
because I felt like
Pep-
with City.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Yeah, Pep, for me, where I think Pep went wrong is, come on, you're playing Liverpool, innit? You can see what they can do on the counter. You can see what they can do to attack you, innit? Big up Kyle Walker, but come on, bro. You get me? You need to play the flat, like, who've they got? They got Diaz, Ake, Stones, and who else, blood? Akanji could have played, bro. Do you know them way? They need a flat back.
Akanji played.
Oh, he did play. Yeah. So who didn't play?
They played. It was Ake, Akanji, Stones, and Walker.
Walker, yeah.
So Diaz injured.
No Diaz, yeah.
Is he injured?
I'm not too sure.
I mean,
he could have never been on the bench because he's like their best defender. So he had to be.
He was
injured.
on the bench. Didn't even come on.
That's crazy.
Diaz and Gavardio.
That's crazy.
Diaz and Gavardio were on the bench.
Even Gavardio. See, that's crazy, isn't it? That's crazy to me. Obviously, I understand Walker for the pace, innit?
Yeah.
But bro, the exposure, you get me, fam. Ferrari, blood, roof down. You know them way there. Kyle Walker, like. For me, the reason why he's still even able to play for Man City is not because of his defending, it's because of his pace, innit? You get me? Even though he'll make a mistake, he can run back and fix it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but the way he got cooked, bro, he got rotisseried, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But flame grilled. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? I say there's nothing left of him, blood. Do you know them way there? Like, so for me, that's where I think he went wrong. And then having two passengers in De Bruyne, because remember, they're not controlling the game. If that could control the game, De Bruyne would have been great, you know what I'm saying? Because he would have been popping passes here, But City were running for their lives. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. That's what it was. And Haaland ain't going to do that dog work. You get me? So I think that's where he went wrong.
Is that why you think Klopp has gotten the better of Pep a lot of times? Because Liverpool have that, especially at Anfield, where they can't, like Kyle Walker said, I've never won at Anfield before the game, and he still hasn't won at Anfield ever with any club. Is it because Liverpool obviously are known for that high energy team, and City are so good on the ball, but when it comes to playing against Liverpool and matching them for energy, they don't have that. Like you said, you said De Bruyne hasn't got the legs for it, for example, or Haaland's, if he's out of the game, you're not going to see him. I forgot he was playing at points. I genuinely forgot he was playing.
Bro, you know what we're forgetting as well? Yeah, Liverpool versus City ain't a derby, you know?
No, it's not.
When Man City were on the ball, didn't you hear the Liverpool fans boo, boo?
That's crazy.
They're getting booed up, bruv. LMA settings, fam. You know them way there? They were getting boo, boo, hiss. And then when the ball went out, they were cheering. That's nuts. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy, fam. Bro, playing in that atmosphere, yeah? Yo, I'm telling you, bro, like, you get me? Like, I know City's won all of the trophies and all of that, fam, but I'm telling you, even in Champions League nights, they're not hearing that, bro. You get me? Because, bro, Anfield is just a different... Look at his record there. He's only beat them when there were no fans there. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's what it is, but... Yeah, no, I don't know, man. Yeah. And that's obviously because Man City are used to playing in front of no fans, blood. You know them way there, blood. That's why you get me. That COVID, you get me. Like, it was all good, blood. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't win the league that season, fam. You know what I mean? True, they had everything going for them, blood. You know what I mean? Playing in front of holograms
it's like training ground matches, basically.
I'm telling you, Big Steve and Little Steve, bruv. That's about it, fam. So, like, we move.
You know, Klopp said before the game that he, like, even though obviously Liverpool on paper, Liverpool's got a weaker side, and you can see obviously how many injuries they got. But he said before the game, like, one thing about us is that you come to our ground, we're gonna make it difficult for you. Yeah, and that's a guarantee. Whenever you go to Anfield, regardless of who's playing, especially those type of games, you know they're gonna always make it difficult for you. And fair play to Liverpool, because even with that lineup, they still made it difficult for City side that we know have been dominating, that used to dominate, and they look like they don't have any ideas.
500
When do you
days.
ever see a City team like that, that are known for their composure, known for just killing games off, known for killing teams off, looking like, yo, we don't have the answers right now. They look so lost in that second half. They didn't know what to do. And then that's what it translates back to KDB arguing with Pep. Like, they're all over the place.
So much going
on. Yeah, but City's been exposed this season. Listen, they got rid of Gundogan and they got rid of Mahrez, and they haven't replaced them, bro. Doku, that signing was a replacement for Raheem Sterling, mate. You know them way there. Or Jesus Navas, blood. You know them way there. Them sort of play. He can't do what like Mahrez. They let Cole Palmer go to Chelsea. Disgrace. You know what I mean? And look what he's doing now. Do you know what I mean? He could have fit right in where Mahrez was. You get me? Foden could have had the option to go in the midfield. You get me? Because we didn't know De Bruyne would have got injured. He could have had the option to go there, or he could have played on the wing. Innit? Gundogan, irreplaceable. Beyonce, fam. You know them way there. Like, who have they got there? He signed some scrub that he don't even play. What's his name? Nunes?
Mateus Nunes.
And Kovacic as well.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You know both his names. You're better than me. You know them way that. I don't even know Game Face. I don't even know what he looks like. You know what I mean? Mateus Nunes. Who else they got? They got Kovacic, I'm not saying that he's not a good player, but come on, Man City, innit? You get me? They let Declan Rice go to Arsenal and they signed Kovacic, knowing that scrub, what's his name? Calvin Klein, blood. He ain't gonna get a game, fam. You know them way there. That's it. I only said that in case he's your boy. You know what I mean? I said Klein, innit? Just in case man don't say, you know what I mean? Just in case. I know you know a lot of them man, innit? But I still mean it.
But I feel like we have to give Liverpool credit though, because bro, I didn't expect that. I can't lie to go in before that game. I thought they were gonna get touched.
I didn't.
I
didn't. I said to him before the game,
We knew.
it's either going to be a draw or a Liverpool win. I knew City were
You know what I
gonna
mean?
Yeah.
You know, we're 500 days unbeaten at Anfield.
That's a scary record, man.
500.
That's what Mourinho used to have at Stamford Bridge.
A long
Man,
time.
I'm moving like Roman Reigns,
I
blood.
was
What's going on, fam?
Literally.
I was watching darts.
See what I mean? This guy's flipping coins at Anfield, bruv, flipping coins in Qatar and all of that. Like, I can't even chat to him no more, bruv. He's gone. He's gone.
500 days unbeaten
That's
at
mad.
Anfield.
That's mad.
And
Yeah.
Pep tactically got it wrong.
Does he overthink?
Through the middle, there was nothing going on.
Yeah.
City was just using the flanks a lot. Through the middle, that's why Endo was so like Endo. You see the type of games he's having. Like,
Wow.
Look how much we bought him for.
No,
bro.
wow. Literally, Endo is impressed me.
Mm-hmm.
He might be
Fam.
your signing of the season still.
De Bruyne in the pocket.
I don't know about
Kevin.
signing of the season. Chill out.
What for
They might be
Liverpool?
For Liverpool.
Oh, for Liverpool. I said the signing of the
No.
season.
No. You
Oh,
just-
For Liverpool,
I
yeah.
thought meant like Premier
No,
League.
No. For them, like, or if you can,
For you guys, yeah.
But they didn't really have an
and Rice,
impressive
you're gonna
window,
say
to be
probably
fair.
Endo.
Rice,
Who
Cole
did you
Palmer,
buy?
other names.
You lot didn't really have an impressive window. Though,
No,
to be fair.
Sobosai,
Yeah. Well, he started.
Endo, Gravenberch. Yeah.
Nah, you
But
guys
yeah, no,
deserve credit, I can't
we
lie.
played amazing, bro. Like I'm proud of the boys, to be fair. Like especially that's not even a fully fit team, bro. Like we got the
Of
likes
course,
of
yeah.
Trent. Salah didn't start. We got
Yeah, yeah.
Allison missing.
It's Kwanzaa and centre back.
Jota
Yeah.
missing.
Kwanzaa,
Kwanzaa had
yeah.
an amazing game as well to
Bradley,
me.
man.
Bradley had it's just
Yeah,
it's
bro.
just a lot to look forward to. Do you know what I mean?
So
But
for
this doesn't
this,
rule
that's
out.
what I was going to say. This
Yeah.
now was a big game for the title race.
Yeah.
And obviously, I wanted to know from you. Right now in the league,
Mhm.
there's a point between Arsenal, Liverpool, and City. All
Yeah.
three teams.
Yeah.
It's bad either way for you. Whoever wins the league, innit?
Yeah. it's
So
bad,
what are
it's
you
bad.
leaning towards?
You know what it is? I'm at that point where I'm finished. Well, like, it don't matter what the scenario is.
Hold on.
Obviously,
Why is it bad for you?
He's a
whoever
United
wins?
fan.
I'm a United fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Explain why you
obviously
don't-
City, if they win, would be 4 in a row. So they'll break
Yeah,
United's
no, I
record
get
of
it.
3.
I get it.
Liverpool would match our record of league titles.
20
That
titles.
would be their 20th title. And then Arsenal fans are jarring, bro.
Yeah.
You know, Arsenal fans are jarring, bro. You know they're
It's a
going to be
lose,
talking
lose,
about
lose.
this one for the next 20.
But where
25
you from?
years. I'm from London, innit? Wembley.
No.
Oh, well then Arsenal's got to be the one that you don't want to win the most,
Exactly.
blood.
Nah,
You
but
get
the thing,
me?
this is the thing, yeah. The way I'm looking at it is Arsenal. To be fair, bro, like for me, they're the best team in the league this
Yeah.
season. They're
Football,
playing the
yeah,
best football.
yeah,
They
yeah.
got the best squad,
Yeah.
Best defensive record.
best defensive record. So if they were to win, I wouldn't feel too tight about it because it's like you've generally been the best team. Like I hold my hands up and be like, fair enough, you deserve the title, take it.
Over my dead body, blood.
Yeah, but for you, no, for you,
I don't care, blood.
For
You know
I
them
get
way
it.
there, but
For
I'd
you, I
sooner
get it.
Chelsea win the league than Arsenal. Do you know why? Because like Chelsea's manufactured, bro. You get me, fam. Man saw when Roman came in. You know them way there. You get me. Mutu came in with his baby powder and that. Them I were doing their thing. Man saw all of that. Hernan Crespo, Damien Duff, Iron Robin. I was there. You get me, fam. I was there. Man saw all of that. But Arsenal, the reason why man can't have Arsenal winning it, blood, is because man seen Arsenal do that growing up all my life. You know them way there, little dirt, Henri doing the power slide in front of man's face and that pause. You know them way there. Then they went through the rebuild when they had Shamak, blood, and all of these scrubs in their team, bruv, and they were getting pieced up, blood. You get me? Glory years, blood. You know what I mean, fam? And then they've rebuilt, blood. Now they're back to where they were, fam. So if they do all of that,
Before you guys,
and I've got a Carabao Cup, blood. You know them way there, fam. End the stream, Dave. Yeah. So over my dead body, blood, and you man can clip this, blood. You know them way there, fam. I don't care,
Please
bruv.
get the job
I don't
done, Arsenal,
care,
please.
blood. You get me, fam.
Please
Yeah,
get
nah, I
the job
hear it. I fully hear it. Still.
All I'm saying,
Yeah, go on.
You better help me, blood. Hey.
end of the month when you play City,
That's a big one.
I'm hate watching.
That's what I did to you.
I'm hate.
That's
so
why I
mad,
went to
blood.
Anfield.
Bro, I'm
Up
hate
along,
watching.
blood.
I'm
Up along.
hate watching Sharks. I'm hate watching.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you remember the Man City, the dog?
Roof, roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's me now.
Bro, I'll
I'm
do
the dog.
anything, blood.
can't
I'll
wait.
do anything.
You know what? I'm gonna say it here. Let's just do a watch along. I'll be here by myself. I'll just do the watch along.
That is
Why
a big
not?
game. So March is a huge month.
Yeah.
Already we had the City Liverpool game. Liverpool City. We're going to Etihad as well. That's another huge game.
Yeah,
But do you know what team has a big say in the title race?
Tottenham.
Huge say.
Tottenham.
These boys.
This team, yeah.
No,
Have you
them way
seen
there.
20th of April, Tottenham versus Man City. Week later, 27th of April, Tottenham versus Arsenal.
Jeez.
Week later, 4th of May, Liverpool versus Tottenham. They're playing all 3 teams in a row.
Yeah.
All
I may
3
not have any
in a
hair
row.
left, blood. That yo, blood. I swear.
Esco.
Hey, I'm gonna have my hat glued onto my head like Danny DeVito with Matilda that month, blood. Watch, fam. I swear down, it's crazy.
Esco.
That's gonna be that's a huge 3 weeks.
That's a crazy.
That's a huge 3 weeks though for the title race.
Yeah, it is. They've got an important part to play,
a
and
massive part to play.
they're coming to Anfield. I don't know when
So
you play
both
them.
City and
that-
Arsenal are
that's-
going to them.
Yeah, I mean that's. You know what I mean? Most man can hope for is a draw, blood, and even that like,
where
out of
you
reach, blood.
playing,
Gabrielle, blood. We get pieced up
They're
at
gone.
Anfield. We get pieced up at Anfield all the time, bro. You know what I mean? Fam?
Even
That's
when
what
we
it
have
is.
10 men.
I feel it's
Yeah, it doesn't matter how many.
That's one city that I hate so much, man.
Anfield's just is you get me kryptonite and that. But yeah, nah, we've got to play City. You know what I mean? We've got to play Arsenal, and we got to play Liverpool, bro. I'm looking forward to it, man. I swear down, fam. I'm literally looking forward to it because even with us, yeah, like at the start of the season, I never wanted, like I didn't say I didn't want top 4, but I wouldn't have dreamt of top 4. We got a new manager.
Yeah.
We just lost Harry Kane. Do you know what I mean? I looked at the players we brought in, 50 million on Brennan Johnson and all of that. I was thinking, oh, you know what? These man, we're trying to just step back. It's like we're doing a step back thing and we're just going to build in it. That's what it was. Ange came in, started playing his football, and then we were just cooking. Do you know what I mean? We went through the injury. That one Chelsea game, we got red cards, 2 red cards, and then injuries as well. But I've lost both of our centre backs. You know what I mean? So we were just going through the struggles in it. But now looking at where we are, like, I'll be honest, it's one of them ones where, like, I'm glad for where we are, but people will be like, oh, X, do you want Champions League? Do I want Champions League? Brother, let me tell you this. If we make Champions League, we ain't winning it next season, innit? Do you know them way there? And obviously, I'm looking at the Champions League, and I'm not saying it's easy because it's not, but it's a lot easier than it was in most recent years, innit? Do you know what I mean? Real Madrid and Barcelona, like Bayern Munich, they're not firing on all cylinders. Do you know what I'm saying? Some may say the Europa League may even be more competitive, only not because they've got better teams, but because
teams are more
there's-
similar level.
exactly. So
Split
you have
down
one
here.
bad day, you're going out, like.
Yeah.
Do you know
down
them
here.
way
It's
there?
true, it's true.
That's
Split
the
down
this
here.
guy.
For the party,
So it's one of them ones. So me, so for me, like Champions League would be nice, you know, them way there. But if we get into the Europa League, I wouldn't be upset, bro, because at the same time, like I know that Andrew will take it seriously. And yeah, you get me. I've never seen us in that competition and take it seriously. Because when we had Harry Redknapp, them man were playing Andros Townsend and that was before he was cooking, blood. You know what I mean? This was when man didn't know who he was. You get me? Tom Carroll and all of them, man, fam. Like, it was crazy. So like, I've never seen us take that competition seriously. So I'd like to see us actually win something in it. So I'm not just going for top 4, blood. You know what I'm saying?
No, makes sense.
Yeah, it does. I mean, before we move on to the Spurs game now, I'm going to read. We've got a City fan and a Liverpool fan who have had some words to say about the games. I want to hear their point of view because we haven't got anyone who supports City here. So we've got a short few words from Wahid, who's a City fan, who's a viewer of the show. He said, Pep's CTE is reaching all new heights this season. Starting Akanji and Alvarez is just straight up stupid. Akanji can only be trusted in fullback, and dropping Diaz for him on top of that as well can only be CTE. So he dropped Diaz he purposely dropped Diaz.
What does CTE mean, blood?
I forgot what it stands for, but you know, like a boxer or gets too much hits to the head, or rugby player. It's like then they start, moving weird. Yeah. So he's saying Pepper CTE because his decisions he's making makes no sense. Yeah,
you just mumbled, blood. That's what he said. I was like, this guy chewing bare gum in his mouth, blood. I know him way there, fam. Bare gum in his mouth.
Citral tendons affection.
Infection. That's it.
No. Citral tendons affection.
What does citral mean?
Affection, blood. What? Affection?
Yeah, with an E. With
an E? What? You're an idiot, blood. Don't listen.
No, of course it's capping. I'm trying to see what it stands for. It stands for chronic traumatic encephalopathy.
That's what I said, fam.
And for what, blood?
Encephalopathy.
It's basically when you get hit too many times.
It's a brain condition.
You should know.
It's repeat head injuries.
Yeah, and your behavior starts changing. Basically.
So UFC thing.
Basically.
Yeah.
Too many blows to the head. Yeah.
Hammer fist.
He also said...
That's why Stars acts the way he acts.
He also said he risked Grealish against Luton, and Foden's reward for last week is grabbing touchline and subbing off a match, and subbing for match-winning player like KDB. The same issues from September are still here. The technical ability around the squad from now compared to a couple of years back is night and day, and a draw is way worse for Liverpool, to be honest. You probably couldn't tell that by looking at the timeline.
Did you say a draw is worse for us?
Yeah.
Waleed said that.
Yeah.
Waleed.
Yeah. Wahid. Yeah.
Said the draw's worse
Wait,
for us.
Wahid,
He's
Man
buzzing.
City fan, blood.
He's bugging.
You know them
bro.
way there.
Man said the draw's worse for us. Look at where we
You're
are.
the
on
home
the
team, you're top of the league.
Look where we are on the table, and look where he is.
Yeah, 1 point ahead of
But
him.
he's right in the sense of
No, but it's not
He is
because
right.
he's
He's
playing
right.
them,
He's
man.
right.
He's playing Arsenal.
Nah, but he's right, though.
He's right.
A draw's
gone for the win.
Oh, sorry, I'm bugging. Yeah, you're right. I might have CTE.
Yeah, you got CTE.
I might have
You got
CTE.
CTE still.
I just heard what he said. It's worse. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's right.
And
Wahid,
then-
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And then you want to hear a few words from Femi or Alex?
Does he have a display pic that Wahid?
Maybe, but I can't see it.
I'm just because, like I said, I only know Big and Little Steve, blood. So all the other Man City
City
fans
fans.
are from Star Now, blood.
Yeah.
Nah, real talk, bruv. You get me, fam. I was running my mouth about City. They're like, oh, X, what you got? Watch when we come to the 80. I was like, bro, I can't swing holograms. So what you gonna do, blood? You know them way there, like, I swear.
True, no,
You know what I mean,
you're right.
fam? What you gonna do? Hurt me with your speakers, mate. I can't believe it.
Do you hear from Femi or Alex
swear
Tech? Yeah. Do you hear from Femi or Alex Tech? Both Liverpool fans. I'm going to be running them out.
Let it speak. Who do you want? Who do you like? Do you like?
We've
Femi
got
or Alex
analysis
Tech?
from two
Femi
Liverpool
or
fans.
who?
Femi or Alex?
Femi or Alex?
Yeah.
You see what Femi's got to say, blood.
He was going for the black brother.
It could be Anthony
And he was
Joshua and
going
that.
with
You know
the
what I mean?
black
What's AJ got to say, blood? He's saying, my guy, after you chin garnered my man, blood. He's got to say AJ, blood.
Let's hear what Femi says.
It is what it is.
Femi says, we absolutely dominated City for the majority of that second half. The tenacity in midfield gave the City players no time on the ball, which helped by sloppy passes from their players. We just lacked the quality in front of goal. Luis Diaz had one of the best games I've ever seen. It felt like he did everything right bar finishing. Both sides had numerous close chances to give them the win. However, a draw was the conclusion. City will feel relieved. For our fans, it will feel like 2 points dropped. But at the end of the day, a draw against City isn't the worst result. Arsenal fans will be looking at the table in awe. This running is looking tight. It's going right down to the wire, and I'm here for every single moment of it.
I'll give him a round of applause. I don't disagree with anything that he had to say, blood. Big up Femi. See, I told you, man.
Yeah, he told us.
Yeah.
He told us. And like Fem said, the title race is going to be down to the wire. And one team, like I said, is going to have a massive say. It's Tottenham, who just went away to Villa and won 4-0. So let's talk about that game.
Took them to
4-0,
Asgard,
Villa
mate.
Park. Aston Villa have obviously been very impressive this season.
Mm-hmm.
But this was not an impressive result for them. At home, it had an amazing home record in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best in the league. Probably the best in the league, I think. And yeah, tell us about the game.
Bro, it was a George Foreman
0-0
special,
half-time.
blood. That's it. It don't matter about half time, blood. You know them way there.
No, so
fam.
what changed in the second half?
Nah, we always change in the second half. So what it is with Tottenham, yeah, like I find that in the first half it's just foreplay, blood. You know them way there. That's what it is. These men are doing the candy dance, blood. You call it spicy fossil football, bruv. You know what I mean? Like all they're doing, it's like they're looking, you know what I mean? You know, like when a person goes and stakes out a house, blood, and then we don't talk about what they do next. But yeah, they stake out the house, blood, and then they go and do the job, blood, the Italian job and that, fam. So that's what we did. We were just staking it out and that. We're seeing what they were on. And when you look at the first half, it's not like, we were getting peppered. Like, they maybe had one chance that Vicario had to make a save. Our defense, like, you get me, Mickey Van der Vendetta, blood, Van der Vengeance, blood, he was cooking, blood. Do you know them way there, fam? Him and QT Ramaldini, fam, they're on bits, fam. Nah, you know what I mean? Nah, I'm telling you, fam. Nah, we were cooking, bruv. I'm telling you, yeah, like, our centre-back pairing, like, it was crazy, do you know what I mean? And obviously, Van der Ven got injured. And like before, we would have to bring on Eric Dyer, blood.
Yep.
But thankfully, that guy's in Germany, blood. You know them way there, fam. And we brought on Romanian Reigns, fam. You know them way there, bruv. Dragusain Bolt, blood. He came on, bruv, with his ponytail tied up, fam. He slid right in. And bro, we were cooking. You see that second half, bro? Kulu, in the first half, he was looking like Bradley from EastEnders, fam. You know what I mean? Second half, bruv, man said, you know what? Less of that, fam. You know what I mean? Let me get in the game, fam. Kulu, he turned it on, fam. Papa Matter sauce, bruv. What a ball, bruv. Whipped it in, you know what I'm saying, yeah? And James Mascoigne, bruv. Man turned up, bruv. He's looking like Ruud van Nistelrooy, bruv. The way that he put that in the ball. And then, Son Aldo, Son Perrion, Son Heung Messi, fam. Our captain, bruv. My captain. Instead of being selfish, he put it on a plate like it was Korean Thanksgiving, fam. For Brennan the Rock Johnson, fam. He slotted it straight away, fam. It was 2-0. No, but that's what it was, fam. It was 2-0, bro. And then, obviously, they got a red card from, what was it? John McGon, blood, whatever his name is, fam. John McGuinness Spliff, blood, you know what I mean? Man looking like Billy Mitchell from EastEnders, fam. This guy thinks it's UFC, bro. You want to try to injure our players? Take that, bro. You know what I mean? Son got his goal, bro. You know what I mean? I think Kulu whipped the ball in. Son whipped it top bins. That was 3-0. And then it wasn't over, fam. We needed Timo Bunsen Burner to get onto the score sheet, blood. You know them way there. Speedo Werner, blood. Turbo Werner, fam. On a plate for him, and he made it 4, blood. You know them way we took you, man, to Asgard, bro. Villa and Aston, you know, bro. We ain't scared of that, blood. These man thought, yeah, that they could be tweeting 3-point lane, you know, when they beat us at home, bro. You get me, fam? You got touched at home, bruv. You know them way there, fam. You'll probably have to cut this out, Sharky, but they got touched at home like Johnny Depp, fam. You know them way there, blood. That's what it is.
I mean, I don't think you'll have to add much to that game now.
I like that.
He did the whole Tottenham and Aston Villa thing for us, you know. He broke it out, said who scored, did everything. Everything's done.
The whole game's covered that.
Because before the game came, them man were like, oh yeah, Villa Park is a fortress, blood. So we gave them 4. You know them way there. Them man had Leon Bailey. They're like, oh yeah, Jamaica me crazy, fam. There was no sauce left, blood. No jerk sauce, blood. Man lost his accent. He was sounding like Kofi Kingston, fam. That's what it was. That's what it was. That's what it was, blood. Do you know what I mean, fam? And that's for Musa Diaby, blood. Musa Diaby. What about him, fam? Kamaru Usman with a hairline, fam. He did nothing. Nothing, blood. You get me, fam? Ollie Watkins, we had him looking like I Show Speed. I'm telling you, fam. We did. We were cooked, bruv. What's man talking about, fam? What is man talking about, fam?
Smoked them.
Villa, yeah, don't get me wrong. I know you lot are still above us and that, brother. It won't last, bruv. Good evening. It wasn't a good evening for you, man, fam. You get me, bruv? Dracula, bruv. You got cooked through, boy. I'm telling you, fam. Hold that, Emery. Hold that Villa as well, fam. You might want to be tweeting, fam. That's how when I cooked you on YouTube, fam, I added you too, blood. A Villa in Aston, bruv. How dare you? How dare you, blood? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? How dare you? How dare you, blood? You know what I mean? Hold that Aston Villa, fam. You know what I mean? And you watch when we leap above you as well. But I'm ready, fam.
You have a game in hand over them. You're only 2 points behind.
We do, but I'm ready for Chelsea at the bridge as well, blood. I'm ready for them, fam.
Yeah, well, I mean, United will get to you guys as well, which is just in one. But yeah, I mean, listen, the reason why that was such a good game as well is that was effectively a 6-pointer. Of course, you're 1 point behind, in one place behind them, and it was an 8-goal swing. You went up +4 in goal difference. They went down -4. So that's an 8-goal swing. So now, obviously, goal difference, you're looking a lot better than them. You are 2 points behind them. You are only a game in hand. So you're talking about maybe not wanting to make the Champions League. You might make the Champions League. Yeah. You know?
No, I'm not saying I don't want to make the Champions League.
I'm not saying you don't want to. I'm saying like maybe you might rather for the development of the club.
Brother, I want us to win as many games as possible. Where we end up, fam. But what I'm saying is I won't be upset if we fall into the Europa League. You know them way there. Unless it's a thing where like, it looks, you know them way there, and then we just bottle it, fam. Because then I'll lose it, fam. Because I'm tired of seeing that, fam. You know them way there.
I mean, like, you covered the game really well. So I'm going to read some facts and maybe some questions about the game. So first of all, it was Emery's heaviest home defeat as a Premier League manager. Both clubs he's managed in Premier League. It's Postecoglou's biggest win as a Premier League manager, obviously. Postecoglou is the first Tottenham manager to win a Premier League game against Emery. Emery hasn't lost a Premier League game against a Tottenham manager.
Oh, swear down.
Yep.
All right.
There you go. So big up.
So wait, hold on. So that means when he was managing Arsenal that season, then man would have got a draw at our ground or something.
Only 3 players have provided 60+ Premier League assists for Tottenham. Heung-min Son is the latest to join that list. Who are the other 2?
What, assists?
60+ Premier League assists.
For Tottenham?
Yeah, so Eriksen's the other one and one other. So Son, Eriksen, one other. But this is the old throwback player. Little quiz. I wouldn't have guessed it. So. What other Spurs?
Midfielder, yeah?
Yeah. I believe so. Did he play in midfield?
Midfielder?
I think so. To be fair, I don't even recognise that name, you know?
Yeah, it's like a Spurs, it's a Spurs.
But I would assume so.
Spurs player, it's a Spurs throwback player.
Legend.
Yeah.
Throwback?
Yeah, throwback.
What, far back, blood?
Oh, yeah, they're talking about 92.
Brother, is it black and white football, blood?
No, it's not black and white.
No, not far back. It's Premier League.
It's Premier League era, though.
It's far back, though.
He played 300 games for you in the Premier League.
It's a 19. Midfielder, yeah?
Winger, attacking midfielder, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Clue, though.
Yeah.
His initials are DA. His initials are DA.
DA. DA, blood.
Yeah. David?
No.
Daniel?
Darren?
Yeah.
Darren Anderton.
Darren Anderton.
I sick note, blood.
Yeah,
oh my guy, you know. I swear down, fam.
Darren Anderton.
NHS Anderton and that, blood. That's my brother, you know. I swear down,
Where's he now?
Darren Anderton. He's 52 years old, mate.
Bro, where do you think he is?
52?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, like, what's he on, though? Like, do you get...
He's a pundit.
Is he a pundit, yeah?
Yeah, he's a pundit.
For who?
No, he's a pundit, innit?
You trying to cook him, blood?
No.
Because I know when you got a look in your eye. What are you trying to do, blood?
I want to know what he's on.
Trying to do, fam.
If you got, like, your top 3 Spurs assists.
Yeah, in the Premier League.
Where's the statue? There's nothing.
They just got a new stadium. Give them time. Harry Kane needs
Are
a
you trying
statue
to talk
first.
about my team, food? Was that what we're doing?
No, I'm just saying
Harry
that
Kane needs a statue first.
Harry Kane needs a statue.
Do you know what I mean?
Nah, it's all right. He's got that graffiti. What's it called? Blood?
mural,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that mural, blood. That mural, blood. Is that what it's called? A mural?
Yeah.
I thought murals was only when you know what I mean.
We got
Nah, it's
our
just
ones
like a
look
painting,
slick.
innit?
Yeah, but I thought it was.
Where's your one?
He's got one, you know.
Oh, is it? Huh?
You
got Harry Kane's one. There's one right outside the
I'm on the
stadium.
stadium.
Oh, is it?
No, but do you-
Colour.
who is it?
Oh,
Yes,
we own
blood.
Germany. Yeah.
Yes, he's
Get
got
me.
one. He's got one.
What, in Germany?
In Germany, yeah.
Oh, swear down.
Yeah.
Look at this, brother, fam.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah.
Why Germany though?
They're gonna
Doesn't
have
make
to-
sense.
Yeah.
What did you do there?
I
I'm
need to
gonna.
go visit.
Hey.
Oh, you haven't
If
seen
any
your
of the
memorial?
Uzen army are in Germany, blood, make sure you deface that mural after what he just did to me at the start of this thing, blood. You know them way
That was
there,
one of the best
fam.
moments ever.
Man got me like Sniffless and Elka, bro. What's he doing, bro? What is he doing, bro?
Oh man,
You've never
another
seen
fact. Another fact. John McGinn, that was his first ever standing off in the Premier League.
He looks like he
He's played
was,
162 games.
that's mad, you know.
Yeah, but no, but you know what I didn't understand, yeah?
He looks like a red card.
He was like, this is what I didn't
Innit?
understand. He looked like he wasn't used to losing, innit? You know, them way there. I can understand Aston Villa are doing well, innit? You know, them way there. But brother, you play for Scotland, fam. So even if you're not, Aston Villa ain't doing well, yeah, you're used to getting pammed in the thing. So you need to keep your head on your shoulder. The way you saw that challenge, innit?
Yeah,
That
it
was
was very
reckless.
bad. It felt
Very
racist,
reckless. Do you
Yeah.
know what I
It
mean?
felt racist a little bit.
Now I know. Now I know everything I said's getting kept.
Yeah,
in,
yeah,
blood.
no,
I
no,
might
it's
as well
not.
just do free for all
It's
oozing
not.
now.
I just said it was. I just said it felt like it. I just said it felt like it.
What does that
I just said it felt like it. I didn't say it was though. I didn't
Livan,
accuse anyone of anything. I just said it
you mean
felt
by
like
that?
it.
My accusations.
Yeah, I just say it felt like it.
You know what I like? I like the way that
was
Udogi
mad,
got
though.
up, blood. You know what I mean? Destination Udogi, he got up, blood.
And
then
he
just
clocked-
fell,
yeah,
blood.
yeah,
he
yeah,
realised.
yeah,
He clocked.
yeah,
He clocked. Yeah, you gotta stay on the gun. Yeah.
Man just fell, bro.
But yeah, Aston Villa right now in pretty bad form. They've lost 4 out of the last 5 matches at Villa Park. So their amazing home records gone pretty down.
Remember, and their away record's shocking, blood. So
Yeah.
if their home record's coming out, this is where
home
I was
record's
saying, this is where I'm saying that Aston Villa are gonna fall off. You know what I'm saying? Because they were doing well, this, that, and the other, rah. But bro, it's like their away record's shocking. Their home record's all they had in it. If they start losing at home, then what? Because their away record ain't really improving. They ain't beat anyone significant. Do you know what I mean? They beat us away,
beat you
yeah.
guys, yeah.
You know what I mean? But that was when their away record was shocking. You know what I mean? It hasn't improved since then. Like, you know what I mean? They cooked us and we gave them a receipt. They definitely didn't beat us 4-0, blood.
There you go.
When they lost to us at home, that's when I kind of started feeling like, they're not gonna sustain that.
Yeah,
They're not
well,
gonna
come
sustain
on, man.
that.
Yeah,
Certain man
lose to
was
us.
screaming they're gonna win the
Lose to
league.
us,
and
yeah.
that.
That's a bad thing. I mean, but remember they had that week, the same week, Wednesday and Saturday game. They beat City and Arsenal at home back to back.
Yes.
That's when it was like, wow, they're like, and both clean sheets, everything. But yeah, now it's like, lost 4 out of the last 5 home games. Obviously, they are in the Europa League still. They drew 0-0 midweek to Ajax. So not Europa League, Conference League. Drew to Ajax. So maybe Emery's gonna start focusing on that more. He did that at Arsenal with the Europa League and it didn't work out. But you know what Emery's like. He likes that European trophy, massive. And a Villa fan we were talking about recently would rather win, I think, the Conference League than get a top 4.
What?
A trophy, it's a trophy.
Oh, yeah.
It's like what you said. If they go in the Champions League, they're not going to win the Champions League next season. If they get, you
Yeah,
saw
no,
what the
you're
West,
right.
what you saw what the Conference League.
But
West
Emery,
Ham.
I'm not gonna lie, Emery will do a lot better in the Champions League than Newcastle. Obviously, I know they got screwed over by PSG and that, but I think Emery will do a lot better. He's got that more of that pedigree than Eddie Howe in it. I think I'd like to see Aston Villa instead of Newcastle. I'd have preferred to see like an Aston Villa, especially the football that they play as well. And you're seeing that the players that they're buying, you know what I mean, fam? They've had like the best window. Yeah. I said at the start of the season, don't sleep on Aston Villa. I said at the start of the season, I'm not surprised they are where they are, innit? But can they maintain it? Do you know what I mean?
But you don't think Tottenham had the best window?
Hell no,
Pound
blood.
for pound.
What's man talking? We had window restrictors on, blood. What are you talking about? Like a
No,
secure
I feel
unit,
like
blood.
in terms of
What's man talking
bringing the
about?
players.
We lost Harry Kane,
Yeah.
100 and whatever million. Yeah, Madders, great buy, yeah. Vicario, no one knew who he was, blood. Yeah, he's great now, but we didn't know who he was, yeah. Van de Ven, sensational, but we didn't know how he could go into the thing. So he wasn't proven, yeah. Maddison was the only one that was proven, and he was got an injury record. Do you know what I'm saying? We brought Brennan Johnson 50 million. He wasn't even the best player at Nottingham Forest. Do you know what I'm saying, yeah? Obviously, I just mean, this is my feelings back then. I'm happy with all of you, man, now, innit? Before you lot get upset with me, blood. But that's what it was, innit? So, like, we didn't have no best window. That's why I said at the start of the season, I didn't have any expectations for us. I just said, you know what, Europa.
Yeah. Now I'm saying, like, looking back now, like I say, if I look back on it now, I'll be like, pound for pound, these lot.
And then we added Werner in January and Dragusin, you know what I mean? But then we got rid of Dyer. But what we got to remember is we got rid of Davison Sanchez when the window closed, didn't it? So we got rid of Sanchez and Dyer and brought in Dragusin. So we've only got like 3 centre-backs now.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
There you go.
Yeah.
But what a win for Spurs, 4-0, and what a passionate, beautiful word of speech.
Amazing.
From
One
experience.
of the
incredible.
one
That
of
was
the best
incredible.
I've heard.
That was incredible.
It was good. Looking at Spurs before we end this section.
Yeah.
Looking at Spurs' next few fixtures, it is looking good for you guys. You got Fulham away, Luton at home, West Ham away, Forest at home, and Newcastle away. Before you have those 3 big games.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can get yourself in a solid position, I reckon by the time you get to those, because City, you guys always do well against. So we need you guys to give us a favour against City. You always do well against City.
Brother, I'm just glad
You're
City's
their bogey
first,
team.
innit? Let's just deal with them, because that way I won't see like we've done you a favour, innit? Because if
Yeah.
we deal with City, then we need to deal with you, blood. You know what I mean? That's what it is. But like leading up to them games. I know we're not winning at Anfield, innit? You know what I mean? It's Hanfield, blood. We're getting touched,
it's
blood.
mad, bro.
That's a headache. Yeah.
That's mad, those 3 games.
It is mad, yeah, but I don't care, bro. We got 1 game a week.
Yeah.
You get me, yeah?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you're going to fare them teams, what are you doing in the league? Do you know what I mean? That's what it is. Like, if you're going to fare them teams, what are you doing in the league? Yeah, we got to play them back to back. Like, man, you like to see your team, like, you like exciting games, innit?
For sure.
You get me? Like, obviously, no disrespect to any other team, but like, me getting excited for like, Tottenham versus Crystal Palace I just expect 3 points, blood. Yeah, it might be naive in me and we get peppered more time. You get me, yeah? So we don't get the 3 points, but I expect that. But against these, like, this is the fight. This is where you can judge where your team's at, innit? Yeah. So I'm looking forward to this game, blood. All 3 of them, blood. You get me? That's what it was. The people were adding Newcastle to that game of death as well, because remember, they made top 4 in that, yeah? We'll piece up Newcastle. We already saw what we done to them already, blood. So
Newcastle. I didn't even mention Newcastle away. You got them just before those 3 big games. But next few weeks. I mean, how are you feeling of those next few games? You feeling confident? Fulham away, Luton at home, West Ham away.
Well, you know what it is, like, obviously we got an injury to Van der Ven.
Oh, they're all basically London games, London derbies.
Yeah.
So
but
you're staying in London now for the next few weeks.
yeah, pretty much. So like Fulham away and then Luton. Well, Luton ain't London.
Yeah, but you're playing them at home,
There.
so you're staying in London.
Oh, we're playing them at home, yeah?
Yeah, and
Okay.
then West Ham away, staying in London. Tottenham at home. Forest at home, staying in London. You're not leaving
Brother, but
London.
West Ham, where's West Ham? We got them at our home.
Away.
Yeah, well then that's might as well be out of space, blood, because when you go to that stadium, you can't see anything. You know what I mean, blood? Man needs to get Uber to do a pitch invasion and that, blood. You know what I mean, fam?
It's too
Like,
much,
it's
man.
crazy,
It's too big,
fam.
I agree.
You get me? See the Jamaican running team running around there and that, blood. It's crazy, man. You get me, fam? But I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to all these games, blood. You get me? I'm looking forward to all these games. Like I said, we got 1 game a week. You get me? The football's football, and we just came off a 4-0 win against Aston Villa, who everyone's talking up. So for me, we just need to continue. Like, you get me? Goals we meet. Like, for me, like, we need to improve more in the first half. But the results are resulting, fam. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah.
Do you go to like NFL games and that?
Bro, I went to the Super Bowl.
No, like in the top.
That's a crazy flex.
That's a crazy
flex.
Try and do
That's a
something,
crazy
blood, you know what I mean? That's what it is, fam.
I was seeing if he goes to the Tottenham Stadium
Tottenham
like, for
one,
the NFL thing.
Brother, you know,
I've done a track. You've done a
I don't know the rules of that,
I've done
blood.
a Grand Prix track.
What's that?
Your stadium on the ground, you have like a little go-karting place.
Go-karting thing.
It's lit.
What, F1?
No,
No, in your Spurs Stadium.
What, F1?
No,
It's like go-karting.
The man them can go in it. It's like you got paint.
Oh, it's another thing I heard about you lot, right? At your training ground, you have an incredible hotel. Apparently, I've been there. It's a mad hotel in your training ground. Legit.
Nice taking the piss.
Oh, really?
I'll be serious. Apparently, it's one of the best hotels ever.
Swear
Your
down.
training ground's like
Mums.
Shoreditch.
Swear down.
Yeah.
Brother, I don't care, blood. You know what I mean? You're gonna try to quote me like this is not landing. It's better turbulence and that. Like, what's going on?
Say, like, you guys have
Man.
crazy facilities. Stadium and training ground. That's just impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, bro.
Just
Less
to
of
get some
that, fam.
trophies.
You know them with them. Less of the NFL. Less of the Beyonce, blood. Less of the Beyonce,
Oh, yeah,
blood.
Beyonce
Less of the
was on
Weekend,
Beyonce,
blood. Do you know what I mean? Less of the Red Hot Chili Peppers,
Out to
blood.
Joshua.
Less of the go-karting. Less of the Usyk. Less of the Joshua.
Red
Less
Hot
of the
Chili
Fury,
Peppers.
blood. Less of all of that, bro.
Red
You know
Hot
them
Chili
way there,
Peppers
fam.
performed.
Like, man want a trophy, bro.
Yeah, they got better events, bro. Out to Joshua's fight.
I went. The first time I wasn't even to watch football. It was to go see Wizkid.
Brother, I'm like, bro.
When's the first time you go to Tottenham Stadium to see an artist? It's a mental. It's
You
crazy.
support again United.
United, yeah.
You can't do them things at your stadium. You ain't got no screens, blood. You know them way there. Like, come on, fam.
It's
You get
true,
me?
It's true.
But yeah, that is
Yeah.
Old
but
Trafford for a reason, blood. They're cobwebs and that, blood.
It is.
We need to upgrade that Kai.
Dead stadium,
yeah.
blood.
Yeah,
You
but-
get me?
bro, I went- one
CR7
time-
came out and
one
cooked
time
you,
I
blood.
went there,
Them man said they all got that same old cook, blood, from when he was there and that, fam.
That's why he
You know
left,
what I
man.
mean?
United
Yeah,
is a
you couldn't do it.
It's a dumping ground.
Mm,
I
It
have
isn't
to
great.
keep it real.
It isn't great.
I went there and the little scoreboard was glitching. I
Yes.
said, yeah, come on, man. The
Horror.
scoreboard was glitching.
One stand's got no name still, isn't it?
Yeah,
One stand's got no name. They
Yeah,
just
I
call it.
think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
That
That's-
one. Go over there.
Yeah, go there.
yeah, go to that stand.
But yeah, that's the end of the Villa Spurs game. Expressions, thank you so much for coming on.
Oh, you ain't gonna have me on for the Arsenal game so I can cook Aaron Ramsdale, blood. After that, say no more, blood. Say no more. Those of you lot that wanted to know, bro, I'll be cooking Arsenal anyway, fam. Next time I come on, blood. Yeah. But nah, love to have
Do you want to say anything before you go about Arsenal quickly?
Huh?
You want to say anything before you go about Arsenal?
Yeah, no. I just, you get me, fam. Break a leg, blood.
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
I see you posted the Premier League table on your Twitter, and there's no first place in your table.
Yeah, nah, Sky Sports, blood, weren't sports in, blood. You know what I mean? So it just went.
So the table starts from second, yeah?
Yeah, nah, but that's if you look at it like that. You could look at
that's
Liverpool.
what I saw you
top, blood.
posted.
I see Tottenham as fourth in that table. I don't look at the numbers. I just count, blood.
Yeah.
I don't need to look at what's there, blood. I'll count, blood. You know what I
There
mean?
we go. But yeah, thanks for coming on.
Nah, come on, my G.
Hopefully see you again soon, yeah?
Yeah, come on, G. Don't know.
Perfect. Hey! All right, move on to the next game. But before we do, welcome the substitution, the star player.
Hello. I'm back.
Sitting
Them
opposite
way there.
me. You know them way there.
Them one there.
Sitting opposite me.
No, well, that's weird, you know.
I know, I'm looking at you.
I don't like looking at you.
When's
like
the last time you sat this far away?
Gerrard's.
Just saying that we live. Just saying. Steve Gerrard's house. Steve Gerrard's house. Yeah.
You know it's fine. We don't need that anymore.
He's still
It's not ambiguous though. It can be anything.
Yeah, so obviously we're going to move on to the next game. We had expressions for the first two games, but
How was he?
It was really good. But we have a new theme now for new guests. We have
I don't like this thing. What's this?
Huh? What was that?
smell it.
don't know.
You sound like Faisal, fam. That was
Smell
not
it.
English.
Salt. You have to smell it just to wake you up and say welcome to SDS.
Welcome to SDS.
Yeah.
My nose is blocked.
Just open it.
So how do I want you to open it.
Okay. There you go. Just smell the salts. And then
No,
just
like, he can
put
do
next
it,
to your
fam.
nose and then you smell it.
So I got to smell
Put it next to your nose and just
Next
smell
to your
it.
nose.
Come first, yeah? Come freaky.
I
No,
did it already,
he's done it today.
Wallahi,
Trust
I
me.
did it.
We did it earlier today.
Wallahi, I can already
I
smell
know.
it from
Put
here.
it next
and
to- Did he do it properly?
No, he didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
Why is it burning my
Thank you. Good job.
actually need it.
Can I get it back?
Yeah, I'm moving nuts. Oh, okay. I'm just spazzing.
Can I get it back now? Yeah. That's it, bro. Got a roundup to do, bro. Give it back. Let's go.
Oh shit!
Why is he willingly doing it?
Oh,
My nose is unblocked now.
It's intense. Oh,
You know why? I did a little bit on my right, yeah?
yeah.
And then when you guys hear notes, I put it on my left.
Yeah.
And this is how I messed up. I'm pointing
Yeah,
my right, going
touching-
left.
Yeah, messed up.
Bro, why did it go from there straight to my eye?
Yeah, so
I'm only
that's
tearing from my
happened to
right
me.
side.
That's happened to me, bro. Went to my eye earlier.
why are you doing that?
It's crazy. All right, so the next game we're going to talk about, perfect time for Stars to be here, it is Arsenal versus Brentford. Arsenal went top of the league on Saturday night after beating Brentford. Not a typical huge deficit win like we've been winning a lot in February. Coming off the back of the 6-0 West Ham, 5-0 away at Burnley, the 4-1 win against Newcastle, and a 6-0 win away at Sheffield. This game was a home game and it was only 2-1. But Kai Havertz sealed the deal for Arsenal, scoring another winning goal against Brentford this season. Scored a winning goal against them both.
I need to start off by saying, Ilyas, don't jump on that train.
Oh my God.
Don't jump on that Kai Havertz train. I've seen you tweet too much, seen you put in the chat, you hate him. I'm happy CBK baited him out
Exposed
as
him,
well.
yeah.
I'm happy you baited him out.
Yeah, so am I. But let's talk about the game. So Brentford, I think, you know what? Brentford and Thomas Frank, fair play to them. I
Give
think
him credit, Wallah.
they did. It was a nasty game what they did. It was nasty.
But you know what it is?
But I understand.
It gave me Porto vibes.
It was
It's
nasty.
what Porto will bring tomorrow.
it was
exactly
nasty.
the same thing, I think.
It was nasty. They really focused on frustrating us. They wasted a lot of time from the first. Everything was slow. Everything. Their throw-ons were slow. The goal kicks were slow. Their free kicks were
How many
taking
times
long.
did their players go down?
Yeah, the players were going down. At set pieces, they were like trying to bully us, and all of that stuff. Everything they were doing, they were frustrating us, and it worked literally for most of the game. But obviously, Arsenal ended up getting the win. Declan Rice opened the scoring 19 minutes in.
What a midfielder, man.
Wow, let's talk about him for a second. Declan Rice, there's been a lot going on. I've been seeing on Twitter as well. Why are you shaking your head?
Did I shake my head?
Yeah, you did. Shake your head. You kind of looked around.
I stared at Stars
Why?
because Stars, isn't it?
But why?
Because he
I'm
just
waiting for
said
something.
that you can Declan Rice, amazing player. You can talk about him.
What do you think
It's no
about him?
I think he's great. I wish we had him, but then at the same time, if we did have him, then we wouldn't have got Soboslai.
I think Endo is perfect for you guys though.
Endo, that's what I'm saying.
Obviously, Declan Rice is levels above a lot of the midfielders, but Endo for what he does for Liverpool,
Yeah,
amazing.
so you can see. There's one player in particular I'm going
We'll
to talk about
we'll
today.
get to
We'll
everyone.
get there. Yeah,
We'll get to everyone.
You know what's weird? Every time I look at Declan Rice, yeah, he gives me like Man United. Like he should be a Man United player. I'm so happy he's at our club. I don't know what it is, man. He's that kind of midfielder, Man United.
Sharky, do you agree?
He's at Arsenal. That's all I care about.
That's all I care about as well. But I
That's
remember,
all I
I
care
think I seen like Rio Ferdinand in that speak about
Levi didn't want him.
ex Man United players. What?
You said I really want Casemiro instead.
I didn't, say that. I didn't even know Casper was gonna happen.
Yeah, I
it just
know.
happened out of the blue.
Levi wanted Frankie. That's about it.
I want to Frank.
Yeah, that's the
But yeah, no, Declan Rice opened the scoring. 6 goals and 5 assists for him in the league this season. And like that's not even like what we should be focusing on. But the fact that he's got 11 goal contributions in the Premier League this season is insane.
Do you give Jorginho credit on that? Of like kind of opening up his game?
Yeah, I mean, listen,
Because remember, he was
Jorginho's
playing
coming
at
in
6 for a bit, then he was playing at 8, and he kept
Yeah.
chopping and changing with who he's playing in midfield with. He's had Zinchenko come in, they're coming from.
But
You
I
think
like
this is
it.
the perfect balance of, instead of that, White coming in and having Jorginho be the 6 and
Yeah,
Rice
no,
being basically...
I like it the way it's going now because you've got obviously Jorginho in there who's obviously Declan Rice for me. I said it. I think off the ball, what he brings off the ball, you know, sniffing danger, the athleticism, chasing players,
Best in the world.
winning the ball back. I don't think there's a footballer on the world better than him.
best in the world.
I don't think there
Best
is.
in the world still.
Obviously, what he needs to work on is sometimes on the ball. You know, just more of the creativity side.
This is progressive passing
sound,
really for me, man.
He's sound on the ball.
Yeah.
Like, he wants the ball all the time. He picks up the ball all the time. He doesn't shy away from the ball. He gets it. He moves it well, and he can ping it. That's fine. It's maybe sometimes you need that in
Breaking the lines.
Yeah, breaking the lines in those
Yeah.
pockets. Of course, so maybe that's what he needs to prove on. If he adds that to his game, because you look at someone like Rodri on the other side at Man City, he's really good at that.
Like, he's the master at that.
Oh my
He's the
god! I'm
master
looking at
that.
Rodri on the ball. He's like not far away from like the Bernardo Silvas and the De Bruyne's on
He's
the
a
ball
quarterback,
sometimes.
bro.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, literally, he can pick up any pass. So that's what I'm saying. But then I think off the ball, Declan Rice is levels above.
And with Declan Rice as well, I think he's got the best teachers in terms of having Odegaard,
That's what I was
Jorginho,
gonna
and
say.
Partey just
That's what I was going to
to
say.
learn from.
That's what I was
Or
going
to
say.
watch. Not even learn,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
watch. Be more confident.
And he's one of those players, Declan Rice, you could tell like he's always improving. Like from when he first broke through into the Premier League till now, what he's become already is insane. So I call me crazy out here. Call me crazy. If Declan Rice keeps going this way and keeps improving, he looks like someone that's going to keep on improving. But he's 25 now.
The trajectory's been
He's
amazing.
25 now.
Yeah.
By the time he turns 30, it's scary how good of a player he could be.
Yeah.
If he's improving, I think he can go down as one of the best Premier League midfielders of all time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
he's,
trajectory is going on.
I think
yeah.
he
Suggests that anyway.
Yeah, if he keeps going well, and he obviously
Just adds accolades.
Let's say
That's
Arsenal,
really it, man.
Arsenal
That's
solidify
literally it.
themselves and
Yeah,
becomes
yeah,
keep becoming a top
Facts.
team. And let's say Arsenal pick up a few major trophies along the
Yeah.
way, and Declan Rice is improving, and he's already got this athleticism. He's already got this able to sniff out danger, tackle,
Already
his
elite
tackle,
defensive
his-
awareness.
Him
Yeah.
chasing you is terrifying. If he now adds, being able to, be just as good as that on the ball,
Yeah.
like how good Gerrard was on the ball, how good Scholes on. If he become, that's not something you can learn overnight.
That's something
The
that
last play.
But if he becomes even close to their level with what he's already got, I think he'd be one of the best. we've
No,
ever
facts.
seen.
I think, and also the leadership aspect. He's
That's
already
another
one of
thing.
the biggest leaders on the pitch, and
Yeah.
you can see his presence in comparison to last season when they didn't have him to what they have this year. You can see there's a lot more trust. There's a lot more reliability in that position, and I feel like everyone on that pitch is comfortable with him. We're looking for him, and giving him the ball, and knowing that you can rely on him. And I think that's
Facts.
a big fact. Not to say obviously Partey was that player last season, but with Declan Rice, he's fit every game. He plays every minute.
always
of every
available,
game.
yeah.
He's always available, and they just know that with him in the team, that you can see it. The confidence rubs on the team.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But the one person I do really want to talk about though, is Kai Havertz, because I was one of those people at the beginning of the season that doubted him.
Like many,
I did as well.
Didn't-
The
didn't-
same. I did.
Yeah.
As an Arsenal
Yeah.
fan, I doubted him.
that's completely fair. That's-
65
Didn't-
million. Didn't obviously won the Champions League,
Yeah.
but his tenure at Chelsea, it wasn't.
It was up and down.
Do you know where I'm
It
coming
was-
from?
Yeah, it wasn't very consistent, and he was one of those players where I didn't understand the signing. I didn't see where he could fit in the team, and I just didn't think it was going to work. And obviously, he had a slow start to the season, but credit to him, he's showing his worth, and he's showing exactly why Arteta brought him in. And that's the thing, when you actually watch him play, you can see what he brings to the team.
That's what I was gonna say.
He gets the ball, he drives with the ball, he causes problems, he finds those little pockets, he gets into the box. He's like, he is basically essentially the final piece that Arteta was actually missing, and he's actually proving us all wrong. And again,
But my question to that is, we was having this debate when we was talking about in like July, August. I'd prefer him. Obviously, Sharky was bought in with Kai Havertz, regardless what position. I was bought in him playing the false 9, but obviously he's everywhere. If that makes sense. Him at the 8, I still have my doubts till now. If that makes sense, I feel like he's had better games. And he looks more comfortable. But I'd rather have given that spot now to Rice and let him.
So once again, it links back up to Jorginho coming back into the team.
That's true.
Jorginho coming back into the team, and now putting Havertz as the 9, it allows that, like, we have that kind of box midfield, because it's like Jorginho and Rice will be together a lot of times. They'll pivot, and Havertz basically and Odegaard play together as like 2 10s. We don't really have a 9, and Havertz then is allowed to go everywhere. What I like about Havertz, actually, and I agree, maybe it's better than when he was playing as a left centre mid, is there's so much things that you can't doesn't come up in stats. You know, his first touch is very good.
Yeah.
You know, from the out of the air, bring him down out of the air. I think he's deceptively fast.
Yeah, he is.
He's very fast, but he doesn't look it because of his body frame and how gangly he looks. He's always in space.
Yeah,
that's a skill.
If he finds the
he's
spaces,
always
he finds the
in space. That's a skill to always be in space. His movement he's always moving. He's deceptively strong.
Yeah, he is.
He's a headache to any defender. He's actually very strong.
And he wins duels.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He wins duels.
Like Konate, that game, because that's what I noticed. I was like, Konate's a beast.
Yeah.
Van Dijk and Konate are the biggest pair in the Premier League. And Havertz got Konate sent off. I had a real game against both of them. And he's actually sound technical on the ball, but also his pressing is scary off the ball. You know, the reason why we have such good defensive record and such good defensive stats this season is it's because of the whole squad, not just because of our back line. Yes, Saliba, Gabriel, Ben White, Kivior's been doing really well. David Raya's been doing really well. Declan Rice as well. But it's also how well we press from the front. We don't even let them get, like, we have the least expected shots against. You know? Just don't even let them get to a point where they shoot. That's because of players like Havertz and Martinelli who are pressing aggressively from the front. Well. And we're keeping that middle of the park packed with that box midfield where we have to force them to go wide and the only chance to cross it in. When they cross it in, we've got units in the box that get rid of it anyways. So they're not able to penetrate our midfield enough. Havertz, I think, when he first came in, people doubted him. It's completely fair. I get it, because he's playing in a midfield. He doesn't look like a sound midfielder. I don't have any problems with anyone who doubted Havertz. Doubt is fine, right? Everyone knows, obviously, I was singing his praises from the start. I don't mind. The reason why I keep bringing up Ilias, my problem with Ilias, is
he did give him a chance.
Doubt is fine. But he was aggressively hating on Havertz. Putting stuff in the group chat. I see him exposed now, so I can say it now. It's out there, Ilias. He posted it, saying stuff like "F Havertz." There's no player despised in the world.
He did give him a chance.
Like,
he was waiting on his failure.
The guy just joined the team, playing in a new role, having to adapt to a new system. It's like, I'm not saying Arteta's like Pep, but when players go to City, people give them some time, like Grealish or whatever, where they're like, oh, it takes time to understand Pep's system. Arteta's no Pep, but also Arteta's also one of, like, he's from that kind of same kind of cloth where he's, you know, it takes time to understand what Arteta's trying to do as well. So Havertz coming into a system, has to understand Arteta's system, playing in a position he's not really familiar with. But what you can see is there's a very good footballer there. There's a reason why Madrid wanted him, and we when we signed him. There's a reason why Chelsea spent a lot of money on him. There's a reason why he was one of the best touted youngsters in the world when he was at Leverkusen. He's a very, very good football player. And my problem is people early on the season grilling him to the point where it was like, this isn't nice. Like, this is bad. You know? And then now it's like, King Kai. And I'm like, come on, like, stay on that side. Stay on that side. That's what I'm saying.
Stay on that side.
Go on.
So what happens, like, when you get
Go on.
So what happens when you get like a fully fit Jesus or
Jesus
striker?
Jesus is our best player at Arsenal.
So when you get a fully
it's going to be scary. What squad we have? Fully fit Tommy Yasu, fully fit Thomas Partey, fully fit Julian Timber, still to come back.
Zinchenko,
It's a scary sight now.
But
in this part of the season,
I'm not dropping Havertz for Jesus.
Havertz gonna drop him though.
Havertz scored in 4 Premier League games in a row. First time in his career.
Think about this, Fu.
How's he getting dropped?
The way I look at Jesus is
rotation.
Havertz does a lot of similar stuff to what Jesus does. They both press off the ball at an elite level. They both dispossess defenders a lot of the time. They can create. They get into the right spots. But the thing that separates for me Havertz and Jesus, one, obviously, I think Havertz, I don't know why, but he's a better finisher than Jesus, even though they do both miss a few chances. Even the one where he tried dink it from the left hand side.
But the movement
was
good,
quality.
very good.
I don't know if it was onside. I think he might have been onside. That was a great pass by Jorginho anyway. Another one where he had one where I think he missed it right. I think the week before. Or something like that.
He has those when he's through and go sometimes.
Yeah,
Liverpool game, I think he had one.
I think so. Yeah,
1-on-1 with Alisson.
Yeah,
this week
thank God the attacker scored, obviously.
Yeah.
But between those two, Jesus, for me, he loves to get involved in the play too much. Where sometimes it reminds you a bit of Lacazette, where they're too much heavily involved in the play. When the ball gets by the box, where's our striker? It's not there. He's sat on the edge of the box trying to get into there. Which Havertz, like you said, with the goal he scored on the weekend, the header, right place, right time. He's just a quality player.
So would you still say Arsenal need a marquee striker?
Yes.
A marquee signing?
Yes.
And if so...
Midfielder though.
Midfielder than a striker.
I've always asked for a midfielder.
Havertz, Jesus and Ketia. Like, I
do you think you need both? Do you think you need a striker and a
I love him
midfielder?
to bits.
If you
For his career,
bro,
he might have to cut.
Bro,
for his
Ketia is
career.
capable of scoring a Premier League hat-trick. We've seen him score a Premier League hat-trick. That's to be a backup and to come on. And Ketia as well, in terms of like the Jesus thing, Ketia is good at a lot of things that a striker need.
But
and he's not our first choice.
But
when you do
now it's kind of messed up though. Sorry, Fu. Now it's kind of messed up though because as we saw with the Brentford game, he brought on hate. Because the thing about Kai Havertz, he can play multiple positions. He moved him. Yeah. So where did Jesus go straight away? He went from left wing. Yeah. They brought on Reece Nelson afterwards. They put Jesus up front.
But I like that because plays around.
How can you bring Eddie on? You can't bring Eddie on now.
We're in 4 competitions.
It's too difficult. And this is without Martinelli now. Now Jesus is looking like the player that you got to bring off the bench.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Eddie kind of now he's like in that place where he is a Premier League. He's a Premier League servant. He can play for a mid-table, low-table team. So which I believe with him at his age as well. I think he's 24, 23, 24.
24, 25.
This season, next season, he needs to find a different team. I think he will just because he's ambitious and he doesn't want to. He's used to being second striker to a team. Now he's going to go down the pecking order, and I think for him that might be the end.
I mean, yeah, we'll get to more.
Hope
of
he
that,
wins something before he leaves.
Yeah, for sure, he's a top player, and I'll personally keep Eddie and maybe focus on
a midfielder. I want a 6 badly, man.
For sure, because Jorginho's unbelievable. I need someone that's got the tools of Jorginho, but obviously he's a few years younger and has more.
I watched Zubimendi. He's not it, man.
I think Jorginho's the one, man. I wish he was 5 years younger, maybe even 4 years younger. But another player I want to talk about is the man who assisted both goals, Ben White. Benjamin White. We'll get to that in a second. We'll get to that in a second. But Benjamin White, how good has he been?
You know what it is? It's when he went back to brown hair. I remember he had that blonde face.
I said, blonde don't work. Saka tried it, it didn't work.
I tried it didn't work.
Leave my work still. It didn't work in some way. It's like a psychological thing. When you go blonde, it's like
you get complacent.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Wait, did you go blonde when you was going to LA?
No, that was before, like a year before.
Okay, then fair enough.
What made you do that?
I just wanted something different. I tried something different. Yeah, but it was good though. I enjoyed it. It was a good period, man. Good time, man.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
But Ben White, so you're saying like the change.
You know what is for Ben White for me? You can tell he's always had like a niggling injury. I remember they always used to say his hamstring was basically on the bone kind of thing, and we was forcing him to play.
But the thing is, he plays every game.
That's what I'm saying. But I feel like the period where we went to Dubai, I don't know what happened in Dubai. I don't know who they went to go see.
I don't want to know. That's top
that
secret
place.
Information.
They need Ben White needed that week or two rest. He needed that. Now it's the Ben White that we've been raving about before the World Cup last season, where we were talking about could he start at right back, could he start at centre back? He's that good. How good he's been for us, and him playing that role as well.
He's a great footballer, and it shows that because under Bielsa at Leeds,
I watched that today
at Leeds, bro. The guy played every single game that season in the league. 46 games, he played every single game. Yeah. That's impressive. It's a grueling season. Under Bielsa, he played in midfield.
Yeah.
Under Graham Potter at Brighton, he played in centre back.
Yeah.
We signed him as a centre back for 50 million. That's how much we valued him as centre back. Arteta is playing at right back, and he's performed at each and every single one of those roles unbelievably well.
Very high
intelligent.
Level.
Very high level. He's a very good football player, and I think now people are starting to see it. He's just been moved into a right back, and he's already one of the best.
And with him, for me, with him going into midfield, it's the one thing that we've been getting onto Martinelli for, which is his production. Because he didn't really put up numbers, but for me he had the performances, but he didn't have numbers. But now that they've got Kivior being the overlap person for him, it's opened Martinelli's game. Now that's where I feel like our attack has finally opened. What I've been crying about for when I was getting onto these players was this is the reason where it takes time for certain players like Saka, whatever, because he had a down period. He's playing well. You've got Havertz firing. You had Jesus, I think, that chipped in with a couple goals. I remember Forest and stuff. Then Martinelli's chipped in now with Rice. I feel like the way he tweaked it during that Dubai period, it's opened up the game fully, because we was all looking for a striker. Your cousin especially, he was looking to get Ivan Toney.
Yeah, I know. And listen, Ivan Toney played in this game, and at the end of the game,
He had
it
a
looked
good
like
game, man.
Arteta gave him a bit of the cold shoulder. But I know we can talk about that attempt, that long distance
Bro,
attempt.
he had a good
that
game. He had a
nervous.
good game, man.
That had me nervous.
It had to go a
Right
bit- it had to
there
go a
and
bit
then.
more to the right though.
That had me nervous.
I think I
He put it as
personally
a
think
snapshot.
He did a snapshot on his weak foot.
Yeah,
On his
yeah,
week.
yeah.
Cutting away from it, I went, oh my God.
Yeah.
You know, if that went in,
Oh,
and I was Sharky, I would have called him, yo, send back that jumper. Send back the Primo jumper.
Who? Ivan.
No,
Oh.
if Ivan scored that,
Oh.
Ramsdale return that jumper now.
Let's talk about
Because
The one that
that
you went right
shot, if that, this is his.
Ramsdale's, yeah.
Stretch it though.
let's talk about that equalizer. So 1-0. Rice made it.
Say no, you're laughing. Def Jam laughing like you've done the Def Jam joke. Say no.
1-0 up. It was a frustrating first half. Brentford frustrated us. But right at the end of the first half, Johan Wissa.
Remedy.
Yep. He closed down Aaron Ramsdale, and Aaron Ramsdale got caught lacking on the ball, and you all saw what happened.
Everyone put your hands up if you was waiting for a Ramsdale mistake that game.
No, but I'm.
With his confidence.
I was waiting for it. Well, I was waiting
You
for
know
it.
why though? Like that was building up. That was building up.
Mm.
That was gonna happen at some point. It ended up happening in this game, but it was gonna happen at some point. Bro, he went from being the first choice keeper last season, being comfortable,
Almost winning the league.
no one questioning his position at all, to then him getting replaced over the summer with another goalkeeper.
Wasn't he- yeah.
And in his mind, he still thinks he's number one. He still thinks he's good enough to be number one. And in his mind, he was probably thinking, I'm gonna go to the Euros next summer. He was probably aiming for the England number one.
He ain't going anywhere.
To go from that, no, but I'm saying to
I
go
hear
from
you.
that, to go from that to then losing your position, and then now you having to prove yourself again. So you got that pressure of having to prove yourself again. You've been presented an opportunity. It's gonna play on your mind. You're gonna be coming to that game thinking, right, I need to impress. You get it? I need to. I can't afford to make a mistake. 100% is that. It's a build up.
I don't think, regardless, even if he had the greatest goalkeeping performance ever. No, he did. Second half, he played. He did very well. Even if he had the greatest goalkeeping performance, Arteta will still go back to Ryan.
That's true.
And I respect, and I hear it. I know where you're coming from. But for me, you know how I look at it.
Yeah.
What happened to him is what happened to Leno.
Yeah.
So you always got to be on your. You always got to know what's happening. Do you come from? Just because now you're comfortable, it's your first time. Like you said, he's played for Sheffield, he's played for Bournemouth, relegation teams. He's been given the opportunity to play for Arsenal.
Yeah.
Grabbed it with both hands, made us competitive, made us a respectable club, and that is due to him. But there's points in there was points in last season as to why we've got David Raya right now.
I don't.
And that's my argument with him. It's like
No, but I'm saying in terms of him actually making a mistake, you can see that that's not him being a bad keeper. That's just
he's not a bad keeper
him,
at all.
Him feeling the pressure and overthinking it. Like
He stops
if he
In that position,
Yeah.
confidence is the
It's
biggest
thing.
in any
100.
position, but a goalkeeper's even more.
And you can't make mistakes. Worst place to make a mistake is as a goalkeeper.
100%.
There's no behind it.
Because
I mean,
it's
there's
a
no
goal. It's a
defenders
goal.
can
If
save
you
it,
make a
goalkeeper
mistake,
can
it's
save
a
you.
goal.
when you look at it, he had all the time in the world, but he was overthinking it.
And the Ramsdale that
Yeah.
we know wouldn't be able to deal with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ramsdale, when he was confident,
Yeah,
wouldn't be able to get out of that
yeah,
easily.
100%.
You know,
You know that for me, you know what the difference was regarding with Raya and Ramsdale?
Yeah,
It's Ramsdale. I mean, Raya's always on the move. He's always at an angle
Yeah.
where to pick up the ball from your
Yeah.
defenders. Whereas Ramsdale, he's too flat-footed. Like he was standing in one spot, and if, like, say for example, I remember there was a period where Saliba looked back to see where he was, and he was in line with the striker, so he couldn't go back. So now that forced him to go forward and hoof the ball.
Yeah.
Whereas Raya, like you said, he'll always show us an option.
Angle himself. Yeah.
Exactly, and
Just give him
that's the
angle.
biggest.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing I've like kind of take away
You've noticed.
from
Yeah.
Raya is that, and obviously he's fair enough. He had a couple great catches. Like I said, he set off Trossard.
the throw was
To,
good, yeah.
If that was Martinelli,
Yeah,
That's
and he made
1-0.
a couple big saves. as
very
well.
honestly.
That could have
So-
cost you the league.
Oh yeah, he's bro.
That's
He's,
that
if
m-
Havertz
one
didn't
mistake,
score,
all it
Havertz didn't score, you would
have looked at
100%,
it
he's probably the
and been
happiest
like,
Arsenal man.
we are out the title.
he
happiest
cups
man.
his.
He's the happiest.
You know, I looked at him. I said, brother, like I really like you. That is very shameful.
Yeah.
He had a good game.
Is that his
Yeah.
That's his gloves.
He had a
right?
good game.
He forgot.
Yeah,
it.
it's,
He forgot.
It's not his gloves.
That's his gloves. He forgot. it.
What's it called? Yeah.
Like,
He had a good save from Nathan
playing
Collins.
PlayStation and
Yeah,
with Lias.
Azure
Playing PlayStation.
guy as well. But yeah, I mean, listen, it's one those kind of wins are needed. You know, we're not always going to win fives and
It's
sixes.
scary.
Yeah, we're not always going
It's
to five
scary,
sixes.
bro.
I
No, that's not a nice. That's scary.
I wanted
bro.
that win. I genuinely wanted that win because in the Champions League, Porto is set up exactly the same way as Brentford. Low block, mid block. We're gonna try hit you on the counter. Maybe a world class strike like Galeno did
It's
that
scary.
time.
What are you trying to say though?
Like, no, I'm saying like.
You had to score the winning
You
goal the
guys are
99th
letting
minute
off.
last game.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm saying it wasn't
Yeah.
from a mistake though. Like you guys
Yeah.
are letting your keeper off lightly, fam. Like this is your backup keeper.
Yeah, but he's about to
You're-
say it's not about that. Like,
Imagine your
next
backup
next
keeper
game he's not.
and you're costing a team a title.
But we all
as
got,
a backup
we got
keeper.
3 points though.
Yeah, but they got a few points.
His
back.
stocks has gone down now.
I guess we'll never
Don't
know.
look at clubs and think
in
you're
terms
going to
of
play Champions League football.
If there was ever an
Khalas,
opportunity,
fam.
if there was ever an opportunity for him to regain that or at least give Tessa something to think about, it's over. It's over.
Yeah.
That's that opportunity window. That window's done. It's done.
He can go. He can go.
Crucial
To,
part of the
He
league,
will
fam.
definitely go this summer.
he can go to something like a Chelsea. They need a keeper like him.
No,
You can go to a
no.
lot of teams to be honest.
Newcastle, maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Newcastle potentially as well. Yeah, he could go to a lot of teams. It's not like
He's got options. He's got options. He's got options. It's just.
Brother,
It's just.
keepers, it's hard to bounce back.
Nah, he will bounce back. He just
Keepers
needs the confidence
is
of knowing that
hard
he's going to be
to
number one.
bounce
Yeah.
back.
It's not really.
It
He
is,
just needs
it
the
is.
confidence of knowing that he's going to be number one.
What
Every keeper
What
wants.
keeper's done
Yeah.
done like take L's? It's hard to bounce back, fam.
It is, of course it is.
Especially confidence. Confidence is key in football.
100%.
His
They can
confidence is
definitely
down.
They can definitely bounce back though.
His confidence is down, fam. Not
Yeah, but you're
only
saying-
that one mistake as well from
No,
that the way you man been
If
treating
No,
him.
but I'm saying the thing with goalkeepers is their confidence is heavily reliant on the assurance that the reassurance that they're going to be the number one goalkeeper. If he goes to a team that will guarantee him he's number one, his confidence will definitely come back.
The one thing I do agree with you, it's if I'm Ramsdale, yeah, and I know obviously everyone and the mum knew he was going to play Brentford, but going into that run and you're just preying the scorelines, you're like 5-0, 6-0, 5-0, 4-1, 3-1. You're just like, I can't be the keeper now. That's going to make it a tough game because like everyone's seen it. Lowest XG on goal, least face shots in the league. This is that. We've prevented what.
But Brentford did it
Yeah.
right though. Brentford did it right. Brentford are always going to make it a tough game. Even if it was
No,
right and goal,
100%.
even if it was that right and goal, it was always going to be a low scoring, tough game. You know,
Yeah.
he might not have exceeded that goal, but might have just won 1-0. He
Yeah.
might not have had to score that Havertz late goal or 2-0 max.
No, thanks.
Like they did it well. We got to talk about Brentford here a little bit as well. Obviously,
I'm gonna give him big credit,
They
man.
walked away with nothing, but that whistle goal, for example, that was planned. They knew they were going to do that. You know, they knew they were going to frustrate us. They knew they were going to, fake injuries and go down for a while. They knew they were going to, all of that stuff, on corners, it was a fight. Every single set piece, they were grabbing each other, they were fighting, all of that stuff. They knew, even like Ramsdale got that throw off, the Trossard, there's a couple of times, as soon as Ramsdale caught it, Whistle got booked for literally getting in his way.
he went like this.
Yeah, to not let him get the throw.
Yeah,
It was like NFL, bro. It's like, when the quarterback's got the ball and it's like, they're trying to, that's what it was like. So they did really well.
They did.
They didn't get the result. I'm glad they didn't get the result.
It's-
But
that's
they
the-
came with a plan and they almost perfectly executed
For me,
the plan.
that
It was
is the
most
best
frustrating game.
For me, that's the best kind of wins. Them teams that
Same, yeah. I
that
agree.
do F-all. Obviously, they did stuff, but they do nothing. They try time waste. They try go down to the floor so much, and then you nick it last minute, man.
That's the best feeling, man.
Best feeling, but
Go
it's
home.
scary, innit? You take it.
No, you used
But
to.
when you're a
take
top
it.
team, that's how
When
the
you're
team
team
are
like
gonna
Arsenal,
show.
yeah.
when you're a team like Arsenal, you take
it, but
get
it's
used to
like
it.
you prefer the, you know what I mean?
Of course, the
I
easier
love the
wins.
3. I love the 3-0 like 30
3-0s,
minutes.
the
Yeah,
4-0s.
Yeah, because I can relax a little
Game's done after 23 minutes.
you
know
haven't
what I mean?
experienced that in a minute, but I hear it still.
Exactly.
Well, no, no, Chelsea. We popped them, but
Yeah, that's because you feel
Because you was there, bro. That's why.
yeah. But
Cheers, mate. So, 4 sides. So, Arsenal have now won all 8 of our opening games this year in 2024. Opening games of the calendar year. Only 4 sides have done that.
No, this is the kind of stat I don't like.
I have to say it,
It's
'cause
like the 50-point.
I know, I have to say it, it's a stat, unfortunately. 4 sides have won their opening 8 Premier League games of a calendar year. United in 2009, Liverpool in 2020, City in 2021, and Arsenal in 2024. The first 3 have gone on to win the league.
Well, there's some things that are meant to be broken. Records are meant to be broken. So, Arsenal, you know what to do. Records are meant to be broken,
Should have
man.
never read that.
I had to read it because it's the show. I have to read these stats.
Yeah, man.
I got that was the top 3 teams against each other stat. The top 3 teams, Arsenal, City, Liverpool, when they played each other this season.
Yeah.
Arsenal have 2 wins and a draw, 0 losses. City and Liverpool have 0 wins each. You have a draw, 2 draws and a loss.
No.
Yeah.
You drew against us, drew against City.
Twice.
lost to us.
Drew to City twice.
So
So
3 draws and 1 loss, 0 wins.
Yeah.
And City have 0 wins as well, and like 2 draws and a loss as well.
Okay.
Arsenal are the only team who are undefeated against top 3 and the only team who have beat the top 3.
Okay. And do you want to know another stat?
Another stat.
Yeah,
Do you want to know another stat?
Yeah.
I never received a letter from the council saying there's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we're
Because
we're calming down this year.
they're wearing that.
That's why they're coming down.
I haven't received a
That's
letter
what
from
they're
Of
them.
course not, bro.
Yes,
We're not
yes,
They're
Liban.
shook. We got
You're
them
right.
shook this
As
year.
we should be. They're not. Well, it's like,
We're doing that.
There's no letter saying
we have joint
prepare.
points
No
with
letter,
Liverpool.
there's no
Yeah,
letter
you
this time.
before it said prepare.
Who's going to win the league right now? Can you tell me who?
He's sticking to it. He's sticking to what he said earlier.
That's not who you want to win the league. Who's going to win the league at this point? Arsenal 64 points, Liverpool 64 points, City 63 points.
City.
Arsenal, City still have to play.
Liban, them
City gonna win the league.
City.
You've changed it from Arsenal.
No, there's a difference between what I think, who I think I'd want to win the league,
That's different. What you want to win the
to
league.
different to who I think will win the league.
Yeah.
I think City will win.
Okay, if it's not City, then who?
Oh, then it's us.
Well, you want the
Then,
mid-season
out of the
predictions?
3.
video?
No, it wasn't. Yeah, what better? Liverpool still.
I
man.
think City.
We're the best
Arsenal,
team in the
Liverpool,
league.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Arsenal
Yeah.
City.
City, Arsenal, City,
Us,
yeah,
actually.
yeah, City, Arsenal,
No,
Liverpool.
Liban, remember we're
But,
playing for something. Did you
so
get it? We're
what?
playing for
Yeah, Europa League, bro.
we're playing for Yugs.
You're going to get trouble.
I don't think so.
FA Cup.
Carabao, FA Europa.
They're playing
Nah,
Old Trafford,
and
bro.
we're getting the thing. What's that mean?
I don't think so.
The-
I think
the-
we
the-
can beat them this weekend.
Thank you.
This weekend,
I think
Yeah,
this weekend
please
we could beat you in FA Cup.
you're not gonna be
You
up.
got Liban's going to do us a favor. He's going to be
Aye,
an FA Cup and
Liban,
in the
Liban,
league.
Liban,
In the league, I don't know.
Liban,
about that one.
Liban. Have you heard of
In the league,
Jaden
I'll be real,
Dance?
that's where it stops for me.
Have you heard of Jaden Dance?
Yeah.
Who's that?
You'll find out in the weekend. You'll find out in the
Jadon
weekend.
Nance, who's that?
You'll find out in
one
the
of the
weekend.
The young buck that
They got
scored
loads
2
of
against
You'll
Southampton.
find out in the
Yeah,
weekend.
Bring him.
I
I'll
will.
slap
Yeah.
him.
You'll find out in the weekend.
I'll
Why are you
slap
gonna
him across
slap
the
him?
head. I'll slap him. I don't know.
We saw a lot of the youth
I'm
teams
joking.
over there, actually.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
at
yeah.
Anfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Salami.
Sharky. When I'm with Sharky, I'm trying to think. He's like Barack Obama.
Crazy.
No, he's like Barack Obama.
Crazy.
People
What does
take a
that
picture of him. I don't think they even knew me. There's
Really?
people want a picture with me because I'm walking around with Barack Obama.
Nah, I saw you in the tunnel taking pictures.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, in the
I
tunnel,
want it. You know
he's
no
like
one?
down, hanging
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
I felt.
He's in the tunnel, do that.
Oh,
You know the tunnel where the players
Yeah,
come
yeah,
out from,
yeah,
and
yeah.
sometimes they said me. I looked and I said, "Where's Sharky, fam?" Sharky was down there. I said, "Yeah." And the lady on purpose, so Sharky, when Sharky walks past, he can see me. On the guy's phone, like, you see what I want? This is my town, you know. I'm at home.
Yeah, man, that was a good trip. Went to Anfield. So
You're like the second most famous person in Liverpool.
Why second?
Yeah, you're the second most famous.
Who's first then?
I don't know. I was trying to think of a name, but it couldn't come quick enough. Couldn't come quick enough.
Nah, what do you rank? Beatles first.
Yeah.
That's it.
Who's first?
The Beatles.
The Beatles.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy
still, yeah.
over
Yeah,
there.
the Beatles.
Of course.
And then
Gerrard second.
Crazy. CV.
No, Liverpool
No.
plays as a whole second.
Yeah.
Oh,
Beatles
okay.
are all first.
Forget
Yeah,
Liverpool.
Outside the place,
Yeah.
who?
Will Shankly, Bob
Yeah, that's
Paisley.
people
Yeah, we don't
involved
care
in
about
that.
Yeah,
that.
people involved in
we
the
don't
deal.
I said the
Right.
Beatles, then it's shit Fuzi.
Maybe.
See, I was right.
No, I'm
yeah.
joking. That's a big title, bro. I don't even want that. That's too much.
Paddy Pimblett.
Oh, yes. Darren Till.
Paddy the
Darren Till.
Paddy
Tony
the
Bellew.
Yeah,
I think Fuzi's gone second.
Yeah, you're up there, man.
You up there, man.
No, I don't want that title. Like,
Tony
that's
Bellew
pressure.
maybe just ahead because
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, but he had a good
You
season.
flipped two games now at Anfield. Back what? 2 home games now.
I
Yeah.
am
He's coin flipper.
flipper.
Why did
Guys,
you win the last one?
It's a toss.
We're gonna make a
The last one.
We're gonna make a
Top up.
coin for Fuzi.
Yeah.
Gonna make a coin.
Yeah?
Gonna
Make a coin with his face on it.
Yeah, well, I want his face.
Well, this
And
is
we're gonna
real.
sell. We're
This
gonna
is-
sell them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this is real.
Merch. Good
It's not a
merch.
joke, bro. Yeah. And wherever I go, it could be any function,
Yeah.
bro. I just open my jacket and you just see coins. Wallah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need that.
I'm gonna get a coin
Yeah.
chain
Yeah. But
for the coin. Yeah, you know
And
when you
instead
go.
of instead of the king, it's gonna be your face on it.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
There we go. Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, big win for Arsenal. Great weekend for me. I was at the game on Saturday, Arsenal vs Brentford. Saw Arsenal win. Went to Anfield on the Sunday and saw them draw. Unbelievable weekend for
I've
me.
got something.
At the time of filming, we are playing in a few hours Porto, which is for me right now. Right now, onwards the Porto game of the season, and it's going to be similar to the Brentford thing. You reckon, right? Because they're defending a lead, so they're going to be frustrating us. They would have watched the Brentford game, so
you
it's
know-
going to be a big one.
You know you got a tough couple of weeks because, brother,
International break in City, long,
Do you want me to say
if you lose
something?
tomorrow,
Yeah, it's long.
and we'll lose to City. Our whole
and you
season's
lose-
done.
Yeah, and you know who's gonna be there to pick up the pieces, man.
Not you, please.
You know,
You
Shark.
know me, man.
I'm advising you now, Liban.
Yeah,
know.
man.
I
You
know,
know
I
who's
know.
gonna be there.
Why
Liban.
not? Why not?
You know, for emotional support.
Yeah, nah, I'll be fine.
It's
We're the
me.
best team in the league.
It's me,
We're
baby.
the best team in the league.
Levan, I'm gonna because Stars is an Arsenal fan, so it doesn't count.
And we'll still do a parade for you anyway. It's
Thank
another
you.
one. Like last year, we'll do another one
Thank
for
you.
you.
Thank
Don't
you.
worry.
I'm advising you now.
Yo,
Whenever you wanna go watch Man United, don't take this guy with you.
why?
Bad luck.
Jared.
Well, bad luck.
Yeah.
Like Carabao Cup final,
Mhm.
I went with Sharky.
Yeah.
0-0. Nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Sharky said, I'm gonna go yard, but I bet you man are gonna score. It's like, yeah, go. He left. We scored.
You actually leave.
Liverpool. He left. Yeah, he left.
Yeah, I left like
He went.
Is it?
Yeah.
He went.
Bro, I just
Van
landed
Dijk
from Qatar
scored.
that day, so I was
Oh,
mad
yeah.
tired.
Okay.
It was extra
Yeah.
time. I was like, I'm gonna leave, and then I watched pennies at home because I live close to the stadium.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So I left, and then Van Dijk scored.
Van Dijk scored.
Crazy.
And then I thought, this is. And I texted him. I said, look what you've done.
Yeah.
Well, I said, thank you. This is the best move
Yeah.
you ever did. It's like playing chess.
yeah.
Cool. Yesterday, Sharky said, you know what? I'm going toilet. Ran off. What happens? Penalty.
Crazy.
We scored. I told him, don't go away, go far away. Well, I was telling the stewards, don't let him back in. Don't let him back in. Let him go. When you're with Sharky and you're watching your car play, forget about it.
Yeah, I hear it.
He's not good.
He
He's
knows, man. I
not,
got my order. I do
he's
things on
not good.
purpose.
He got me. He got a hot chocolate and said, "This is it's gonna be a draw." You know about the hot chocolate thing?
Yeah.
I always
Guys,
have to have
it's a-
Arsenal
that's
Emirates. I always have to have a hot chocolate second half, and then we win. So I was like, cool. I'm gonna do the same thing at Anfield because it's for Arsenal. So I got my hot chocolate second half, and then, so they can draw, and then they draw.
And it worked.
So when's the next Liverpool game you're going to? Probably like.
I'm going
Spurs,
Etihad. I'm going.
I
Old
don't know. I was
Trafford.
meant
Man,
to
I'm
go.
going
Sick, sick.
No,
gonna try
probably.
to go to Old
I'm
Trafford,
gonna try
Go
go.
together.
Is it?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go before that.
We'll find a way to go together.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
sick.
I'm definitely gonna go.
They got Brighton
to
next.
the OT one.
Yes.
Liverpool United.
Yeah.
I was meant to go
The league one or the
Europa
FA Cup
League.
one?
League.
That's in April, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is the FA Cup? That's at Old Trafford as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
17. You guys going? Maybe next week.
Probably just Ramadan though. That's the
Yeah,
only
it's
problem.
hard, man.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
up
bit
and down the
techie,
country
that's
while
what I'm
fasting.
saying.
Yeah.
That's
It's gonna be a big one though.
Yeah.
what one?
Liverpool United.
FA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a big one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's move on now. Arsenal still top of the league. Well, not still top of the league. Now top of the league. After that weekend, going into the weekend, what were we third at that point?
Yeah.
Third,
Yeah,
right?
third. and
We're
now-
third going
now
into the
you're
weekend.
joint.
Now we are joint
Joint.
first, winning on goal difference because of how amazing our February was. So now we're 7 goals above you in goal difference.
Calma.
Yeah, joint first on points, winning on goal difference. If the goal difference is important, City won a league on goal difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, but it's still a calma.
on Levan's birthday. Do you know what I mean? So
It
can happen.
Didn't have to say that part, bro.
it can happen.
Yeah,
but
you didn't say
I don't
that.
think we're joint first. We are first. Table says we're first. We're not joint first. We're first.
If you want,
Right.
to say that.
And then yeah, let's move on. Before we do, is the league finished now? Should we just finish it now? Should we just win the league and just call it quits?
No, United are fighting for
Yeah.
top 4 now.
Sharky.
I'm
Think
joking.
it's-
When are you playing? On the 30th of March.
excited.
31st. No,
31st.
I'm being
But I
serious.
saw the
No,
percentages came back.
still- it's
31st
still
The
of March.
percentages came back.
percentages are back.
I know what happens. What that means when the percentage
Nah,
come
but
back.
it's
That means
chill.
you're excited.
No, but at this point last season, my percentage
Yeah.
was like a lot higher. It's like 70.
Yeah, it was
right now
mad.
it's 33.
Yeah,
Chill.
31st
which
of
makes sense
March.
because it's like even
it's
chance.
chill,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Sharky, I am hate watching.
For sure. That's
On
fine.
that, if the points are still the same now to the 31st of March, and you guys lose,
There's not much to hate watch though. It's international break, no?
no,
Yeah,
no,
that's
Yeah, not
coming
now.
at a bad time as well.
I'm not talking about now.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the 31st of March. I'm hate watching that game.
Yeah.
Like if you guys drop points, anyhow, it's done. It's practically done.
What is your score predictions for that game? Would you say?
The thing, the Man City
Man
game.
City, Arsenal.
I could see it being a draw, like a 1-1. I could also see Man City nicking it, maybe like a 1-0 or 2-1. I just don't see Arsenal winning at the Etihad. That's the only problem. But I can see Arsenal maybe.
I
pick up
can't
a
see
point.
Arsenal win at Etihad
Yeah.
either.
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. If it was Emirates, maybe another
I can,
story.
but a lot of things need to go right for us.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I
Emirates,
can.
I can.
It depends. Like for example, if Edison's injury that he got was
Oh, yeah, yeah.
He's not coming back for the Arsenal.
yeah,
game.
that's what I'm saying.
But
I
then
think-
their
Ortega's still
backup
good enough.
quality, man.
Ortega's good, man.
Yeah, but the problem
Ortega's
is, I think because they dropped points yesterday.
Pep overthinks these big games though.
Yeah. No,
You know, Pep's thinking right now about that game.
Yeah,
You know, he's in his yard now
yeah,
thinking,
he's already thinking about it.
we have to shake.
I should have.
Yeah, he's doing that now. Yeah,
He's got
yeah.
whiteboard in
I
his
should have
Yeah,
played
yeah,
Ruben.
yeah.
Ruben
Yeah.
should have played it.
He's
for
calling De
Bruyne.
Bruyne's phone
could've
now.
done this one.
He's getting Ed.
That one.
I might have to play Akanji in midfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's thinking now, fam.
Let's find ways to stop.
So
Jorginho.
that game is right
big
now
one.
the most important game of the season
sure.
for all three of us.
That's the decider. Your one
Yeah.
was part 1,
Yeah,
and now
this
our
is-
one's
yeah,
part 2.
The last
So
dance.
if we win that game,
Yeah,
would you put us above you guys to win the league?
No,
He will never until the
No,
Fat lady
no,
sings.
no. Because this is Jurgen's last season, so for him, this means more,
Jurgen's
bro.
last
To
season,
us,
man.
to you, this means
Why
more.
doesn't it mean much to Arteta?
Because Arteta's just like he doesn't it all rock. It's all
You
wrong.
won't ever give him credit, will you?
I can't now.
Top manager, just say it. He's
Let
top
him
manager.
still fight for the same size as Ilias.
Nah, he's not, man. He's tall.
Ilias is taller than Arteta.
Nah,
No, Arteta's taller. They met. They literally. I did a video. Both of them.
Nah, they're the same size.
All right, let's move on, man. We've been Arsenal for a while. Let's move on to today's game. Chelsea beat Newcastle 3-2 in a 5-goal thriller. Nicholas Jackson has now scored the same amount of Premier League goals for Chelsea as Andriy Shevchenko and Samuel Eto'o.
You know what? He's gonna come.
Don't do that. That's just
heavy hitters
that's
as well.
shameful.
Aldrich,
That's
Shevchenko.
disgusting.
And what? I'm guessing more than
disgusting.
Higuain also.
We only played for 6 months.
Yeah, maybe.
So, like, or 5
Chelsea are now.
only like 5 months.
Chelsea are now unbeaten in each of the last 30.
Fernando Torres.
Chelsea are now unbeaten in each of their last 38 Premier League home games in the month of March. So they're good in March. They
Stands
like
back to
March.
0-1, right?
Yeah, they're good in March. They don't lose home games in March.
Oh, you're wearing blue.
That's why it
you
starts
know
here
I'm
wearing blue. Cole Palmer is the first player to score and assist in 5 different Premier League matches this season. Both a goal and an assist in 5 games, 5 different games. First player in the Premier League to do that this season. Each of Isak's last 8 Premier League goals have either drawn Newcastle level or put them ahead. Always scoring an important goal.
Away.
Always scoring an important goal.
Away the lads.
Only 3 Newcastle players have scored home and away against Chelsea in the Premier League. Chelsea, Alan Shearer, Dwight Gale, and Alexander Isak.
Anthony Gordon was close.
Anthony Gordon.
Oh my
top
God! What happened to him? Where is he? Dwight
Gale, yeah.
Gale, yeah. Where is he,
I don't
fam?
even
He's
know.
playing in the championship.
Probably
He was
championship.
playing
Stoke. Is he at Stoke?
No, he's not Stoke.
Do you remember Dwight Gale?
Yeah, of course.
I forgot what team he was playing for.
Dwight Gale.
Is he at Stoke?
Is at
Or Rotherham?
Derby County.
Derby.
Derby County. Still
Add
knocking about.
me.
Still knocking about. 10 games this season. 0
What,
goals, 0
the
assists.
Rams?
Sola.
Derby County.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, but he's had a great career, man. He came from living non-league to Peterborough for a season in Crystal.
He did me and
Straight
Lee
to
a
Premier League.
favour still. Scored a brace. So you guys didn't win the league that year.
Yeah.
Oh my days, yes. Christian Bull.
That was
Christian
Suarez
Bull.
was balling.
Yeah.
Christian Bull.
great
How are you
Suarez.
3-0 up against Crystal Palace?
Yeah. That's mad.
That is nuts.
I'll never forget that
Man,
one.
Last
That
10
one.
minutes as well.
That for me, that lost us the league.
I always say that. People
Not
talk
the Chelsea
People
game.
talk about Gerrard slip, but it was the Crystal Palace game.
That
Yeah.
lost us the league. Yeah.
Christian
No,
Bull.
but the fact that they obviously Chelsea game was a weakened Chelsea side as well.
Shall I tell you a fun
Something
fact
like
about the Crystal Palace game?
Mm.
Shark was there.
Was you?
Yeah,
Was you
hot-
working?
Hot chocolate second half as well.
Was you working or something?
Oh no, I was just there as a fan, man.
What fan?
London game, innit? So I was just there to watch.
Oh, was it?
Hate
You
watching.
wasn't like a steward or anything.
I just hate watching. You know me, bro.
Starkey's a madman, you know.
Nah, I'm joking. I love Liverpool. You know, bro. You know, but
Oh no, he does. He does. Like he said to me,
outside of
Can I say
Arsenal, any big team, I've always had soft spot for Liverpool because of Gerrard and all of that stuff. Raheem Sterling. All
he
that.
generally he does love to, like when he sang "You Never Walk Alone with Me."
We just
yesterday.
did a video of Liverpool.
Yeah.
It's on the channel now. Go watch it. I'm assuming if you already haven't seen it.
He
We just
sung-
did a video.
We both sung
After
"You
the
Never
pod
Walk
then.
Alone,"
I would never do that.
and he hugged me. And nearly, I thought, like,
I
I
would
Would
thought
you do one with my nerd?
I would never do that. Huh?
Would you do one with my nerd?
Same video?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
For sure. It's my job.
oh, that was elite though. That Liverpool.
I just
We
won't
had
wear, I just
so
don't
much
wear, I
fun.
just will never, I just
Liban.
won't wear the kit.
How much fun we had that day.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Like it was crazy, bro.
It was
yeah.
fun.
Should big
It
up
looked good.
Shanice, man.
Looked- I
That's
haven't-
my
I-
G,
Yes.
man.
I need to watch it as well. I can't
Shanice
say
is
I
Yeah, I
my
haven't
G.
watched it yet
but I
myself.
need to watch it, but
Look at these frauds, man.
Oh,
I need to watch it. I
So
never
like-
had a chance to watch it,
Your
man.
boy's doing videos with Allison and them man there. You know watching?
I saw the preview, but I'm gonna watch it.
Wow, man.
Also, it's Liverpool content, man. I don't want to.
No, it's not just Liverpool. They
SDS
banned.
content.
Yeah, but it's with Liverpool.
It's
That's
elite,
just
bro.
content.
It's elite.
Yeah, if it was Man United, I would have been like that. straight
No,
away.
no, this is elite.
I'd
They
watched
banned.
it. But I'm
And you
joking,
got a shout out as
I'm
well.
gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it.
You got a shout out as
I
well.
got a shout out?
Yeah. Joe
you probably-
Gomez
you
gave
probably-
you love still.
Yeah, so you're talking shit about me.
No,
as
no,
well.
he gave you
It's
love
crazy.
like without me mentioning your name. He said your name, bro. How can you not watch that?
Okay, he's trying to get me to watch it. Just say you want me to watch it, man.
He's going to watch it. Anyways, let's go back to Chelsea versus Liverpool. Newcastle. Here's Liverpool now. Chelsea versus Newcastle. Yeah, and one more fact. After 23 games, Cole Palmer has already provided more Premier League assists for Chelsea than Havertz did ever for Chelsea in 91 games. Yeah, literally, he's got 9. He's got 8. Cole Palmer has got 8 assists for Chelsea in 23 games. Havertz only managed 7 in his 91 games for Chelsea in the Premier League.
Elite.
So it's a great signing for them, obviously.
Big up.
Havertz found a better suit for him. Cole Palmer's been a great signing for Chelsea. But yeah, we'll talk about this game. But let's talk about Cole Palmer because we're on him. How good has he been? Did you guys?
know what?
I didn't expect this. I knew he was a good player.
Yeah.
19 goals and assists combined this season. 19 in his first season for Chelsea. First season as a starter in the Premier League football. Like Cole Palmer, everyone knew he was a good talent, right? Just a couple of years ago, he was playing for City's under 23s. You look at his frame, he's not very physical. You can see he's a technical player. He looks like he can, if he fills out a little bit, he'll be good. You look at I was genuinely looking at him as like a slightly better Emile Smith-Rowe when he first broke through. That's what I was looking at. I did not expect him to start in the Premier League team. And in his first season, in 24 games, have 11 goals and 8 assists. And be the main man.
City bugged. No, for real. City bugged. Like, it's just a shame that Chelsea's awful at the moment. Yeah. Because what he's been doing for this Chelsea team, unbelievable. And for me, he needs to be on that plane.
Yeah, that's a good
shout. Like, he needs to be on that plane, bro. Like, there's no question about that.
So who'd you drop out?
Being in the plane, it doesn't mean starting. Do you know what I mean?
I get it.
Do you know what I mean?
But I feel like his position, though, there's so many in that talent pool where
doing what he's doing, what he's done so far this season. It's not a small. It's not. Yeah.
Look at the names. Look at the names, man.
They're all doing bits as well.
They're all doing bits, but they will go on the plane. So why can't he go on the plane with them? Do you get it? Like he has to, bro. Like he's just
not unlimited seats on the plane.
There's
23 seats on the plane.
There's 23, but
26 now, no?
It's 26? I thought it was 23.
Before they changed.
World Cup was 26.
Okay, that's World Cup.
Suffolk's change. Suffolk's
If
change.
it's 26, then
Yeah, Suffolk's change. But like, for example, Maddison, good first half of the season. Yeah,
he got injured.
Agree. He got injured.
And he's back now. He's already scored.
He scored. But Palmer has been consistent from August till now. Do you know?
This international break's gonna be
for me. He has to go on
to pick a lot of players who are fringe players.
And he was there
like
today.
Kobe Mino's another one. These players need to go to this international break and see.
I'd rather take Kobe Mino than Cole Palmer.
No, see now you're buzzing.
On the plane.
Yeah, in that position.
Because I don't think that England don't have a Kobe Mino profile.
But again,
whereas England have got quite a few Cole Palmer profiles.
For me, anyway, he's been
for me, it's like not Ollie Watkins, but like how like Ollie Watkins is putting up outrageous numbers. Obviously, I know he's going to get on a plane.
Yeah, he's going.
But if he were to put higher numbers than Harry Kane will still start.
But Harry Kane's been doing a mad thing.
It's not like
he's been doing nothing. What was it? 30 goals? He's on 30 Bundesliga.
26 goal involvements. Way better than Maddison and stuff, but
I don't know if Maddison will even get on the plane. Even though Maddison,
if Spurs get top 4, bro, it changes everything.
Cole Palmer needs to get on that.
It's crazy because we went from like saying England don't really have too many midfield options to now there's so many they could pick from. Even Curtis Jones is another shout.
Yeah.
In
Harvey Elliott's been very good.
Harvey Elliott, yeah. There's so many.
It's a shame that they all play like on the right hand
side. And he's another one that's playing where Cole Palmer's playing. Harvey Elliott's another one that's playing where Cole Palmer's playing. That's playing where Saka's playing.
But then sometimes it's good to have these options, fam. You got options. You got options. Don't pick players that are not been playing, and it's just what I'm trying to say. You got players that are English that's been banging this season.
That's Gareth Southgate though. Harry Maguire.
But that's what I'm saying. Change it now, bro. Like, this is Gareth Southgate's last major tournament.
Jordan Henderson.
Hendo's back in Europe for a reason.
You know Ajax stink. So it's not like the ones where he's helped them. They stink.
That one clip would have gassed me as well.
Yeah, of course he's going.
Hendo's going.
That one clip we saw on Twitter, it gassed everyone, bro. That made me miss him.
Chasing the ball.
Yeah. That made me think, rah, I need that. But do you know,
Jurgen Klopp on the pitch, bro.
Harvey does that now, though.
Yeah, he does.
He's a triad. Harvey's a triad, man. He's a big triad, man.
Harvey's good.
Quality, not as in like he wants to, he wants to be that. Yeah. Only certain players have the aura where you can.
Liverpool fan as well.
He's a profile player. He's like the closest thing to
Liverpool man. He's not a Liverpool man.
He is a Liverpool man. He's supported him. That's what he's done.
Supported him. I thought he said like from Liverpool.
No. I'm saying Liverpool fan, like from the get.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying.
When I look at his profile, the way he plays football, he's quite like he's very similar to Phil Foden.
Half.
Oh, he's sound. He's technically sound.
Very similar. Like
Foden's different level,
style
but
of play.
Foden for me, he just glides, man. He just glides with the ball.
Foden's clear.
But then there's Cole Palmer,
but he's there.
Another one, Cole Palmer, who's very
that guy is silly. Yeah. You know the way he glides. You know who like the best glider for me in English football? One of the best gliders.
English player or
English player, but didn't really get that look in under Jack Wilshere. Amazing. No,
So
he
it's
is.
not Jack Wilshere.
It's not Jack Wilshere, but Jack Wilshere, the way like he was
glider.
Spanish.
Adam
But there
Lallana.
was someone. Nah.
Lallana was a
Good.
360 turn.
He's got
I
a
don't-
Pascal Gross
I
back.
don't think you'll
unbelievable.
get
Even
mine.
though it's his
I don't
back.
think
I'm
you'll
trying to
get.
think. We're trying to guess.
Yeah, I don't
So
think
he's
you'll
English
get.
player, yeah.
English player. If you saw him on road, you probably wouldn't care. Do you get it? Like you wouldn't care if you saw him on road, like especially the band. Not what you as well.
He's a-
Nobody
he was a
cared. But
glider.
for me, he's a glider, crazy glider. Like he remind me of the way he glides, like Iniesta, bro. Like I'm being like that's look what I'm saying.
trying
to
to
you.
guess.
So you're saying
Trying to guess.
glides on this current Liverpool team?
Glides.
No,
No.
English player.
English player
Former.
doesn't play no more.
Yeah.
Has
But
he
like-
played for
Oh,
England?
Joko.
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
No,
no.
Joko's crazy. But I'm
He's
saying
never played for England.
I don't think he's played for England. If he has, maybe
English
two
player,
apps, but
yeah.
like
So it's anyone.
It's not. I don't think so. It's not a big name.
yeah,
per
it's
se,
not
if
a
you see him on
big.
the
It's
streets,
not
so
a big
it's like
name.
that.
Yeah, Shark's got more followers.
Well, he glides. Well,
Okay.
when
No, facts. Like
No,
you get
so this is an English player in the past you're talking about.
in the
yeah?
past. He's English in the past.
Premier League.
Premier League currently playing. Currently, the team he played for are currently in a relegation battle. We don't know if they're gonna get relegated or not, but they're in that battle.
So it's definitely not Notts Forest.
I'm
It's
just saying this.
definitely-
It's Everton.
Ross Barkley.
Nah.
What?
That's a good one.
No.
He's a former player. He's not playing now.
Oh, he's not. Oh, he's not.
Everton.
Leon Osman.
Yeah.
It's not Leon Osman.
It is.
It's not
It
Leon
is.
Osman.
It's
He's not a
Leon Osman,
glider.
bro. He is a
But
glider.
he did play for England.
Bro, yeah, but he didn't play.
He's Somali.
Leon Osman's not-
Is he?
He's
He's
Somali
Somali,
as well.
bro.
So why are you trying to claim him? Are you being serious?
Nah,
No,
So
no,
now the
he's
gliding team, Somalia are good at gliding when it comes to ball.
He's got a Somali
Yeah,
grandparent.
yeah,
Somali.
him the way he used to
But I
glide.
was expecting that also.
No, yeah, but no.
Let's just put a random name in there.
But fam, look at clips of Leon
it's good
Osman,
player, it's
bro.
good player.
Like he was
You know,
a glider,
you know,
like
used to be that
crazy,
You know,
bro.
used to be a
Yeah.
glider. That
Yeah.
Michael Johnson from Man
Oh,
City.
Academy.
Yeah.
He was a glider still.
Where is he as well?
He retired early, bro.
retired.
Yeah, what about 21 or something?
Yeah.
I don't know how
Yeah,
it is.
he's mad young, but he
Reminds you a
retired
lot of
He
Kevin
had
De
a lot
Bruyne.
of field
Do you know who was gonna?
going
Do you know who I really liked as well? But they retired early due to injury.
Dean Ashton.
Dean Ashton.
early. Everyone loves you.
I don't know if you're actually capping or just
Fam.
he didn't have one name in his head.
No.
He said, "Yeah, I'm taking this."
2006
Yeah.
FA Cup
Do you
final.
know who I used to love?
Who?
God.
That had to end there. Also, it didn't work out towards the end of their career as well.
Who?
Owen Hargreaves. Owen
Yeah, phenomenal
Hargreaves
player.
Man
was
City legend.
He's the answer to
Incredible.
England's golden generation, man.
He was incredible.
Do you know one?
incredible.
Alright,
Huh?
cool.
Oh my character.
No, but
Do you know
he
one?
was
No,
like the
Owen
DM,
Har-
DM,
he was
DM.
incredible, bro.
Hargreaves.
He was like it's like having a foreign player in the England team.
He was
like
a foreign
Lias, though.
He was a
He was
foreign player.
but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he was a
it's
foreign
cheat
player.
code. It was
He
a
was
cheat code.
Canadian.
Like,
He was
Who's
just
one
Canadian
footballer?
German.
Canadian and German.
Lias, bro. I told
He
Who's
played
one
for England.
footballer that you
Incredible.
wish they tried? Because they didn't try, but you saw the talent. I was
Ravel.
crazy.
From Morrison.
Is your one Morrison? Yeah.
It's
That
not
you
Garrett,
wish-
but
Nah, but
You wish they tried.
I don't wish
because
he didn't play for Arsenal, but
Yeah.
I'm saying like
a
that's
player
what-
that you
I know
know
he's a
they
diehard
didn't
Arsenal
try, but they were crazy. Like these are the type of footballers I love watching because it's
Yeah,
just
there's
like,
so many of them.
There's
Yeah,
many,
to rap.
Adele to rap.
yeah.
I told Tarak. I don't know. He did.
For me,
he
it's
did-
more-
My
no, but
guy, he was crazy,
He
but
did salvage his
Edgewell
career,
Road,
though.
didn't it?
He did salvage his career.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
He
Alright.
did really well at Benfica.
Nah, him, mate.
still.
What got
Yeah, he
Spurs
did really
didn't
well at
work.
Benfica.
But we are getting sidetracked, and I know a lot of Chelsea fans are like, "Oh, you never really speak about us." So let's speak about Chelsea. They got a win, all right, and they are undefeated at home in the month of March for a very long time now, years and years and years and years.
I
and
watched the
years.
game as well. It was a good game.
Yeah, we watched. A few of us watched the game here in the studio before we filmed.
I was impressed with Chelsea, you know.
Kukurea started. He was back. You know, looking at the team.
He got moved to.
Yeah, he came
He
back.
got moved to. He came back. Murphy said, "Hello, my friend."
But yeah, he came back.
But then, for me, he's the reason why Almiron switched sides as well.
Yeah.
Almiron couldn't hack him. But then, to be honest, both Chelsea's fullbacks, they were good.
Yeah, I mean, listen,
They
they're
were.
good.
Gusto,
So-
especially, he was on road today, man.
I like Gusto, man.
Mudryk
He's
goal.
probably been the signing of the season for
Mudryk's goal.
for Chelsea this year.
Mudryk's goal.
Mudryk-
Murphy's
Mudryk's
goal.
incredible.
Ridiculous.
Even Isaac's, technically, Isaac's goal.
Yeah,
That's quality.
beautiful finish, beautiful goal. Jackson even scored. It was a game.
Yeah,
it was,
even Jackson's goal
it
was
was,
nice.
it was a game. It was good. It was a game of good goals. But
Even
yeah.
Jackson's goal was nice.
bro, it was a game of good goals, and it was an entertaining game. It was a 5-goal
You
thriller.
know what I
mean,
like about Pochettino?
What?
Regardless of what happened during the game, he still tried to play his football. For like the first 25 minutes, they've tried to play the pass the ball to the keeper. Like, the keeper starts with it, passes from the back.
Yeah.
The amount of times they were just hoofing it straight afterwards, like getting dispossessed, little half chances here and there. But he just continued it, and I was like, you know what? I'll give him massive credit.
No, I like Pochettino, and I always feel like he gets unfairly criticised. I think when you look at his time as a manager, he did an incredible job at Southampton. Moved on to Tottenham. Yeah, it's okay.
Go on.
Moved on to Tottenham, and then did an incredible job there. Got them to a Champions League final. Got them probably their best ever seasons in the Premier League era.
Right, second place.
Yeah, second place. So he done an incredible job. Transformed that club.
Put the pressure on.
While he was there, yeah, they put the pressure on. Yeah, and they played some of the best football under Pochettino. He then went to PSG, and he managed to do everything that any other manager has ever done at PSG during this Qatari
He
era.
won the league though.
Hmm?
The Poch won the league
What do you mean?
in France.
He did win the trophy. I think he did win the
Did
league.
he win the league in France?
I think he did win the league. Yeah, so he won the league there.
So what you think at Chelsea now? He can't do anything to save them, or do you think?
His time's done.
I don't think he
what I'm
can.
saying
His
is,
time's
what I'm
done.
saying
Yeah.
is like everywhere he's been, I feel like he's done a good job. Of course, the PSG, I think what stained him was that obviously with the situation with Messi, him being Argentinian, falling out with Messi.
Yep.
Obviously, it's not going to go down with not just PSG fans, but also Messi fans in general.
Not even Messi,
So that
world-
kind of stained him.
World
Yeah, world
fans.
fan,
Because
yeah.
no one's ever. Messi's never looked bad in front of any manager.
yeah.
He's been through so many.
That's what I'm saying, but that's what stained him. And then obviously coming into Chelsea, I feel like it's a bit harsh. You're coming into a team where players have been thrown at you. Yeah, you've been thrown all these players and been told make something happen in your first season, and you know that the team has gone through turmoil the previous season, and now you're being asked to basically do a job that's realistically a difficult job. Let's be real. Any manager coming into Chelsea this season would have had a tough time. You know, he's still figuring out his players. People could say, yeah, but he's had enough time. Yes, but then at the same time, it's not like it's 3-4 players. It's like a whole entire new squad. So I said in the start of the season anyway, like for me, this season, I wouldn't really judge Pochettino on this season. It's more him trying to figure out what is working, what isn't working, what players can I rely on, which one I can't rely on, and which ones I need to get rid of, and what I need to bring in. And I think next season I'll scrutinize him way more than this season. Because this season, Potter came in last season. You saw what happened to Potter. Stamford Bridge, you talk about the pitch being too big. That's a tiny stadium. Now it was too big. That's a tiny one. That's a tiny one.
True.
You see how tight it is to get out of there. You know what I mean? Strong gets stuck in there. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? So it's a tiny. And he got. It's hard to get lost in that stadium. I'll be real. And he got lost. Do you know what I mean? So Pochettino, you have to give him like at least give him some sort of.
This, you know, for you, this is ride the storm, Pochettino.
It's a bit of a ride.
If you were a Spurs
fan, would you ride a Storm?
It's ride the storm.
I would ride a storm.
Listen, the thing is, it's
But
not really a
I can
storm
but
because
it's not
now
really a storm
they're
though
having a
either,
good couple
yeah.
months right now. Literally since the start of February, they haven't lost a league game.
Yeah.
I don't think
The only game they lost is the FA Cup,
But you know,
the Carabao Cup final.
you know
You
what-
see that there is progression.
Of course, they haven't lost a game.
There is progression.
You know
That's
what
like,
messes up
yeah.
Pochettino for me? It's his mentality. It's what he says to the press. That doesn't go well with Chelsea fans.
Yeah.
There's always the lack of effort because
Sounds like he don't want to be there, does it?
Yeah, it's not even that. It's like the last comment he said regarding Eddie Howe. He goes, "Do you see the way Newcastle back Eddie Howe?
Yeah.
I wish I had that at Chelsea." You don't say that. You don't say that coming out.
Doesn't
of
fill
a
the
break.
fans
Don't,
with confidence,
because you got to fill them with confidence. Fill them with some sort of style of football or whatever they're playing. But and another thing that I find that he lacks, it's his in-game substitutions. I don't think he reads the game that well.
Yeah, I agree
especially
as well.
from a winning position.
Yeah.
There's so many games like us where they were beating us 2-0.
Yep.
After Man City, you guys went to the final where he came out
They
and
should've
said
won that game.
I was playing for penalties.
Yeah.
What kind of mentality? That's a loser mentality. And you're going to an establishment, a club that's known as pure winners. They're impatient people. They've kind of now starting to understand. It's a process. It's a time.
Exactly.
But they've got to have the right person and the right system to
help
give them
them
that
believe.
to help them believe.
Yeah, I get what
and
you
that's
mean.
the thing.
Even at the very worst, when because Chelsea had seasons at their best when they're winning. They had seasons where they were still finishing 8th. They always had an off season. 10th, second manager, 8th, second manager, 6th, but they won the Champions League. They weren't having perfect seasons when they were even winning. But stuff. What it was is then they still had. I believe in Roman. Yeah. Or well, if it's not the manager, it's the owner because they're like Roman's gonna get us a new manager. We're gonna win something. Now, like you said, they haven't got anyone to trust in. Not a manager or the owner.
The owners, yeah.
You know, so they don't have anyone.
Or even the players.
All the players, exactly. They don't have anyone.
Because there's games that they play games
big
lost.
names where it's like, sometimes the players manage themselves.
Yeah.
Drogba would drag them. John Terry would drag them. Lampard, their leadership group was massive. Chelsea had a squad full of captains.
Yeah.
Then, obviously, like I said, then they had big characters, managers over the time.
Yeah.
They had the Mourinhos, they had the Ancelottis, they had you know, maybe not Gus Hiddink or something like that. Or, not even Gus Hiddink.
I know Avram Grant.
Avram Grant.
Yeah.
Maybe not Avram Grant. I've heard the stories about Avram Grant. John and Mikkel's podcast about he was just pure vibes. But they had like big characters as managers, big characters as players, and also their owner was one of the biggest characters of them all. Like, he's there every game, stood there. Do you know what I mean? And the camera would always cut to Roman
because he was a fan of the club.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So they've lost all of that, and.
Who do Chelsea fans believe in?
No one.
Because
not any of the players.
It's disjointed right now.
Any of the players.
They looked at obviously the owner at the time.
No.
Then they looked at the manager. Then they looked at the players.
Mm-hmm.
There's no one they can look and go, you know what? They don't care about Todd Bowley and Iqbali. Whatever
They don't believe.
They don't believe in Pochettino.
Yeah.
And they don't believe in the only players that they believe in is the common youths.
Cole Palmer.
Yeah. It's Cole Palmer and Reece James. But Reece James, he's not
I
fit.
think they've lost faith.
So now it's like,
they lost faith.
Yeah, now it's like, what do I do? Like, who do I believe in? That you used to have Gallagher. He's a Chelsea lad, but he's not a fan favorite. There, Colwell, I don't know what's wrong with him.
It's literally Cole Palmer.
Yeah,
even Thiago Silva, who doesn't play anymore. Do you know what I mean? Who's the leader? I mean, it is a big issue.
Silva, maybe.
It is but he doesn't even play anymore.
He's 39 as well.
It is a big issue at Chelsea, but also on the flip side, they got the win today. They are on league-wise, anyways, great form. Well, great-ish. They've obviously undefeated so far.
How far are they from United?
To be fair, this game was big against Newcastle because like the Spurs Villa game is kind of like a 6-pointer because now they're a point behind Newcastle, but they have a game in hand over them. So if all goes well there, and they're a game in hand over Wolves and Brighton as well, so all goes well there. Chelsea, if they win the game, they can jump up now to like 8th, which will put them
not far from conference.
4 points from United. Yeah,
that's not bad.
Yeah, 4 points, maybe
United got
maybe
five
points from United. So listen, they're on good form. They're picking up form for sure. They got a good win here. They had a scare at the end when Murphy scored a screamer.
Oh my days!
But it just smacked it in. But they dealt with the game well. Newcastle, on the other hand,
that's a conversation, man.
This team that finished in Champions League spot last season. Now they might end up in the bottom half of the season of the team Premier League. They're literally in 10th right now. But like I said, Chelsea have a game in hand over them. What's going on over there?
I don't understand. Do they have the investment stuff? Like, I swear they have
FFP
they got
problems,
the money. Do you get?
But
Eddie Howe needs to go.
This fixture, it's not like they lack talent. They had Isaac, they had Bruno Guimaraes, they had Joe Willock, they had Longstaff. I think every player on that pitch was pivotal for them. Besides, obviously, Livramento was pivotal for them in the sense of like what they had last year. I know they added Gordon. Is Gordon came this season? I lie. Was it last season?
I think did it come in the middle of last season? He came before. It was here before.
Yeah, I'm coming from like
January,
a lot like
January last season.
Their front three. We've seen Gordon, Isaac, Almiron. We've seen them. We've seen the midfield of Willock, Longstaff, and thing, and we've seen the back line of whatever they have. The only thing is Dubravka, but Dubravka's been at Newcastle before, innit? So it's not like a team. It's not like Bournemouth like a couple months ago where they fielded kids. This is a start. Like this is a good level Newcastle squad, a good Newcastle 11 that can do damage.
Yep.
But I generally don't know if they've lost hope in the manager. They've lost hope within themselves.
There's no consistency.
They're just looking for something else.
Yeah, because they just beat Wolves 3-0.
Yeah.
And the previous game, but then obviously they lost to Arsenal 4-1, which happens. It's fine. But then they'll get a good result and then a bad result. A good result and a bad result. That 4-4 against Luton was a bad one for them.
Yeah.
And they were losing that game at home as well.
Smoked by Aston Villa. Oh no, Aston Villa. They smoked Aston Villa, right?
Aston
Villa played them at home.
That was the start of the season, though.
No, Aston Villa played them at home not too long ago.
Oh yeah, they beat Villa away. Yeah, 3-1. Villa's been having a bad home.
No, didn't they beat
Newcastle
Villa?
won.
No, Newcastle. No, Villa beat Newcastle. No,
early in the season.
No.
Just recently.
Newcastle beat Villa.
Beat Villa 3-1.
Huh?
Newcastle beat Villa at Villa Park.
No way.
The 30th of January.
So what I?
Yeah. And at the start of the season, it was the high scoring game where Villa smoked Newcastle.
I thought Villa beat Newcastle.
At the start of the season, they did. When Tonali scored the first goal of the game.
No. Newcastle beat Villa.
Yeah,
at St James's, 5-1.
Yeah.
No, Newcastle beat Villa. 5-1.
That's what I'm saying. Didn't Villa beat Newcastle?
Diaby scored.
Did Villa beat Newcastle at Villa Park?
No, Newcastle beat Villa 3-1.
Okay.
I think so. They've done a double over them.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
No, this whole time I thought Villa did it. Yeah.
Double, yeah.
Shaw scored a double. Yeah, this was the start of 30th of January. But yeah, they've been having like weird results. It's like up and down results. Eddie Howe, you mentioned you think?
Yeah, Ed needs to go, man.
You reckon?
Ez needs to go.
The
Yeah.
thing is, they got tough games. now.
Nah,
No,
man,
100%. He needs to go. Like, okay, you got him to the Champions League this season.
So he doesn't get a free season.
No, I don't think so. If they want to
ruthless.
change, because they got
That's
money,
unfair, man.
they got money
That's
now.
coming from me.
That's coming from
That's
you.
coming from me.
You don't
What-
like
what-
anyhow.
I think though he's.
They got-
I'm with Fu still. I think
They
he's
got
done,
money now,
He's
yeah.
done what he's needed to do.
Yeah.
Up until this
But did he though? Because he didn't have Tolali. He's had so many injuries.
They had a lot of
Yeah,
injuries.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
coming from,
yeah.
like,
The man,
you
do
don't
that
really-
again.
I can't really judge it off
Do
that.
that again.
Do what?
Like, I know what you're gonna say, the ceiling and stuff like
I
that.
think he's hit his ceiling with the team still.
Yeah, he has.
And I think now they need another manager that could come in and take that team to the
New
next
energy.
level.
Do you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
they
Where-
definitely.
yeah.
I think.
Where they want to play underneath the manager.
Yeah.
I
Do you
feel
know
like
what I
that's
mean? I
unfair
feel
on
like
him though.
I don't think it's unfair. I feel like
It is the
think it's
business of
unfair,
football.
man.
It's the
It's-
Premier
it's
League.
how
They
it
move
is.
like that.
Man.
just
It
how like
reminds me of what's his name?
Steve Bruce.
No.
No, like you remember when they got Steve Bruce?
Mark Hughes, and then they got Mancini.
Yeah. Oh, Man
It's
City.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
Mark
yeah.
Hughes done his job. He done what he needed to do, and it's like he hit his ceiling.
Yeah.
They brought in Mancini, someone that they felt like could is that winner that can get them to the next level, and he did.
And he
And I think
delivered
they
the
need
league.
something
Yeah,
like that. They need that kind of sort
They
of
do.
that next step. They need a manager that's gonna come in as someone that's a proven winner that can come into the team and be like, this
We're
is how-
serious.
this-
Would
yeah,
Would you
yeah.
say? Would you recommend like Jose Mourinho or
Oh,
something?
I would.
Yeah, yeah.
They
100%.
should run out Mourinho. I can't lie,
That's
because
what I'm
that
thinking,
team, their profile of players that they have, the type of team they have, the type of football that they play, that is a Jose Mourinho. That is a Jose Mourinho
Because
team.
really and truly,
That
they,
is a
they,
Jose
they,
Mourinho team.
with the investment and
Yeah.
stuff that they have, Newcastle United should be a project.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There should be a project, and to start that project, I think Jose Mourinho would be perfect.
But it's
just how
is
Man
Jose
City did with
Mourinho a
Mancini.
project man.
He's not a project.
That's
man,
the hardest
he's
thing.
Maybe in like, let's say we know Mourinho, like he's a 3-year man. Yeah, but in that 3 year,
He'll win
could-
silver.
He can get them from
Yeah,
being
yeah, and get
just
players in.
I mean,
a
Eddie Howe
top
took them to a
14.
League Cup final.
Yeah,
Huh?
Eddie Howe took them
To
to
the
the League Cup
final,
final
that's
and
good.
the Champions League spot.
Yeah.
They
That's
got
good,
Man
yeah,
City at the
yeah.
Etihad
But I
for
feel
the
like
FA Cup as well.
I feel like his job's done at Newcastle. I don't think there's any way where he can improve them or make them better. They just need a brand new manager, start a brand new project, get players in that Newcastle couldn't imagine. Underneath that manager, maybe Jose Mourinho, they can get these.
But
players,
wouldn't
bro.
that been
Just how
better?
like when City took how they started their thing and
Yeah.
got in the players that they needed to get in, and it's like, I would never imagine that player at City, you know, but
Yeah.
they got them because they got
But
this
that's
now.
different though, because
Also-
Mark Hughes and Mark Hughes was making Champions League football, and then Mancini took over. So he put him in the right place.
Yeah, that's what I'm
If you were to get rid of Eddie Howe, it would have been better doing it last year, going into the Champions League.
No, I feel like
No,
because
but
you
I-
like
Because
what
now it's
Sharky
like
said.
if I finish eighth, ninth, and I
Yeah.
get rid of the job,
yeah.
they've got financial
It happened
problems.
to Alan Pardew, bro.
No, but I think you know why I say that as well. Though I think with obviously Mourinho coming in, like this season, they had to let Eddie Howe to because of the fact that he
Got them
that was-
Champions. No, but
that was an
it's,
achievement and
no.
it's only
Morally,
right.
it's
It's
right.
right, it's
But
right.
in terms of like I said,
Yeah.
Mark Hughes, Mancini,
Yeah.
it's like they've sustained
It's
Champions
sustained-
League,
yeah, yeah,
Champions
yeah,
League
yeah,
football.
yeah.
So it's easy to find a replacement because I'm already playing at the top level.
Yeah,
With
I don't think Mark
Newcastle-
Hughes got them Champions League football.
Did he not get in Champions League
I don't
football?
know if he did still.
What, Man City?
Man City, no.
I don't know if he did. I think Tottenham beat them too.
Did he?
But they were close. They were always in and around at that point.
Okay.
But they almost did. It was like we're there, but we're not there yet. Kind
Yeah,
of thing, innit?
I mean, listen,
But, yeah.
the future of Newcastle is going to be interesting to see.
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to see Mourinho back in the Premier League, and I
It's
think
exciting.
a club as big as Newcastle, a footballing city as big as Newcastle.
Perfect match
This
made in
will be a
heaven.
great match,
I don't want Eddie Howe sacked like this. I'll be real. I want
Leave
Eddie
it a
Howe.
while, leave
I
it a while.
personally want Eddie Howe
It's gotta
sacked
be
when
done.
his full team stacked. He's got no injury. There's no complaints. Like you just crap, get sacked. This I'm looking. I'm like, he's already done. I'm not trying to kick him again.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Like that, this season's done. He's still in the FA Cup. You know, they've still got things to focus on. They can still push for the Conference League spot or whatever.
Yeah.
Next season, he's got regroup and everything. I think he deserves another season. I think football's too volatile now. People get sacked all the time. But let's move on because we still have a few more games to cover. But like we've tested before on SDS, we're going to do some when we get to this stage of the roundup. We're going to cover games a bit quicker and snappier. We're going to say some facts, say some points about each game, and I'm going to throw some questions to you guys, and then see how much we can
Fusey
get
answer
covered
them.
and move on. But before we do that, we do have another big-ish club, Man United.
Biggest club, yeah.
Yeah, Man United played at home against Everton. They won 2-0. You did a double over Everton this season. Congratulations. 2 penalties. Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford both got a penalty each. Garnacho got man of the match.
Yeah.
This is a team that scored a bicycle kick against. So,
Yeah, I did.
you know, 2-0.
One of my favorite clubs.
Yeah, amazing club. Bruno Fernandes has created more chances. Nico was at the game. United announced Nico on the Instagram. See it?
Oh, I did
On
see that.
United's Instagram page.
Oh, I did see that.
You see it?
beautiful.
Look, check.
Oh, did they actually?
Yeah, short-term deal.
Number 7.
Number 7, man. He's got
Oh,
number 7
shit.
shirt. Yeah, man. Who's number 7 now? Mount. But it's Nicholas now.
Mount.
Yeah, go on, man.
But
That's
you might as
crazy,
well have that now because my brother's not even there anyway. Oh, that's
man.
crazy.
Yeah, go on United's page, man.
Oh, that is so sick.
Yeah,
And
United.
with Rio as well.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that is sick. That is
So,
so sick.
how do you feel about that?
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's a
I'm
good
happy
signing
for
for your
Nico.
club.
Nah, impossible. He's awful. I'll be real.
You can't
I
save
don't
the
ever
club.
want to see him touch the ball. Yeah.
To be honest, you've had
If he's been signed for
You've had
content,
Weghorst up
love,
front.
I love that for him. But if he's been signed to play a ball, don't ever want to see him. To be there though, he might do alright on the right side.
Shall I tell you one thing though? Shall I tell you one thing that's guaranteed?
Uh.
It will get more minutes than Amad Diallo.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? Let's start there because he just recently deactivated Instagram.
Yeah.
And I was causing a bit of a
No, it's
stir.
even
No,
worse.
no, he-
No, worse.
he
He
took out-
deleted all
archived.
Man United pictures.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's what I saw. So he took out the United pictures first,
Yeah.
and then he deleted his Instagram. But he said he deactivated it, which is a good enough reason to focus on Ramadan. He said, "There's nothing wrong what I did. It's a hold him up for me, and social media is a place where they're bad."
Well, why do you have to delete the Man United
But
pictures?
that's
Yeah, that's the thing. That's a crazy.
I like that he used Ramadan as a scapegoat.
You use Ramadan as well. You're a bad G.
If he came out and said, because we got devils on our shirts and I didn't want that promotion
Maybe
from
he
Ramadan.
should have said that. He should have said that.
Yeah, but why is he not playing enough?
That bold
Well, at
brother.
all.
You're asking the wrong person the
I
question.
just hate
bro.
bold people. I just hate bold people.
unused
to
sub.
be sitting here right here.
I wish.
You need to tell him sitting here and you can
He's
ask
got
him
Houghton.
why you not play because no one has the answers really. No
Literally.
one has the answers, bro. I could sit here and speculate, but the matter of fact, if you're not playing him, it means you don't fancy him.
It's the manager.
It's something. It must be
He's not
training,
right,
man.
Yeah,
No,
he
it must be
I just
training,
don't-
man.
I just don't think
he destroys
thinks-
young
I just
men,
don't I just feel like he just doesn't think
young men from the hood.
He's a what do you call it? He's a player that he can rely on.
Before I used to be like, you know what? It's the injuries.
Mm.
That's what the hindrance was with him. But he's fairly been fit. Like, I remember there was a period in January where he didn't go play for Ivory Coast in AFCON
Yeah,
to focus on
Man United. Yeah.
Man United. And look,
Yeah,
that's a mistake because they won it back home.
yeah, they did. Yeah,
And he just sat playing 27 minutes of football.
yeah.
Yeah, and but the player who is playing in Diallo's favourite position is Garnacho. Obviously, Garnacho is the first ever player to win 2 penalties in the Premier League game for Man United.
Ever?
Yeah,
That's a
Man
crazy
United,
stat.
Yeah, I
Okay.
thought I would with the
Sir
tricky,
Alex Aaron with so many pens.
with the tricky players you've had like the Luis Nanni's, the Cristiano
Nanni's, yeah.
Ronaldo's. As far as none of them have
No,
won
he
2
won 2
penalties in the same game. Like
Yeah,
Garnacho's
that's
first
crazy.
one to win 2 penalties in the same game.
And it
for
was
Man
2
United.
clear-cut penalties, by the way, as well.
Yeah.
Nanni's.
Yeah.
And why'd you switch to takers?
Confidence booster.
I don't know. They just probably wanted to give. It was not a confidence booster.
Yeah,
They scored an
no.
absolute thunderbolt against City the last weekend.
No,
He
confidence
didn't need
booster.
any, and he's been playing well.
No,
Let's be
confidence
real.
booster.
Yeah, exactly.
Every
Why,
season he's
yeah,
been
but is
playing
that
well.
Bruno being a good captain?
I think just Bruno just wanted him to get up his numbers. Maybe I don't know. Maybe
But
he's-
Bruno, surely you could tell Bruno's
Yeah,
not like
yeah.
his numbers up.
Yeah, get his numbers up, but it's not a confidence.
Why
thing,
did Bruno
though.
just
Confidence
get
is
his
more like, oh, you're not playing well. I'll give you a goal.
Bruno, so wait, Bruno was playing up front.
He plays in like 2-3 positions in that.
Yeah.
game.
Scheme, man, bro.
but,
Free Bruno, man. Well, that's my boy, man.
But no, I'm talking about in terms of the actual performance in the team, though. Again, it was a mid performance. Let's be real.
Can we talk about your boy,
Who?
Casemiro?
Wow,
My bad.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I know his legs are gone. We have this conversation like every single week.
It's not necessary for me. It's not
Last
necessarily
season-
legs.
last
I don't
season,
mind
no,
legs.
last season was
I don't mind legs.
Yeah.
It's just when he receives the ball, like he's one of the main reasons Eric Ten Hag can't really play his football.
100%.
And with Eric Ten Hag as well, he's
Yeah.
looking at it going, I need him to sit next to Kobe.
Yeah,
But I really don't want to sit next to Kobe. I don't trust Scott McTominay.
yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with Ericsson because
Ericsson,
Ericsson ain't got legs himself.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
what I'm saying.
like
His options are very limited, and Amrabat's been below average
Oh.
this season since he's arrived.
And he's got-
average at best.
got
If
hair?
anything.
No, it's just
But
violence. It's just
It's mad
ruining
because
United,
Casemiro's,
bro.
he's playing next to a 18-year-old kid, and see someone that's won 5 Champions Leagues. Yeah, one of the best midfielders of his generation, and he looks like the inexperienced one. it's you know how mental that is.
Yep.
He looks like the inexperienced one, so it's crazy. I just feel like Casemiro's time. I
it's
think
done. No, it's done. It's done. Let's
He's
just
beyond-
say it
he's
as
done.
it is.
As
It's
a
done.
footballer
He's
or
gone
United?
No, not as a footballer. He could go Brazil.
No, he could
He
go
could Saudi
Brazil,
Arabia.
but like in terms of
India.
him playing being at his
Competitive.
best, I think he's past his
But
prime.
you lot are just aging a lot of people.
Yeah. So like I said, bro, the squad itself, the squad is
He's like, you know, it's like 30, 31 Casemiro. So he's not like 32. Yeah, he's not.
He should still be. He looks sluggish and heavy, but he shouldn't be.
No, but why?
He shouldn't
I
be
don't
like
blame
that
it,
at that
but
age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At
But
31,
performance
32, you
is-
should
yeah.
still be able to
Yeah, but Fabinho was
Get the
same
job
as well,
done.
though. Fabinho
Yeah.
had 31, 32. Was
Yeah,
falling
I've seen
off
that.
as
Yeah,
well.
but look how many games he's been playing. Do you know
So
what
how
I
many
mean?
games does
Nah,
Casemiro
but
have?
that
What about Casemiro? Played
Like, we were-
rock and roll
I-
football. That's gonna take a lot.
Yeah, we was
But then
on
look at the
running.
football that Real Madrid were playing over
No,
the
no,
years.
no.
Nah,
But
he had
that's-
Cruz and
no,
Modric
it's
next to
calm.
No, but I'm saying like the
Cruz and Rodri.
Bro, tell you when you're playing at Real Madrid for that, like, and they're that competitive for that many years,
And
you're
Porto as
fighting
well.
for all trophies on all fronts, and you're playing week to week out.
It's not tiring. It's enjoyable.
It still takes a toll on your body, bro.
No, not in Madrid.
Yeah, but you're saying that so Fabinho wasn't enjoying his football. Is that what you're saying?
No, he was, but it was just intensity. It was
Madrid
just
dominated.
high.
But it's rock and roll football.
Our one was
They
rock and
dominated
roll.
that team.
Have you gone to a rock and roll
finals.
concert? Have you gone to a rock and roll
Two finals
concert?
as well, huh?
Have you gone to a rock and roll concert? Have you gone on YouTube?
Nah, bro, I don't do that.
Exactly.
No, but in terms of, okay, but talk
But
about
you
the
lot-
performance.
I'm saying-
of the team.
Huh?
The performance on the team.
Of
In
your
general.
team.
Listen, you won the game 2-0.
Yeah.
They're not
both
happy,
penalties,
Sharks.
But
Yeah.
how was the game? Like,
Again, it was
It
a
was a
mid
pretty
performance.
balanced
It was
game.
it's a mid performance. I have to be keeping.
No,
it
I'm not
it's a-
laughing at that.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's a
laughing- I
mid-
know he's mid.
Yeah, it's a mid performance. Obviously, we got the job done, and that's what the most important thing. We got 3 points.
Ride Storm.
But again, the performance is a reflection of the team. I feel like again, there's no cohesion. There's no like.
Is it just the team or is it the manager and the team?
Obviously,
Both, innit,
manager plays a part. But I was saying it today on Twitter. Like I feel like with Ten Hag, he's in two minds, and he's in a mind of I need results, but I also want to play the style of football I have played. But at the same time, he doesn't have the tools in the players that he's got in order to play the football. So he's like, I need results because I need to save my job. But at the same time, I need to play the football that I want to play. And you see that confusion on the pitch. You see that not everyone's in sync. You see there's huge gaps on the pitch. And again, it's a reflection of where we are as a club. It's a reflection of where we are in terms of our performances on the pitch. And again, it's just the same, another week, same story.
So we could have just loaded up episode of yours 2 months ago.
Bro, you could have. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like Ten Hag, his time is slowly coming to an end. And at the end of the day, as much as I would have liked him to be able to still build on whatever it is he's trying to build, results have to add up as well. The performances need to add up, and you need to give us something for us to be like, okay, we can at least put an argument for you to at least we need to be able to see something. And I remember we're not seeing anything. Obviously, there's still time for him to salvage something from this season, but I feel like even if he was to salvage, let's say top 4 and let's say the FA Cup, I don't think he'll stay beyond the summer. To be honest with you, because I think he's.
Is that due to Ineos and that already finding a successor, or was that?
Yeah, I think.
Or is his writing just on the wall already?
I think his writing is already on the wall. I just feel like Ineos obviously coming in as new people in charge. They're gonna
Bring their own man in it.
Bring their own man in, and at least if Ten Hag was doing well, then they would make that decision harder for him. But they're making that decision easier for them.
Is Aaron Ten Hag making it easier for the board to go? You know what?
Yeah,
I don't want to be the
100%.
manager.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, we're not going to pursue this guy.
Yeah.
Because with me, with regarding Aaron Ten Hag, as a Man United hater, if I know already, like say if I already know I'm leaving at the end of the season, like obviously like, if the writing's on the wall, this that, I will just be like, F this. I'm gonna just play my football. If that makes sense, like I'm gonna just
I don't think that's a good thing to do.
Even if you do results based, like as when Rooney came out and when they spoke about Louis van Gaal when he won the FA Cup, like the night before Louis van Gaal already knew he was getting the sack. Or was it on the day? Something I remember.
I think it was on either the night before.
I think his wife told him. Like, I remember
he knew on going into that game.
So you already knew what's going on. So you're in your mind, you're like, I could lose this game. It doesn't matter. I could win this game. It don't matter. Obviously, it looks nice on your CV and whatever, like this, that. But realistically, I'm not anticipating Liverpool. I mean, you guys to beat Liverpool at Old Trafford. Yeah, because I feel like just form-wise and like where we are at the season, like you guys have hit that stage where you're just waiting until the summer, basically. Whereas Liverpool,
we still have
like
something
you
to play
said,
for though.
Jurgen Klopp, the story still there. So for me, it's like I'd rather go out knowing that I've played my style of football because I'm gonna get paid. If he gets sacked, the next 2 years, the money he's still getting paid. That's how like Jose Mourinho and these man was getting paid from your club, and like with Chelsea managers.
I do feel like he does try to play his football. It's just
I don't think so, bro. Because every time I
think
watch,
it looks destroyed because he just doesn't have the players. I do see. Well, you see it. He's got Onana playing at the back. Onana plays it to the either the fullbacks or the centre backs. You can see that he is trying to play football from the back. He wants his team to win the ball as high up. You can see that what he's trying to do.
I do see him go long a lot though.
He does go long, but I think the long is sometimes him realizing, okay, we're making too many.
or is that just him being a coward?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say coward. I think it's him thinking, okay, we look like every time we try to play ball at the back, we look like we're gonna concede a goal. I don't want us to concede and lose control of the game. So let's just go long and avoid that. I think that's what it is. But again, it all comes down to the players that he's got available. If the players he's got available aren't able to do the job that he wants, it's always going to look bad and destroying. That's why we've got so much gaps in midfield, and that's why it's so easy for teams to attack us, because we're trying to play a high line with centre-backs that aren't capable of playing a high line.
Yeah, but
And do you know what I mean? So it's like they're sitting deep, the midfielders are too high up, and you've got this whole gap. So that's why every time people just run, they just run straight directly at the team. Every
But what I don't like regarding Man United, and especially Eric Ten Hag, and whatever you want to name it, Sharks, Food, Liban, what we've seen against Wolves has carried on to what was it, game week 28?
Yeah.
Yep.
Where exactly the same thing as you said, where Wolves are just running through your midfield.
100%.
They should have nicked it. But for me, it's regardless if you're in the bottom six, you're the top six. Whenever someone plays Man United, they always
get
look
chances.
the better team.
Always.
They always look like the better team.
Always.
I've never heard Liban this season, especially, or Abs or Lias, come out of the game and go, you know what? We actually play well. I think maybe Wolves away. I think
Chelsea home.
I remember Chelsea home. But remember, Chelsea had chances though.
Yeah.
I remember Molyneux.
Well, we played better than Chelsea though.
Yeah, way better.
Wolves
than
first half against Wolves, ridiculous.
And Molyneux away.
the
innit?
first half,
That's the best
But
football
that
I've
was
seen.
only one
Man
half
United.
though. The first half they were unbelievable.
Unreal. That's
They
when I
should've
was
scored
like, oh
8.
wow.
Yeah.
Like,
we had those spurts. We had those moments.
why
where
can we name? We're just naming
45 minutes of one game.
45 minutes and another one, and they've played 28 games plus the Champions League plus FA Cup and stuff like that, and they're not playing great teams. They're playing, like I said, you're playing the top side, you're playing the thing. So that's how I'm looking at it. I'm like, I blame the manager in that sense. There's injuries that mess him up.
Yeah.
But regardless if it's Luton Town or it's Everton,
We should
or
still
what,
be
they're
dominating
all
them.
still trying to play their football.
yeah.
It doesn't matter what manager it
It's
is.
like saying there's so much like gaps in your team where, like I was on the flip side saying Arsenal, where we have the least shots conceded because of how well we're shaped up.
Yeah.
You guys are shaped so badly to the point where
let
across
teams chances,
Europe's
yeah.
top 5 leagues, all top 5 leagues, and every single team in those top 5 leagues, the team who's conceded the most shots is Sheffield United, 501 shots. The second is Man United.
Yeah.
Across all of top 5 leagues, I'm talking about 20th place in France,
Yeah.
has conceded less shots than Man United. Out of all the top 5 leagues, you've conceded the second most shots. That's insane.
You know who deserves massive credit?
Yeah.
Onana.
For sure.
Because he's second in clean
That's the
sheets.
case.
Yeah, but to be fair, a lot of the shots are low quality shots. They're not like.
Of course, but I'm saying.
No, but if I'm
all of them.
Because even at Everton, like they on paper they had a lot of
Oh,
chances,
on
but-
paper here, Everton
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
There was a stat here. Everton had 23 shots against Man United.
Yeah, but
only against Wolves have they had more in a Premier League game without scoring.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, those a lot of the chances weren't clear cut.
Of course.
Yeah, they're like shots that weren't really threatening shots in it. But obviously they still count to the stats. We're still letting teams have chances.
Yeah.
But I think the Man United, they have a team full of mixed with too many different profiles, and he's trying to implement a style that obviously can't cater to all of them. Clearly.
But then don't you have to look at training?
Let me tell you,
Because you try build that.
try build it, yeah.
With 2 years, because it's not like it's his first year; it's his second year. So
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
had time with these players.
This is why I criticize him. His job was to, first season, you're trying to suss out the team, you're trying to figure out, you're trying to implement your style. It's your first season, you're trying to figure out which players you can rely on, which players are able to adapt to your system. Then you're meant to be bringing better players. You need to go into the market, identify players that you feel like are better players than the ones that you have, and you're meant to integrate them to improve the football that you're playing. That's where he's failed. He's had a mare in the market. Out of all his signings, maybe only one have actually done, like you could say, and that's Alessandro. You can argue. Maybe you can argue Casemiro for the first 6 months or 6 to 8 months, whatever it was. But even that's now looking like a flop. And when you're looking at irrespective of how long he's been here now, yeah. So it's only really Alessandro. Every other signing he's made hasn't lived up to it. You look at last summer, bro. He spent 50 million on Onana, which of course, that he is in terms of the style of play he wants to play, is definitely an improvement. But again, Onana's come with his own problems. Especially he pretty much cost us a Champions League.
He did.
So then you got 50 million on Mount.
Where is he?
You tell me. That's your boy. I don't know. You tell me where he's at. I don't know.
His shirt's behind you.
I don't know where he's at. So it's like, and also he went and brought an attacking midfielder when he knew he needed another DM, where he knew he needed another centre half. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? So his decision making in the market, he was so adamant on getting Mason Mount. And again, That's 50 million on a player that could have been spent elsewhere. It could have been spent on a striker. We could have gone when I got Harry Kane last summer. We could have got a DM. We could have got a centre back. Three different positions where we would have benefited a lot more from this season. He spent that. So the 50 million on Onana, the 50 million on Mason Mount, I think they were, looking back on it, they weren't the greatest of decisions in my opinion. And that money could have been spent elsewhere on actually improving their team with a centre half or centre back that would have benefit us way more this season. You could see in our midfield options limited. Centre backs where we're having to rely on 34-year-old Johnny Evans.
That's just unfortunate though.
It's unfortunate. It is unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate. Just came back recently. Yeah. You've seen the difference when he came back and then he went down again.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
The best thing to do is to get rid of him in summer.
100%.
One style.
Like I said to you,
I'm just recommending everyone sacks the managers. Eddie Howe get rid of him. Ten Hag get rid of him.
No. But
that's the problem. Like, everyone just says that.
Sharks, look what you said.
Easy answer.
Sharks, look, this is the easiest answer. But look what this guy said, bro.
What?
The second most shots in top 5 European league. That's mad.
Yeah.
First is Sheffield United, then is you guys. You got to get rid of this guy, fam. He's becoming.
I think I'd had 4 shots.
You need to get rid of him.
One on target.
But this is also like this is why I kind of sympathize with Ten Hag.
I don't.
Not one bit sympathize. Not one bit for me.
This is your downfall.
No, this is
you
why
was doing so well.
Right, Storm.
This is why. But this is why I sympathize with him as well, because it's like in those 2 years, you tell me a manager that's had to deal with the amount of stuff that he's had to deal with in those 2 years.
Well, I mean, we've seen the Oli interview.
There's so many.
It's a lot of things.
It's a lot of things that happen.
For me, it's
people don't understand. Man United, there's so much problems at the club. Obviously now it's hoping it's going to improve.
Yeah, but he didn't. He's telling me he walked in blind, bro. You know there's problems. He thought he could be Superman.
He didn't walk in blind, but I feel like with the media
he walked
pressure,
in. He saw what he saw. The quotes. He saw what Ragnick said. He saw what Oli went through. He saw all of this stuff. He saw what Mourinho said. He saw all of that.
All errors come to an end. Do you remember when you said?
And what's one of the main things he asked as well? One of the main things he wanted to control like the transfers.
This is why I can't save him, because I criticize him for that. Do you know what I mean? So,
but don't you criticize him for, like, as you're currently watching the Premier League? Like, if I looked at Ange in terms of like he's never managed like Udogie or these man. Like, he's got certain players playing. Mate Sarr was a fringe player last year. He's pivotal now. And then you're looking at like Andoni at Bournemouth. Yeah, 2 different levels.
Yeah.
But they both implemented their style and they've been at the job for like 7-8 months. That's the biggest frustration for me as a Man United. If I was a Man United fan,
the pressure of United.
Why can't people also admit that those players are just simply not good enough? Like,
that's
why
true.
can't we admit that Tottenham have better players than us? Why can't we?
I didn't know. I didn't know they did.
Why can't we admit that? I would say maybe 15 out of the 20 teams have a better midfield than us.
Do they though?
Do they do? I think they do. If you go through majority,
Luton's got better midfield than you guys.
Look at majority of everybody go through team by team.
Ross Barkley and
you would take their midfield over us. You look at Newcastle midfield, you take them over us. You look at Wolves midfield, you take them over us. Like, you can go through literally team by team.
It's just because they're performing better. That's why.
Yeah,
because they have a better system. They perform better.
But that's all I can go by.
They're playing more in unison. They're instructed better. But these players aren't better than Casemiro,
Eriksen, Mount, Fernandes.
You know
what I mean?
You got Fernandes. How many?
Look at the names you mentioned. These players are better than
Bruno,
these players.
Kobe, the rest of them are either deadwood or they're just not good enough.
I'm saying the same players that look like deadwood now. If things like change tomorrow, they will suddenly look like, oh my god.
Sharks, you know the best thing about that is,
of course,
the only 2 players he mentioned, Everton didn't sign.
Yeah, no, you're right.
That's the maddest thing.
That's what I'm saying to you. His recruitment.
Even McTominay's been half decent for you, man. Even though it's crap, but he's been half decent.
Says we're getting us the goals up top.
Where I come from?
I'm going to finish on this last point.
Go on.
With United, I feel like if the thing like Ten Hag, I have to also slightly be like, you know what? You still salvaged something last season.
Facts.
You could potentially salvage something this season. Mm-hmm. If you manage to do that, fair enough. You manage to salvage something, but I feel like United generally should be a lot lower in the table than what they actually are.
For sure.
And
look at everything we said about you guys. You know, 6th. And to be fair, I think you can sneak into the top 4.
But what's the argument at the start of the season?
Would you give credit to Ten Hag for that?
But what's the argument at the start of the season? We all predicted Man United to finish top 4.
Let him get top 4.
I can't look at someone. Yeah, bro. I can't look at someone where I predicted them to finish top 4. go through the madness and the roller coasters to end up finishing at top 4. It's what I expected.
There's a ways to finish top 4. If you sneak top 4, you still have a dead season.
No one ever finishes top 4 is just straight top 4. Like, it's
Nah,
always,
but there's ways to
finish 4th. You have to have bips.
But there's ways. There's ways.
No, I agree. I agree, and I think
Performances.
Yeah.
No, with you guys, you guys, there's not been one moment where I looked, I said, yeah, Man United deserve top 4.
The only thing I
Villa,
say,
Spurs, I look at them like, you know
the only
what,
thing
first,
I'll keep continue to say on this show
ride the storm.
is not necessarily just ride the storm. Is that I don't want to see the manager get sacked at this point in the season.
Let him after summer.
Just sack him in the summer and start fresh in the summer.
Yeah,
Don't make sense. And these guys are all saying, no, sack him now, sack him. And then what? We're going to get another Ole just coming in.
It's true.
It
Listen,
don't
man.
make sense, bro.
Steve McLaren, man.
Yeah, listen, I mean, listen, you're not going to win anyway. It's all negative here.
2005.
It's all negative here, but you guys got the 3
damn.
points. You got the 3 points. You got a clean sheet. Not looking so good for Everton. Last time Everton got a win in the Premier League, I was still 27. I've been 28 for 3 months now, so.
Oh, wow.
You're old.
It's been a while, yeah. So you, buddy. It's been a while now. They haven't won a Premier
Oh
League
my
game.
days, this is the man, I'm the youngest on this table.
That's mad. This is the old table.
Damn.
No, we're 328, so.
Yeah, 320.
And then what was you?
We'll bleep
Why
out.
is he trying to get you again?
Why are you getting on me? Like, we're trying to help you with your club, and you're trying to get on to me.
We don't need help.
I'm younger than Ten Hag.
Yeah, by like what, 2 years?
I'm younger than Ten Hag.
Yeah, so 39.
Oh, gee.
On the Casemiro as well.
Man, yeah, ha.
So 39.
Manager's getting sacked.
That's right.
All right, next game. Bournemouth versus Sheffield. Let's move on now. Bournemouth versus Sheffield. Sheffield United managed to get a point. This is their 5th draw this season.
I watched that game as well, fortunately.
That game stressed me out because I put Dom Solanke as my triple captain, which so far is not looking good.
Yeah.
He missed the penalty and got
Ban
goal
that
disallowed.
you, man.
Got
Ruined my team this week, wallah.
Devastated, man. But listen, 2-2, entertaining game. It ended up having Bournemouth ended up having to snatch the equaliser at home last minute. Sheffield United unlucky once again in the Premier League game. Obviously,
First goal of the season for that Unal guy. I think that's his name.
Unal. He came off the bench and scored. Turkish player. They signed. He's on loan right now from Getafe. And obviously he got the most crucial goal for Bournemouth.
Back post.
One of the most crucial goals they've had this season. Sheffield United, it's looking clear to see that they're probably going to go down.
It's done.
Yeah.
Oh no, brother, we knew that from like September, bro.
It's done. They're gone, man.
It's
Salama.
Exactly.
Waste of time.
It's not looking great. They can't even, it's like, I don't know. They're just every game. It's like, it must be stressful. Every game you're just getting bopped. I know they got a result here, but every game they got a result. So much so that I see a stat here. Leverkusen had 745 passes in Wolfsburg's half. Just the Wolfsburg half. Leverkusen right now. The best team in Europe, probably just numbers wise, stats wise. That's more than Sheffield United has completed this whole season.
That's crazy.
Huh?
Yeah.
In one half of
45 minutes.
One half of football, they've completed more passes than Sheffield have for the entire season.
One half of the pitch in Wolfsburg's half.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Nah, it's not fair, man.
That's more passes than Sheffield has completed this whole season.
Should there be a rule
They
of
haven't
teams like Sheffield United, the Derby counties and stuff, Sharks, whatever,
2-year ban.
2-year ban from the Prem?
No, I think...
They'll
get under some
as in, like, if you're just so bad, like I said, I'm just coming here every week. I'm getting whooshed. It don't matter what happens.
But it's max. Everyone's saying Sheffield. I know but they got the exact same record as Burnley this season: 3 wins, 5 draws, and 20 losses.
But
Burnley got the
Vincent
exact same.
Kompany, right? He plays fancy football apparently.
Yeah.
Well, they
But
messed up
Sheffield
my
just
predictions.
bagged
Man.
more, but they've got the same exact record: 14 points each. Burnley are just as bad, bro. Same points, 14 points. But Burnley get away with it.
Yeah. I think Burnley are playing better football, that's why.
It looks
Like they're
better.
playing better
They've
football.
conceded 15 less goals. They've conceded 15 less goals, but that is.
They look more brave though. I thought
that's-
Sheffield, they're coming in and saying,
Sheffield, they're
like,
just
bro, let's not concede more than 2 goals, lads. That's how they're coming into games.
Yep.
half time.
yeah,
it's
it's
2-0 down. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. I thought it'd be worse than that.
But probably not the best game management from Chris Wilder. Obviously, they were winning.
What kind of game manager do they have from the game?
But they're winning.
What is their game management?
They're winning the game.
There's no game management. It's just game.
It's game.
There's no management.
There's
It's just game.
No one in the dugout.
Yeah, that's it.
Players make their own
It's game,
subs.
like,
So
Nah, but they're-
PlayStation.
Yeah, but he obviously ended up. He got so scared and that they were winning the game and they needed to hold on to it. That he took off both his strikers later on in the game for obviously other options. Obviously, he did bring on Ahmed Dozovic to obviously boost the defense. Of course, captain.
Did he boost it?
Ahmed Dozovic. I mean, they conceded last minute.
Brother, they can bring whoever they want.
But yeah, so
They can bring whoever they want.
obviously he took off his attacking outlet. He took off as well, even just players that can help out with like defending defensive headers and all that stuff. And that, but like I said, it was Probably not game management. Chris Wilder, do you reckon he must?
No, they signed him for the championship. They signed him for the
They
championship.
know they're going down.
Well, who did they get rid of? Heckenbotham.
Heckenbottom, yeah.
Bottom. I don't want to say Heckenbotham.
I don't know how it's pronounced. Maybe that's pronounced.
But that guy, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to hear from a Bournemouth fan because Bournemouth obviously was a home team. They were the favourites. I literally had them as the favourites, and Dom Solanke freakishly sees penalties, slipped and just skied it.
Yeah.
And also the goal to Salah. So Bournemouth obviously probably feel devastated by this result that they had to even score a late equaliser. I'm very devastated because I lost a lot of points for that, my friend. I had your trip captain. And Dan, the Bournemouth fan, says, a poor first half in which we were the victims of our own downfall, with Solanke skying a pen and having no clinical edge as usual. However, Otara, Sinestra and Unal made a great impact from the bench. So that's a great impact subs, to be fair, to claw back a deserved point. Nonetheless, we need to be easily beating this horrible Sheffield United side at home. So overall disappointed and hope we bounce back midweek against Luton. It's true. Everyone's looking at Sheffield on the schedule like, yo.
I'm going to get some.
Bro, we went away to them, bro.
Yeah.
We went away to them and hit them for 6.
I remember Man United, Dallas had to score a world.
Yeah, you guys had to score Dallas late winner.
Even Man City when they went to Bramall Lane.
Yeah.
It was a smash and grab kind of thing.
Yeah. Haaland.
It was. I remember that game actually.
I think they're summer holiday. They're thinking about IB for that now.
Well, I say Haaland. Haaland didn't score that game.
Haaland.
Oh, at Bramall Lane maybe they did.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. He did. He was struggling that game, fam.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
He scored though. I
Yeah,
think.
you're right. Haaland and Rodri went out as well.
Yeah.
That inevitable Rodri.
But it was
man.
supposed to grab Rodri last minute, like 88th minute.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hate Rodri,
1-1.
man. It jars me.
So at least we didn't concede. They conceded. They conceded.
So yeah, I mean, listen, Sheffield United, it's not looking good for them, man.
It's not been looking good from the
Like,
get
just go and don't come back, man.
bro.
It's not looking great, but they got wilder in Champions League season. And now we look at their fixtures. Every game looks tough for them, obviously, because they're Sheffield. They're they're at the bottom of the league. I can't see points anywhere, which is
But then again, they're gonna get. I don't know why they're gonna get one more win. I don't know where it's coming from. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, they'll get one. Hopefully against a big team. They got Liverpool coming up.
This is
They
good.
got
fam.
Anfield.
I'm
They got
gassed. Yeah,
Anfield
let
on
them come. Come.
This
Come.
guy's eating. This guy's
Come.
eating.
Yeah, I might be there. I might even be there.
You might as well.
You might as well put a
Why
kit
not?
on yourself.
I want to see Liverpool score 7.
They might sub you on.
No, might as well.
Yeah.
You might as well.
Imagine you're 7-0. Imagine you do the coin toss.
Yeah.
You're 7-0 up.
Yeah.
You're just standing there sideline because you got like, I don't know, Liverpool give you access to pitch side.
Yeah.
And Klopp just goes, you know what, forget this. Yo, come on.
Yeah, I'm there.
Give him a kit, run inside, get a kit.
I don't care what size the kit is.
Come on with the tight one.
I'm picking up the closest thing I can see.
Come on with the
Boom.
tight
I ain't got time, fam.
Would you gently come on?
Yeah, well,
He's
taking a piss. Me, come on.
You get a medal, maybe.
Yeah.
100.
He's very
I can say I've made an appearance where Liverpool won the
tight,
league.
man.
That's
Stop it leading.
because of me.
Tight one.
Man, why are you talking, fam?
That one is
How can you
tight up. You can even put the whole Trent's whole name on that one. The full name. Yeah, the whole thing.
Why are you talking?
I'm gonna talk
Trent Alexander-Arnold, the whole thing.
No,
The whole team.
let him talk. Let him talk that.
That's how he's stretching it.
Go Old Trafford and you.
Not me. Don't go.
No.
No, you have to go to
No, not me.
yeah,
Not
no,
me.
I
I
have
haven't done nothing,
Yeah.
bro.
But the way you was laughing, like we're not the same.
No, bro.
Yeah, we are the same.
Let's not, bro. Let's not, bro. We're brothers.
No, we're not.
Me and you are brothers,
You're-
man.
Like,
You're
you coming out with triple
He's
six.
been going at you the whole episode.
You're
And you've
unhealthy,
said nothing.
Nicholas
He's got
Snowker.
666.
I'll
And
tell
you.
you that. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that.
He
I'll-
does
I'll
look
tell
like a
you that.
Nelka
Okay,
too.
I'll tell you that.
Unhealthy Nicholas Snowker,
I'll
bro.
tell you that.
Yeah, of course.
Unhealthy.
If Nicholas Snowker wasn't a footballer,
That's me. I respect that. I respect that. Let me tell you that.
No, because athletes, so of course.
Unhealthy Nicholas Snowker. That's acid, you know.
I'll take it, man.
That's
There
acid.
you go.
That's
Let's
a
go
hard
to this game. Another game that required, it was a 2-2 and required a late equaliser was West Ham versus Burnley. But literally almost identical results for
fine.
Burnley and Sheffield United. Both teams
Yeah.
are having identical seasons. Burnley and Sheffield United, 3 wins, 5 draws and 20 losses. And both teams almost got their 4th win and they both conceded after the 90th minute. Literally exactly the same fate for both Burnley and Sheffield United. But first of all, the first game of the game. David Datro Fofana, what a goal for me. Goal of the game week.
Now you got me wheeling back all the goals.
That's goal of the game week, man.
It was the outside the box, right? Top right.
Scorcher.
it was a.
The Chelsea game had good goals, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Murphy's one was good, but I
Murphy
think
was
No,
good.
Datros was better than Murphy's. Datros was better.
Mudryk now, but I think
but
Datro's better.
Murphy didn't have he didn't need luck.
Fofana's one was better.
Fofana needed a bit of luck.
I think McAllister penalty.
I was elite. That was elite.
Fofana scored a screamer. Paqueta, what a finish! Just slotted it. What a player this guy is. West Ham needs to go, man. He should have gone to City.
No, he's got Man City this season. Like he had to wait for his trial to end.
Yeah. What a player, man. Because West Ham was struggling, man. Paqueta deserves better. Paqueta and Kudus both deserve better.
They won't get him now.
I think they'll get him now.
So they got that means they have to get rid of someone.
They will. Calvin Phillips is gone out. Calvin Phillips already out the door.
Paqueta, you mean?
Paqueta, yeah.
Oh, Nunes.
Like Calvin, they're not the same.
Mateus Nunes is there now.
No, they're not. But they're already getting rid of.
They have to get rid of Kova or
Mateus Nunes, one of them.
Yeah. But Nunes is he's into this pep system now.
Yeah.
Like Nunes is like so like understanding systems that he's even got inverted fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
cold.
fingers. You know, so he's fully,
out of the season,
fully
though.
sold.
You can't be out of the season because of a finger.
It is.
You can just tape
Pop it
up
back
like
into
that.
place.
You can do that one.
No.
Just
This
tape
one's
up like-
serious. Look, check it. He's out of the season.
Is it actually?
Mm.
Damn, man.
It's mad. I don't.
You're making out. Probably made up in it.
Bro, even in the UFC, when they see that,
You know, I've done that to my finger, innit?
Get back to scratch.
Did you?
Yeah.
How did it happen?
I celebrated when when Nunes scored against Man City in the Community Shield, and then I mashed up my finger. No, it's track.
And it looked like that.
Yeah. Let me see. Carry on talking.
Yeah, I'll carry on talking. No worries. But yeah, and then Paqueta scored. Mavropanos scored an own goal, so Burnley were 2-0 up before Paqueta scored. 2-0 up going into the half, which was massive away result. Paqueta obviously scored on the start of the second half, and Danny Ings scored the late equaliser, saving West Ham embarrassment, saving face.
But I remember like 2 minutes before that, he scored a dislike goal as well.
Yeah, he had a goal.
Which was
Yeah, so listen, West Ham aren't having the best of like
run.
They just worry. Focus on Europe.
Even Europe now, they're 1-0 down. They're 1-0 down in Europe.
Away from home or at home?
They lost away from home at Freiburg, but there's no.
That's fine.
So now
come to London Stadium.
Still turn around,
So now they've got Freiburg coming in 2 days. Freiburg coming in, they're 1-0 down. So that's going to be a big one for them to focus on. But you're right, they should focus on Europe right now because the league. I mean, to be fair, West Ham are not in a bad position. They're in 7th. They're just behind.
For us, how bad their season has been.
It's mad. They're still
It's
there.
mad that
It's
they're
like
still
United and West Ham. I think that shows how bad the Premier League has been.
Yeah.
Because United have 0 goal difference. The second most shots conceded in 2 Euros of League. West Ham, we all know they've been bad this season. They've literally lost. They won one league game in 2024.
Yeah.
One league in 2024. But United and West Ham are 6th and 7th and still like not far away from the top 4. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah.
It's mad. That shows how bad the quality of the season has been.
Yeah.
Did you find it? Let me see the pic. Let me see it.
Since you're doing that.
No, that's you doing this, man.
Well, alright.
That's you in hospital.
Yeah.
Why is it only still just the top
Why is
part?
it only the top part though? Why is it only the top part though?
What?
Like your finger is just the top part that's doing that.
Yeah.
Send those
But you
to
know
us,
them
see.
people that have got them fingers where they do the madness.
You just like the whole
Yeah,
thing.
Yeah, the whole thing. How's it only
Your head
tip?
up.
You man.
Don't ask him for his
Special
number.
you, wallah.
Even his injuries aren't normal.
They're not normal.
That's what I'm
Yo,
saying. You ain't
especially-
live life like me, fam. You.
Yeah, special you, man.
Did he fall in it? What happened?
I don't know. I went behind the sofa and started celebrating. I was on a live watch along, innit?
What, AFTV? DR Sports?
DR Sports, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose did
And so where's the footage of that happening then? It's on
There's
live.
the footage, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on YouTube.
I need to find it.
And then the whole time, I'm just
you carry on?
I'm not in pain. So they're talking, I'm looking at my finger like that, I'm thinking, yo, this is mad. So I put it inside the bucket, ice. I thought maybe that will help. Well, I put it in the ice like
Did it
this.
help?
And they're talking to me and I'm just like this.
Mental.
I went to the hospital.
I'm gonna find that
What did the
video.
hospital say?
They said it was something to do with my tendons.
B12.
No.
I'm gonna find that video. But yeah, let's hear analysis from 55 Hems West Ham fan. They say this should have been a comfortable game that we should be winning, but we didn't. We came back to get 1 point, which is better than 0, but we still should have done better. The setup and tactics were wrong from the start, in my opinion, and we can't just sit back against a team bottom of the league and not press whatsoever. However, we played a lot better in the second half once Alvarez and Antonio came on. Your boy Antonio.
No, he had a good cameo when he came on. I can't even lie.
Yeah. Both teams in the extra time at the end of the game had a chance to win, but we had 2 to 3 chances. We could have easily won that game. Danny Ings hitting the crossbar for one of the chances. Also, what a finish from Danny Ings himself to make it.
That was vintage Danny Ings earlier.
It was. He is a good striker. He's a good goal scorer.
I think he's so class, but it's just a shame, man.
He's the Mr. Claret and Blue. Mr. Claret and Blue. Moving over now to Wolves versus Fulham. Wolves got a win. 2-1 win. Alex Iwobi's 90th minute consolation goal didn't really impact the game at all. Wolves are in good form right now. Of course, they had the blip where they lost 3-0 to Newcastle last game week, but they're coming off the back of some decent results. You know, they beat Spurs away from home. They beat Sheffield at home, obviously, which was expected. Now they beat Fulham at home. They've got a solid home record, Wolves do. Obviously, the home loss was to United, where Kobe scored that. Wolves brought it back, actually, to 3-3, and Kobe obviously ended that. But Wolves had a pretty solid season. Gary Neville's doing really well. I mean,
they're
but
sticking
it's
out
weird because, like, look at the way we talk about Wolves and the way we talk about West Ham. But West Ham's better above Wolves.
Yeah.
We're talking about Wolves. Like, you could say it's West Ham. Like,
It's against expectations against
Because we had Wolves going. I had Wolves going down. I think a lot of us had Wolves going down. But it's sticky for them now because Hwang's out, Cunha's out, and Pedro Neto pulled his hamstring like for 20 minutes. Like
they started a 19-year-old Nathan Fraser up front. This game.
Yeah, it's mad.
You know, so yeah, they are.
They scored from both their fullbacks. Both their fullbacks scored.
Yeah, Aït-Nouri and his other one's on own goal, but yeah, Kenny own goal. But yeah, literally, they got another 3 points. Fulham are currently in 12th place. Of course, they're having a weird season as well. No, they're having a weird season. They just smoked Brighton 3-0. Before that, they beat United 2-1.
They beat Brighton.
They beat United 2-1. They beat us as well, of course, on New Year's Eve. On my birthday, I remember. They beat us on my birthday, sad times. And they literally, we drew against them at Emirates. They're having a weird season, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, they're in 12th place.
They're just floating.
Yeah. Wolves got to win. I mean, credit to Wolves. They lost 2 attacking players, but battled and looked miles better than Fulham, especially in that second half. I see you sent me the clip. Let me see this clip.
You show your reaction. Do you feel?
I didn't feel that.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
That way it happened.
Yeah.
You find the footage after where he started. Is it?
Oh, was that a small clip?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to watch the whole thing. Yeah.
Did they reimburse you for thinking?
Who's that went back with you? But to the back of the
Liverpool, my boy.
You got batty though.
Why, man?
You kind
Why?
of thick there, man.
Oh my days.
You're sicko, innit?
Listen, let's hear from the Wolves.
Your boyfriend's gonna get angry when he sees you talking like that.
Let's hear from the Wolves and the Fulham fans because obviously I didn't get to watch the game, so I want to hear what they had to say. Probably not SN. The Wolves fans said, "What a performance and what a result considering the adversities we faced in the first half with Neto and Bellegarde both unfortunately getting injured in the first half of the game. We looked like we would struggle. However, it was the complete opposite. The team preserved and got 2 goals, both coming off our fullbacks and winning the game much more comfortable than the scoreline suggests. Player of the match, in my opinion, was certainly Aït-Nouri. Big up Algeria, he says in brackets, who was everywhere scoring the opener after being moved to the wing when Neto came off with a hamstring injury and was a constant threat and definitely took his opportunity to play higher up off the field and had an amazing performance. Aït-Nouri, is he one of their best players?
This season,
one
yeah.
of the most reliable players.
Wow.
Yeah,
Sure.
this season definitely, yeah.
Very, very skilled player he is. I mean, I hear, like, Wolves fans are...
And he's still very young as well.
22 years old.
Yeah, bro.
22 years old, right? Aït-Nouri was the most fouled player on the pitch.
I can see him at Liverpool or something.
No, he'll go to.
He'll do well at your club.
He will get a move.
Yeah, he's 22, I think.
Even at your club, he'll do a job.
I'll take him.
Yeah.
Top player.
Yeah, he's very reliable.
Now, depend. I mean, it all depends on our manager, man.
Not club.
We need to find out. No, in the summer,
Mm.
we just need to find out who our manager is, and because again, a lot of Klopp players right now, depending on the new manager, they won't fit in that system.
At least Michael
You know what I mean?
Edwards. Michael Edwards is back, right?
Yeah, I'm gassed about
That's
that.
a good one.
Gassed about
That's
that.
an important one.
Yeah.
Thomas, the Fulham's fan, says, not our day today. Better team in the first half, but didn't finish chances. Slow start to the second half led to one moment of poor defending and a wicked deflection, and we were 2-0 down. So pulled out some good saves. Saar pulled out some good saves, and heads dropped after that. Goal came far too late. Andres Pereira needs to step up his performance levels, but to be fair to him, they have been high enough for him to get a call up from Brazil. So maybe Fulham fans' expectations are too high. On to Tottenham next week. Let's move on to the last 2 games of the game week. We had Palace against Luton and Brighton against Forest. Palace and Luton finished 1-1. Luton got outshot 21 shots to
Crystal
8.
Palace was wasteful. When I mean wasteful,
21 shots to 8.
oh my days. Clear cut, by the way. It's like one-on-one kind of strikes. And I'm looking at him going, yeah, you know what?
But we did a Premier League strikers video, and both Crystal Palace's forwards both finished at the bottom for us. You know, it shows. I mean, Mateta did score in this game, but listen, I mean, they are wasteful. They are very wasteful. This Palace team. I mean, looking at the stats, 21 shots to 8.
at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's a bit harsh.
That's evil.
That's not harsh. That's not harsh.
That's harsh.
If you saw the players that were on that list,
Who's top 5?
Nunes.
First was obviously Haaland.
Yeah.
Watkins was second, I believe. Son was third. We put a striker Son. And then fourth and fifth, it was
Højlund and
Højlund finished fifth, I don't know how. And fourth was Tony, yeah.
Good of you.
Oh, thank God. So what? Nunes is like 7th, 8th?
Nunes finished sixth,
He's
seventh.
not, who's he ahead of? He can't be ahead of Isaac.
No, Isak might have been in top five. Yeah, Isak was top five.
Isak's better than Nunes.
Isak wasn't top
Yeah.
five. Isak, Højlund sixth, Nunes seventh. Yeah.
Okay, 7th. Yeah,
That
Nunes
sounds good.
7th.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's-
85
Something like that. I
million,
know, I took
7th,
really both sides, yeah.
85 million, 7th?
Hmm?
You happy with that? 85 million, 7th?
But no, he's still young. He's 20.
You guys wanted him.
Yeah.
No, not Højlund.
What?
Nunes finished 7th.
Oh,
It's for 85 minutes.
I think that's a bit too nice.
Yeah.
I said he's a bit young.
But yeah, Palace, yeah, very wasteful in that game. They had 21 shots to Luton's 8. You know, was 30 seconds away from another goal, 1 goal deficit loss, but still managed to come in with a point. Aston, actually, CPFC, the Palace fan. Let's see what he had to say, because he actually sent us a lot of correspondence. He says, first half were excellent. Can definitely see the improvements. Adam Wharton, wow, again. So they're liking this Adam Wharton. Needed to be more clinical, though. Second half, Luton came into the game, and that was always a risk when you don't take chances. Late goal again, though. Letting that cross come in so easily was a big failure, and it's yet again another late goal. Glasner has talked about it taking the time to resolve obvious issues, and I suppose at least it is being acknowledged. No excuse for anyone switching off like that. So late, waste. It was absolutely criminal that one of our players didn't take the ball to the corner when they had the chance. Fitness and game management costing us as per usual. Dampener on a good performance. Yes, 96th minute, Woodrow scored the equaliser to lose Crystal Palace 2 points. Must have been super frustrating for Crystal Palace fans at home to concede the goal that late as well, and even more so when your players are losing that concentration right at the end of the game. Looking at it now, though, the way the table is shaped up, that was a big point for Luton. Obviously, they are still in the relegation zone, but that keeps them still in that battle. They are 3 points behind Nottingham Forest, who are just above them in 17th place, and Luton have a game in hand. Yeah. So that is a big point for them there. That was a
What's
nice
the goal
point for them.
difference saying?
1 goal difference between them. Minus 16, minus 17. So, and then obviously Everton are also just there as well, and Brentford is there as well, which I don't know if Brentford were doing that bad. So that, look, the thing is, the relegation race isn't going to be as crazy because 2 spots are confirmed. But it's that last spot, I think, is between Luton, Forest, and Everton, because Everton have been having a bad 2-3 months.
And they still got that case in it.
Yeah, potentially. But listen, every point is important now, and for Luton to get that was massive. I mean, Luton have been pretty impressive. Do you want to see Luton in the Premier League again?
Yes.
They surprised us all.
Deservedly as well.
When you played them, it was a good game.
Crazy 4-4.
Yeah, and you just
4-3.
about
4-3. I mean,
winning
4-3. Declan Rice.
Yeah,
We won both games.
yeah, we
4-3.
drew in it.
But they're coming to the Emirates. Very soon.
Lose last minute.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And then even City.
They're coming to your ground now.
Yeah, it's long for them.
They're coming to our ground soon as well.
Yeah, it's long.
Yeah, we'll see.
But yeah, no, I would like to see them there. But
But they've not played. Have they played you guys already?
yeah,
They
we
played
played them
them
at their ground.
Kenilworth.
They not play at Anfield?
No, I don't
No,
believe
no,
so.
no.
I don't believe
I
so.
don't know.
They've still got their schedule looks like this: Bournemouth away,
They play
Forest
them
at
at
home.
Anfield.
I thought they did.
They did
Because
Because
4-1.
Thingy scored, right?
Oh,
Back
sorry.
post.
Sorry, yes.
That's on you to know, not me.
Why is Shannon? Why?
Yeah, watch the team like that, man. That's
But they
Why
still
is
got to
getting
go
onto you
to.
today?
I'd say that's for you to know, not me. They still got to go to away to Spurs, Arsenal, and City out of the big teams. They got Spurs and Arsenal back to back, so they might as well stay in North London that whole week.
Well, it's really Luton. You're basically in North London.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, it's not really that far. But yeah, Luton, I mean, listen, it was a good result for them. It was a crazy dramatic last minute equaliser for them. Those are always the best. And I hope to see more from them, man. And I'd love to hear correspondence from Luton's fans. If there are any Luton fans that watch the podcast, that would really, really help. But let's move on to the final game. Brighton versus Forest. Brighton coming in with a 1-0 win. Obviously, Brighton have been struggling a lot recently. They've got smoked midweek by Roma, 4-0. The Rossi's Roma has been flying, 4-0. They got smoked the week before that, 3-0, and lost 1-0 the week before that. So Brighton haven't scored a goal since 24th of February. So they've needed this, obviously. And even here now, at home, they won 1-0, and it was an own goal.
Yeah.
So it wasn't. Brighton aren't doing the best, and it's sad because De Zerbi is probably my favorite manager outside Arteta in the Premier League. So, would you take him?
Injuries had that happen. Yeah. Yeah, I would take him though. Yeah, he would be an option I would take. For sure. But injuries obviously hasn't helped him. He's been blighted by injuries all season, so that's a big part, obviously, in terms of their form. but it was always gonna happen, man. Especially when they're playing Europe and then
It's
trying to manage.
It's
that
their
with-
away form because you know they're actually unbeaten in the last 12 home Premier League games.
Yeah,
6 wins, 6 draws.
Who's
away
this?
from
Brian.
Brian.
Yeah.
And it's only their second clean sheet in their last 17 league matches. They don't. Every game they always concede. So
Because their back line's always changing. That's another problem.
They
as
need
well.
to
When
do me a
there's
favour
no
next
consistency
Premier
in their
League game,
back
man.
line. Whereas last season they had a bit more consistency,
Mm.
so that's probably why. But that heavy defeat to Roma, it's not good for their confidence.
and
but
now they got Roma
they
on
obviously
Thursday.
get
Is there even a
points.
point?
Yeah,
Is there even a point? They got
nah,
Roma.
he
on.
might as well just say if he doesn't want any more extra injuries. But then you still want to put on a show. Obviously, it's still a European game.
Bro, it's
at
the Zerbi.
at
You can
Amex.
turn around and beat them 4-0 at Brighton.
You never
at Amex.
know. Yeah, exactly. So
It's gonna be a huge game,
You
and then
still
they might
have
as
to-
well because it's an international break straight after that. So
yeah,
you can,
exactly.
don't
Rest
put
your
no
players.
point in resting a players for the Roma game.
Yeah,
Go for it.
yeah.
You know, definitely go for it.
You never know, man.
But yeah, I saw the rumor. Would you take him, Zerbi, as maybe the next manager?
Yeah, I would.
I saw was it Southgate,
Right, Everton,
Zerbi.
And then Thomas Frank was one of
Yeah,
those
yeah.
mentioned, but
What about Southgate? He's good relationship with
Impossible.
Ineos and them.
impossible.
Why is Southgate impossible?
Impossible. Do not put
Couple
that brother
semi-finals,
next to me. Nah,
finals,
Yeah,
no
bro.
way. No way.
player manager.
Probably signed Jordan Henderson from Ajax.
Yeah.
Just keep that brother away from me.
He likes Maguire. He can revive
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
Keep that
Maguire
brother.
will be captain.
Nah, keep that
Luke
brother-
Shaw, remember what he did with him?
Keep that brother away from me, man.
But the Zerbi, would
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, the Serbia would, for sure.
I wouldn't want that for him.
Huh?
I wouldn't.
Why would you not?
I
No,
like
facts.
him too much, man. I don't want him to ruin his career.
Why would you think he would ruin his career there?
It's just not suited for him. I think maybe
Mm,
he needs a playing team. He needs a team
What
where
about
he can.
his team?
Whose team?
No,
Liverpool. Oh.
no.
Yeah, but
They're
that's
too
the
thick.
No.
They're too fixated on Xabi Alonso thinking he might go there. Xabi Alonso could go Bayern. That's his former club as well.
Well,
Or he could stay at Liverpool another season.
But I think if
Play
Liverpool
with
don't
them in
get
the Champions
Alonso,
League.
their next option will probably their next manager they probably would go for is De Zerbi.
That's what I'm saying.
The
We'll
guy that
see
used
what
to-
happens.
the guy
Right
that
now-
used to play the left
no,
back.
no, yeah. As in, no. I don't want to talk about another manager.
You know.
Right now, we got Jurgen Klopp and we're fighting for the
Shall I
league.
say
So let's focus on
Yeah.
that.
I saw a fact today about Jurgen Klopp. He's got 5 home games left this season.
And let's enjoy it.
You might as well go to all. How many of them are going to?
I don't know, as many as I can, but just as many, bro.
You might as well. What are your home games? You got Brighton at home, Sheffield at home,
6,
Palace at home,
9,
Tottenham at home,
12,
Wolves at home.
15.
Tottenham at home, 12 points. I don't know. Tottenham could do me a favour there.
Nah.
You know.
Towards you are the title race.
Your
by
last
the
game
way.
is against Wolves.
Wolves, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to that one.
That's my aim.
Yeah.
And then
Well,
pre-season you're playing us at United.
You're just doing that farewell thing, guard of honour.
Yeah.
For Klopp, not
Yeah,
title.
I
There's
have
not-
to be there.
Yeah.
the trophy's not going to be there. I'll tell you that.
This ain't a farewell.
gonna be emotional.
They don't love you like
It's going to be
that.
very emotional.
Yeah.
It's going to be very emotional.
Are you gonna
It's
be
been a good
teary-eyed?
9 years with Jurgen. You saw the starting 11 from when he first started and to how he left the club.
Facts.
Amazing servant to the club. You know what I mean? I hope
That's
one
right.
day,
Deserve a statue.
yeah, 100%. I hope one day I can go Anfield
Stand?
and see a statue of Jurgen. A stand? As of now, I think it's early to name a stand over him. But let's see what he does this season. Season's not done yet. Do you know what I mean? We got 1 in the bag, 3 more to go. Let's see what happens, man.
I think he would get a stand at some point though.
100%.
Imagine the Klopp stand.
Stand.
Let's see.
The Klopp stand is nice.
On
Cop
the
and Klopp.
Yeah.
The Klopp and the Kloppin.
Yeah.
Just add an L to the Kloppin.
You wish you had a manager
No,
that does
no.
that. Your manager's
Ah, you move
your,
like a 10-year-old,
look at
like.
your manager. Look at your manager. Look at your manager's moving like a 10 years old.
You move
The
like a
team's
10-year-old.
haha. You're not having fun. Haha.
We'll see how many trophies
You're not
you
having
finish
fun
for
this
the
season.
We'll see how much. We'll see how your season ends.
We got one
And-
trophy already.
And for the
Yeah,
final
and that's the only
section,
trophy
and the
you're gonna
final
win.
We got one and
section,
we're fighting for free.
Only trophy you're gonna
We're
win.
fighting for free.
and for the final section
Dublin.
is FPL
Europa
time.
League.
It's FPL time for the final section. We have 2 leagues, obviously, that SDS are involved in. We have the SDS league, which has all of us in it, and obviously the crew. Merce is still top of that league, as you can see. He is
Is it his team or is it Raptors
He
team?
has 5 points ahead of me. Merce came on the podcast last
Bad week still.
like last week.
You
to
know,
talk
you
this
know,
smoke.
might kill me still.
Yeah, I know. He always copies
Yeah,
someone.
he admitted it
All
himself.
the time. He
Future.
admitted it. He
He
said
said
it.
he had a bone to pick with Merce. He said something.
Yeah, bro. Merce coming on the show, talking a lot of rubbish. Yeah, talking about yeah. You guys don't know. You guys know ball, and I'm high ahead of you. We'll see how long you're there for. You're talking smack on the
mistake
camera.
that Fuzi made.
Now
What?
you better live up to it because if you don't,
But Liban,
You know what's coming for
you
you.
can't look at him and go, you know what? He picked his starting 11 from scratch. He's on YouTube.
it's on YouTube.
Yeah, look at his YouTube
Looking
history.
at someone that's in a different league with Sharky, just basing off that.
No, is he?
He's never heard of the place he picks.
And I don't know where he got that confidence from, because he's doing his little 5K runs and that. Yeah, he's doing his little run club, and he's doing this.
Feeling himself.
Doing this on Insta stories. What he thinks he's the man.
Feeling himself.
You think
let's go.
Stay there, sit there, and
Look
just
what
reset
happened to
that
food.
camera.
Food's in fifth right now. Food.
Yeah,
You're closer.
reset that camera.
You're closer to Sean in seventh than you are to us.
What does that mean?
Reset that camera.
You were first talking smoke.
What does that mean?
You were talking smoke about
Yeah.
Hey, he's sitting on the back going, watch.
Watch
you're
the
talking
Leave
smoke.
it.
Yeah.
Leave it.
No, it
You
doesn't
better
matter.
win FPL.
Leave it.
From October to March.
Leave it.
Yeah. You better. Yeah, don't look at me like
Okay,
that.
And then the guys
Don't
in
look at me like
the
that
rest of the
ever again
guys.
as well.
Foods is obviously in fifth. Liban's in fourth. Stars, you were up there. You were up there at one point.
fallen
With
off.
Where is he
Foozy.
now?
You were in the top two with Foozy.
Fallen
You
off
are now in ninth.
You know what?
There's no you know what.
No, I clocked. You know, second half of the season,
Memphis, you know
I
what
was
you
done. I was done.
You
I had
weren't
2
done,
bad
just
weeks.
clean up.
You
I had
was
2
up-
bad weeks, and I said, you know what? That's what takes.
This week's I had a bad week. This week
Everyone's had a bad week.
had a bad
Everyone had a
week.
bad week.
This week might hurt me.
Yeah, everyone had a bad week.
Oh my
But
days.
my
I
first,
had a horrible week.
I'm gonna have a bad week next week. I have like 5 players playing and I
the
use my free hit
first
already.
half of the season,
Shit.
I was there.
no
Yeah,
one can speak
enjoy
to
life.
me.
So first half
No
doesn't
one
mean
can
nothing.
speak to me.
Right?
Man, be
Also,
honest.
there is the SDS
Oh,
League
I'm
where
crying.
you guys are a part of.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
And usually we announce top 10, so I'm going to do it here. Sterling Jewel in first. Joe Jelly, he's always been there and there around the whole season. Bloom as well. He's in second, been there the whole season. Teed is in third. He's gone up. Which is a team made by Tyler Tuckson. In fourth place is Emilio. His team name is 4231 Gigan Press. In fifth is Nawaf with a team name of Mazo Ozo. In sixth, still reigning in sixth, is Cash Me Outside. In seventh is Who Lit the Dogs Out. In eighth is Too Eze or Too Easy. I'm trying to say Matt Doherty. In ninth is Allison Wonderland. And in 10th is Darwin's Game. That is a top 10 right now in the SDS League. Feel free to join. The code is in the description below. The winner of that league can either choose to win a £500 cash prize or be on
Table
SDS
with
one day.
Foozy.
And if you're still here, the 1%ers, yeah, put in the comments 5K Mercel.
5K Mercel. He's trying
5K
to
Mercel.
I mean, he ran a half a marathon yesterday. So.
Mercer's gonna fight you, you know. Look at you say
5K Mercel. Put that in the comments.
Oh,
5K Mercel. Put that in the comments.
Mercer said watch next
Yeah.
week for any Liban. But that's the end of today's Premier League Roundup, guys. It was a long one, but it was a good one. We had expressions on. Shout out expressions. Shout out Stars for being a super sub. Shout out Liban for being vice captain today. And
I think I did all right.
shout out Fu for
Fuck
being
mob,
Fu.
if you're watching this, if I see less than 7.5, we're fighting. It's for the 1%ers. I know you're watching this.
We'll find out the
Find out,
ratings,
man.
the player ratings soon. But we'll see you guys soon. Bye.